Yo, Death.
What? Can't you see I'm resting?
Yeah, but you got like a back order of people you gotta go take care of.
What? Why? And don't tell me it's the COVID. Yeah, it is. I thought people were wearing masks and finally taking it seriously.
Yeah, they were, but then I talked to a couple of people and they, quote, are just sort of over it.
Natural selection at its finest. All right, where are they?
I swear, if I have to pick up one more frat boy, I'm going to scream. Then you're not gonna like this.
Did he at least not do something ridiculous?
Well, he died from falling from a great height. All right, that's pretty normal. Because he was trying to jump into a pool of jello and missed. God damn it.
You go.
Not you. Hey, Death, did you take care of that Florida man?
Who was I supposed to get?
That guy from Florida that did that really stupid thing?
You didn't tell me about anyone from Florida.
Yeah, the Florida man.
Which one?
Oh no.
Oh no.
I think he's multiplied. Death, are you alright? You seem confused. Yeah, I got a signal saying that I needed to go pick someone up because they were hyperventilating and on their way out, but then when I got there, they just sort of stopped and went about their day. Oh, that's not dying. That's a panic attack.
A what?
Yeah, you remember that thing God gave them? Stress, I believe is what it's called.
Yeah, one of his dumber inventions.
Yeah, well, the humans supersized it and turned it into something called anxiety.
But they were clutching their chest and everything.
Yeah, sometimes the side effects are the simulation right before death.
And they just treat that like it's normal?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, I'm having a word with God about this. Please explain to me why humans are jumping out of airplanes.
Well, good morning to you too, Death.
Yes, good morning, mortal pleasantries, whatever. Please explain this to me because I'm tired of the false alarms.
Well, apparently they do it for the adrenaline.
They're jumping from heights that could flatten them for a chemical in their brain? Aren't there easier ways to achieve this?
Apparently the risk of death is part of the appeal.
So they don't actually want to meet me, they just want the idea of meeting me.
Yeah, that's what creates the chemical that releases in their brain.
Well, I'm slightly offended. Aren't there better ways for them to do that?
Yeah, but they don't like those suggestions.
Well, it's going to be an interesting ride to their afterlife. My mortal companion, would you please explain something to me?
That's kind of my job, but sure.
The humans, they are dehydrating themselves. They are not drinking the water, which is something they need to survive.
They forget.
They forget to do the thing that they need to survive. Do they also forget to breathe?
No, that's something their physical forms do naturally, without any thought, really.
But their bodies don't naturally drink water?
No, their bodies don't do a lot of things naturally that they need to do to survive.
Such as?
Eating and sleeping are two big ones.
Well, that seems like a flaw in their design.
Yes, in fact, sometimes their brain even stops them from sleeping so that they go days without it.
Why in all the realms of existence would it do that? What is it doing instead?
Replaying embarrassing moments from said humans' past experiences.
So humans are walking around in self-destructive torturing meat suits?
And then you wonder why they make bad decisions.
Hey, Death? Yes, my mortal companion? The humans wanted me to let you know that I misspoke and they do actually forget to breathe sometimes. That's not better! Why? Why do they do this?
A flaw in their design?
I told him, this is what happens when you wait last minute to do a project.
And weather patterns are really crazy this year. You might be doing some extra work.
Humans have been around long enough. They should know to stay inside and take the proper precautions.
I mean, maybe, but then there's also this person that wanted to stand outside to see if cows could fly during a hurricane.
What?
Yeah, and then there's this person who took an umbrella outside with him to see if he could do something called the Mary Poppins effect.
I really thought we were done with this kind of idiocy after the Tide Pod situation.
Oh, hey, Death.
Mm-hmm.
You, got time for a pickup?
Of course. Okay, I'll just send it to you and you're already gone. All right.
Hey, bud.
Who are you? How did you get in here?
I'm Death. Nice to meet ya.
So,
Dead? Yeah, you are. Could you explain to me how you thought this was gonna go?
I was having a breakfast in soak.
Did you have to bring the toaster?
I didn't want the toast to get soggy.
I don't have the time or the patience to try to understand that thought process. Just, come on, let's go.
Would that be toast?
Sure.
You know, Death, I'm really surprised you're not more concerned about humans launching themselves into space. I mean, I'm confused, but I understand. You understand? Yeah, if I pissed off Mother Nature that bad, I'd want to get away from her too. Hey, Death, I don't think you're gonna like this one very much. Why, is it someone from Florida?
No, not that kind of bad.
So how bad is it?
Well, apparently there was a poacher trying to get rhinos, and elephants decided to trample him instead.
On it.
Do you want me to... You could let me finish.
Hi, I'm Death. Nice to meet you. Oh man, I knew this was gonna happen sooner or later. Let's be honest, you kinda deserved this one. Yeah. Man, Karma's a bitch. Excuse me, that's my sister you're talking about. No one gets to call her a bitch but me. What happened to him?
Jesus, Death, please do not sneak up on me like that.
Right, easily startled, I forget.
It's more or less just really unnerving when you work for the physical embodiment of death.
Ah, that's fair. Hey, what are you watching? Oh my gosh, that person's being stabbed. Where's my jacket?
Death, no, they're not dying.
What do you mean? Usually after a person gets stabbed, I show up.
Because it's not what you think, they're getting a tattoo.
What is a tattoo?
It's where a human takes a needle and fills it with ink and stabs another human with said needle to put the ink under their skin.
And they do that on purpose? Doesn't that hurt them?
Yeah, kind of a lot, actually.
So why do they continue to get them?
It can be any number of reasons, but aesthetic mostly.
I will never understand them. Hey, Death, did you hear about...
No.
What do you mean, no? No. Just in case it happens. No. That conversation went better than I thought it was going to. I just picked up someone who died from being allergic to grass.
Yep, that happens.
How? Is there anything not trying to kill them? To be honest, Death, I don't think there is. Jesus Christ!
Yeah?
Did your dad even test the humans before he sent them out? Alright, but just go lay down for a little bit. Hey, Death, what's going on with that guy? Apparently he's had too much to drink. Did you know that humans ingest poison on purpose? Yeah, actually when they drink too much, it's called alcohol poisoning. You know I'm gonna ask you why. It turns to ethanol in their system, which reaches their brain, which alters their state of mind. And they enjoy that?
In the moment, some of them do.
Are there positive repercussions afterwards that would make them want to do it again?
Not really, they mostly just get a hangover.
A hangover?
Yeah, you know that head-pounding sickly feeling you get when you have to pick up some humans?
Yes.
That's essentially a hangover.
No, thank you.
Hey, Death, you got a bit of a list of people to pick up this time.
Is it illness related?
Sort of.
Please don't tell me it's because people are drinking bleach again.
I can tell you with absolute certainty it's not because they're drinking bleach.
Oh, good.
It's because they're drinking hydrogen peroxide.
Why? That will kill them!
Because they think it'll kill off the virus?
That's not how this works! That's not how any of this works! My mortal companion, I have a question about some of these allergies that humans have.
Sure, Death, what is it?
Some of them are allergic to bread, right?
Well, for most humans, it's specifically the gluten in the bread, but yeah.
Jesus.
What's good?
So are you gluten-free?
Nah, but you can have some gluten meat.
My mortal companion, you are making a face. Why are you making a face?
Well, you have a pickup.
And you might just want to see this one for yourself. Do you want me to send you... Well, hi. Hi, I'm Death. Nice to meet you. Why are you covered with holes?
Well, we got this elixir that's supposed to make you immortal, and we have to test it, 'cause science.
Guessing it didn't work.
Well, you're Death, you tell me.
Death, you seem concerned. Yes, apparently this Halloween is going to be a full moon and the time change. Why is that a problem? They've had both full moons and time changes before. Yes, but with the way this year's gone, I feel like this is both Mother Nature and Father Time teaming up to kill everybody. My mortal companion. Now you may speak. Is this bean water really that important? It is if you want to live. I am quite literally death itself. I stand by my statement. Hey, Death, what is that? I'm not really sure. It keeps calling itself Karen. Okay, what is it doing here? Well, it keeps asking to speak to my manager. I tried to explain that I'm an ethereal being meant to guide souls to their respective afterlives, but it doesn't seem to care. What do I do with it? Well, where's it meant to go? I don't know. It won't shut up long enough for me to figure out what afterlife it belongs to. I was gonna just send it to hell or Hades, but neither of them deserve to deal with this thing. Pocket dimension? Pocket dimension.
Happy Death? Could you at least take the Karen with you?
Don't start. Are you going to let me talk now?
I just think that you're completely wrong. I don't care if you're deaf. You're wrong. I did my research. I know that I was safe. I should be back on Earth where I belong.
Look, I don't care what you think.
Excuse me, I'm talking. You need to take me back right now, or I'm gonna talk to someone higher up than you.
Oh, bless your heart.
Gods, I'm so sick of hurricanes.
Hi, Death, are you okay?
Currently, yes. But if I end up in one more torrential downpour of swirling winds, that answer is going to change. It's like the humans didn't learn anything from the year before.
Well, it could be worse.
Yeah, I guess you're right. At least they're not trying to shoot them down.
Well,
I don't want to know. My mortal companion, what are you watching?
your next pickup, Death.
Any reason it's giving you that face?
Yeah, you'll find out. Do you want me to send you the... Why do I even try?
Well, that's a mess. Can I help you? Yeah, I think I'm here for him. Who are you? His late wife. So unless you want the 2 girls he cheated on me with to come back and find you, I'd suggest you get a move on. That's fair. Come on, bud. We got something to talk about on the way to your afterlife.
Hey, Martha. Death, I've asked you not to use my mortal name.
Right, I'm sorry. I forget that mortals are sensitive about that sort of thing.
Yep, even after we're dead. Hey, Death.
What now?
Have you ever met an alligator?
Well, like all animals, I've brought some to the afterlife. Why?
Well, you gotta pick up a guy who tried to pet a wild one.
That was a dumb idea. He did know that they're not actually swamp cats, right?
Apparently not, because he jumped over 2 fences and swam across a lake to pet this thing because he said, and I quote, it looked fluffy.
Was he high?
No, just a man from Florida.
On it.
Hey, Death, you gotta pick up.
All right, go ahead and tell me what's odd about it now so I don't find out when I get there.
What? There's nothing odd about this.
Really? No toasters in the bathtub, no murdering of husbands, no trampling of elephants?
No, just an old dude.
Right, but for the record, everyone I've been to has been very odd lately.
I promise it's not... thing.
Hello, I'm...
Death, you're late.
Excuse me?
Death is to show up immediately, and then you take me on to the afterlife, because I have studied this, and I know the most about it than anyone else, so I know that I am right.
Excuse me, there's a whole process.
No, you can't try to tell me what the process is.
I am Death, I would know the process.
Exactly, so you know that I'm right.
Are you the masculine brand of Karen?
Karen? My name's Richard. Karen's my wife.
That makes so much sense.
Death, continuing to stare is not going to make you worry any less.
I know, it's just getting dangerously close.
Look, if it happens, it happens. They'll know what to do if it does.
You've obviously never been to the South when it snows.
Death, have you ever been to Australia?
You mean diet hell? Yeah.
It's not that bad.
There are things there that are trying to kill even me.
You're Death. Nothing can do that.
Well, yes, but try to explain that to the spiders with brass-plated balls.
Well, you gotta pick up there.
Does this person have a backstory?
He tried to fight a kangaroo.
Hey, what's up? Hi. What are you doing here? You here to hang? No, you're dead. I'm Death. I'm here to take you to your afterlife. Oh, shit, I'm dead? Well, more recently physically dead, but brain dead I'm not sure how long. Tight. Oh, I'm gonna have to talk to my companion about this when I get back.
Sorry I'm late. It's a whole mess at the office. I'm Death. Nice to meet you.
Oh, that's not good.
Yep.
Is the kid safe?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Better me than him, you know? He's still got his whole life ahead of him.
Yeah, but not many people would do that.
Maybe. I'm Martha. What happens now? Hey, Death. Do you happen to know about the Queen of England?
Which one? The current one? Queen Elizabeth?
Oh, Lizzie! I love Lizzie. We go and have tea on Saturdays.
What? You're friends with her?
Well, of course. She's like 800 years old. You don't get to be that age without making some unique friends.
I'm exhausted. I'm not even halfway through today's pickups.
You want to try some coffee?
I'm the personification of death itself. I do not think your magically caffeinated infused bean water would help me at all.
You could at least try it.
Fine, but don't be upset when I say I told you so.
Well, what do you think?
I feel like I have the ability to deal with all of the Karens at once. And suddenly I have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, that's a side effect. Can I have my coffee back, please? I'll go make another one.
Hey, Death.
Yeah?
You know God's kid? Oh, what's his name?
Jesus?
Yeah, him. Well, God just sent me an email asking if you could go pick him up for him.
Why? It's his kid.
I'm not Jesus' stepmother. He can do it himself. Well, he said he's really swamped with some angel thing, and that he'd owe you a huge favor. Ugh, fine. But what could he possibly be that busy with? Okay, here's his... of course.
Hey, Jesus.
What's up, Death?
It's time to go.
Ah, but why?
Because your father needs you back.
Come on, 5 more minutes. I'm having fun with the humans.
No, I don't even have time to be doing this favor.
Please.
Fine, I'll give you 3 seconds.
Yes.
3 days later.
It's time to go.
Aww.
My mortal companion, what are you watching?
It's a zombie movie, Death.
A zombie movie? What are zombies?
Well, it's an apocalyptic fiction sort of thing where a person dies and then their body comes back to life and it runs around to like spread a disease and eat people and that sort of thing.
That sounds unpleasant. Where does their soul go?
I'm not sure, actually. I would think that you would have the answer to that.
All I'm picturing is their ghost following around their body, getting very frustrated with the things that it does.
Is that any different from how they act normally?
No, probably not. My mortal companion, I've had more than one human ask if you are in fact Batman's mother.
What? They know about me?
Yes, apparently we have become well known on something called the TikTok, but that does not answer the question.
No, I was not Batman's mother. I was named after my grandmother.
So you have no association with the Batman?
No, I was more of a Marvel fan anyway.
Oh, that's going to upset some people. Oh, well, this is nice.
You like the new setup?
I have to say I do. Our office has been needing an upgrade for so long. I'm so glad we finally got it.
All the approvals were a hassle, but it's definitely worth it. Oh, we can even do this.
Oh, no, don't do that. Why? What's the problem?
It reminds me a little too much of hell, and Lucifer and I had a falling out. Exes will be exes.
I don't even want to know. Death?
Yes, my mortal companion?
Where are you going?
Out.
Out?
Out.
Out where?
Well, Betty White invited me out for drinks, and I just wanted to go out because I've been working so hard lately, and I think I deserve just a little bit of a break. Just a little teensy weensy little baby break.
Fine, but be back before midnight, and remember to drink water, because you do have to work tomorrow.
Deal. My mortal companion, what are those mortals doing?
Playing football, Death.
Feetball?
Football. It's a sport the humans enjoy.
What about that one?
That's also football. Well, what the Americans call football.
All these activities having the same name has to be confusing.
Oh, they don't. There's also basketball, baseball, volleyball.
Are all of these sports balls so aggressive?
Sometimes, but it's really not about that. It's more about being part of a team and feeling like you're part of that team. It's good for them.
They seem to acquire a lot of injuries doing something that is good for them.
You recently had to pick up someone who tripped and fell down a flight of stairs while choking on a taco. I think that life is just not good for them.
Fair enough.
Hey, who are you?
I'm Death. Lovely to meet you.
Yeah, I got that.
So what's with the confused face?
Well, where's your cloak?
I don't have one. Well, I did, but it was uncomfortable, so I only wear it when it's cold.
And your,
My what?
your scythe. Don't you have a scythe?
Why would I have one of those? That would be very off-putting. Plus, it would be redundant, seeing as everyone I work with is already dead.
Oh, you just seem different from...
The dark, menacing figure that your medias portrays?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know where everyone got that idea. Maybe Loki started a rumor.
Death,
Yes?
you care a lot about the humans and their need to take care of themselves.
Of course.
Why?
Why do I care about their health?
Yes.
Shouldn't everyone care about other things? Compassion, I believe is what it's called.
I guess you're right. It just seems like a force of the universe wouldn't worry as much.
Also, if they take care of themselves, they die less. And great stars knows I could use a break. Go on, tell them what you did.
I tripped and fell down the stairs because I was trying to eat a taco too fast. It's chill though.
There, are we happy now? Death. Yes, my mortal companion? Come here.
What is it?
This is your next pickup. Oh, stars. This should be fun.
Have fun.
Hi, I'm Death.
What is Death doing here? Oh no.
Oh, yeah.
But I just got elected!
I'm not even sure how that happened. I mean, I've known cats to be in different levels of office, but even they were alive when they got elected.
Can't I just stay in office for a little while?
I mean, you could, but I don't see how a ghost would be a very effective senator. Though now I'm tempted to see how it would work. Oh, the answer's still no. I know your politics.
Okay, so if you're Death, what happens now?
We go through your backstory and figure out what afterlife you go to. There's also a couple of options if you decide to change your mind now.
Like?
You can become a ghost. I can usually get souls into the reincarnation track. It just gets a little tricky. You can be in your own pocket dimension, though that can get lonely because you're the only one in there. Though there is one with Karens in it, though I wouldn't advise it. Hell's currently using it for a torture device, I think.
Do a lot of people become ghosts?
Not usually. I mean, you've seen Earth. Though we did have an uptick in ghosts when Supernatural came around, and then a downswing when the Leviathan season happened.
Why? What happened with a Leviathan?
Oh, we don't talk about the Leviathan.
My mortal companion, are you alright?
What? Yeah. Are you sure? You don't seem alright.
Do you want to talk about it?
Not really. It's just brain stuff. It's not important.
I don't think so. Your feelings are important no matter where they're coming from. It's not helpful to minimize them.
Maybe.
No, there is no maybe. My mortal companion, everyone's emotions are important, including yours. Now we're going to sit here and I'm going to tell you awful jokes until you feel at least a little bit better.
Okay. Death, what is it?
What is that thing?
What? It's a cat. Why is it staring at me like that?
It's just looking at you.
Yes, but it's radiating murderous intent. I feel like it's going to kill me.
But you're Death.
Yes, I'm aware.
Hey, honey, hold my beer and watch this.
My next pickup? Yeah, how can you tell? It's a telling sign that someone needs help. So it's like your bat signal. Kinda, yeah. Hey, my mortal companion, what is that? Hey, Death. It's one of those epic fail videos. Epic fail videos? Oh, hey, I recognize them. Probably. You did have to pick them up right after this. That's because what they did wasn't the smartest decision. Oh, don't worry. We had a good chat and I went back. But I can't understand why they would film it and then put this embarrassing and potentially dangerous thing online for other mortals to see. Because humans like to watch other humans do embarrassing and dangerous things. Why? Because they find it funny? Why? Dark humor? Yeah, don't think about it too long.
Hey. Not many places in the world you can do this, eh? No.
Yeah, I got him.
Hey, Death.
I just got a question sent in from one of your more recent pickups. About what? It was pretty plain and simple. He fell 300 stories. Yeah, he's still confused as to why he died. He fell 300 stories. Yeah, but the complaint is that he fell into a pile of hay and therefore he should not have died? Excuse me? Ah, I found the confusion. He's a gamer. Great, what does that have to do with anything? Well, when you're an assassin, the laws of physics do not apply. Well, that doesn't even make sense. Look, if he wants to take it up with his afterlife manager, he can. But this is not my department. Obviously. That's what they would do. Of course. Why not? Why not? Oh, my mortal companion, did you hear the humans are getting a vaccine for this virus thing? Yes, I'm aware. It's wonderful. Everyone that's healthy enough can get it, and then we can start going back to normal. Well, normal enough. You look apprehensive. Why do you look apprehensive? Well, not everyone's gonna get it. Well, yes, but that's just people with medical restrictions. So, like, normal humans are choosing not to. Why? 'Cause they're afraid it might kill them. The virus is killing them. See, I know that, and you know that. But there are some people. Why are you making my job harder?
Hey, Death, did you get those,
Know what?
those people from that thing that happened in America?
Which thing? They haven't exactly been able to keep it in their metaphorical pants, if you haven't noticed.
Oh, we've all noticed. The Capitol building.
Oh, did I forget someone?
Yeah, it looks like you missed just one. It's some lady.
Ah, got it. Things were crazy.
Don't forget your mask.
Sorry I'm late. Things around here have been hectic, you understand.
What? Who are you? Where am I?
You're dead. I'm Death. Nice to meet you.
I can't be. There's no possible way. We...
Stormed a major government building while officials were in session. What did you think was going to happen?
No, there has to be a mix-up. I want to speak to your...
Manager? Oh, honey, I'm Death. I am the cosmic manager.
Hey, Death.
Yes?
There have been some recent concerns about the Karen pocket dimension.
All right, what about it?
There are some that are worried that the Karens might get out and what kind of damage could be caused if that happens.
Oh, don't worry, they can't. Only interdimensional beings and natural forces of the universe, such as myself, have the power to walk in and out of such places.
I don't know about that. There appears to be some sort of shift happening within the dimension.
Well, it's not my problem anymore anyway. The various versions of hell asked if they could have it to use it as a torture device for deserving souls.
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Look, I offered up different solutions at our board meeting, but they said that they had a couple of Richards, I think they called them, that kept complaining, and this would be the perfect solution.
This is not gonna end well.
Come on! Are you alright?
What? Yes, Death. I'm just struggling to beat this game.
Oh, this is one of these video game things that I've recently learned about. You want me to try?
Don't take this the wrong way, but you've never played a video game before.
Oh, sure, but I'm a fast learner. Here, let me try. Move. Okay. Alright, I'm going.
See? It's not that hard.
How?
Well, I pick up a lot of people, so it's bound to happen that I learn a few things from them.
Yes, but you learned about video games yesterday.
Yesterday for you. Time works differently for me.
What? How? Why?
There are a lot of people. It takes a lot of time to pick them all up. It's like Santa Claus delivering presents.
How does that work?
Oh, just a temporal rift in the space-time continuum. You understand.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna pretend to.
Oh no. Death?
Yes?
There's a little bit of a problem and I don't think you're gonna like it.
Do I ever? What is it?
So one of Zeus's kids...
No.
I know, just let me finish.
Fine.
One of Zeus's kids has figured out he's got new powers and is causing a little bit of havoc, and it might be advantageous for you to pick him up.
That sounds like not my problem.
I mean, it will turn out to be.
Not my kid. Not my problem.
No, but they'll cause a lot of damage and then it will be your problem.
Aren't there other forces in the universe that are supposed to take care of things like this?
Yes, but I can't get a hold of them, and it would be very helpful if you would do it.
Fine.
Thank you.
You.
Death! Yeet, let me go!
Sure, when we get to your dad's.
Oh, no.
Death, how lovely it is to see you, my friend. This is yours, and next time, for all the realms in existence, use a condom.
Oops. Hello? Oh! Death?
Yes?
This is for you.
Who is it? Hello? Lucifer. What? No.
Excuse me. I told you no. You know exactly why we broke up, so quit calling me.
Sorry about that.
Trouble in paradise?
No. I'll deal with it. Just forget it even happened.
Forgotten. Oh, this is fun. Death, you got a pickup.
Oh, who is it?
Someone making bad decisions. Here, look at their file on the way.
Why? Oh, that's an interesting way to die. I'll be back.
Good luck.
That was a long way down.
Who are you?
Death, nice to meet you. Can you explain all this? I mean, it feels pretty self-explanatory. A handstand on a rope over a 50-foot ravine. That does not seem self-explanatory.
I mean, when you put it that way.
Did you even have any acrobatic experience?
Well, technically.
No. The answer is no.
How do you even know that?
I have your file.
Well, that's just cheating.
Hey, Death, would you mind answering a personal question?
Of course, what is it?
Well, you're Death.
That is my name.
And you take care of the dead.
That is my job.
And you're a force of the cosmic universe.
Is this actually a question or are you just stating facts?
Are you alive or dead?
Don't throw me into one of your mortal spirals of self-discovery.
Death, are you alright?
Yes, I'm fine. Why wouldn't I be?
Well, for one, you seem very jumpy, and two, you've been holding your breath since the inauguration.
I'm not jumpy, I'm just being cautious. With the past couple years, you never know what could happen.
Okay, that's fair. But have you not seen all the good things that have happened since the new president took office?
I've kept up on the news. I suppose you're right. They have re-implemented so many protections that were taken away in the last presidency, which is an improvement.
Baby steps, but we're getting there. I think everything's gonna be okay.
No, you keep that thought to yourself. Please do not jinx this for us.
Hey, Death, can I ask you a question?
When have I ever said no? Of course.
You and Lucifer.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Not you.
Aw.
What about us?
Why Lucifer, of all creatures in the universe?
I have a weakness for rebellious people. Anyone with a defiant streak in them, I probably have a soft spot for.
Then why did you break up?
That man has daddy issues past anything I've ever seen in the entire universe, and I have seen a lot. Don't tell him I said that. If you say one word, I will reap your soul for a third time.
Death?
What is it, my mortal companion?
You got time for a favor?
That depends on the favor.
What's with the look?
There have been a number of favors you've asked me to do that didn't have anything to do with my job.
But they could have affected your job. Dare I say, would have affected your job if you didn't intervene.
Fine, I'll at least hear it out.
So, Odin,
No.
but you haven't even... No, come on, you...
Don't even know what I was gonna say. Ah, Death, what brings you here? I need you to stop. What? I don't care what it is, I don't want to know what it is, I just need you to stop.
Oh, but Zeus!
No, we're not bringing another pantheon into this, we're talking about yours. Plus if we start breaking walls willy-nilly, everyone's going to get confused.
Everyone?
Yeah.
Have they been there the whole time?
Yeah, I wish I could say you get used to it, but that would be a lie.
Hi, I'm Death. Nice to meet you. Well, don't worry, I'm not here for you. Well, not in that way. I actually came with a message. I know you recently lost someone very important to you, and they wanted me to tell you a couple of things. They wanted you to know that they're safe, and they're happy, and they miss you a whole lot. But that you should take time to grieve and feel, because one day this will all sting a little less. They love you, and they're so proud of you for moving on and continuing your life, even if it's a little difficult for a while. I hope this helps. Oh, hey, Death.
What is it, my mortal companion?
I wanted to give you this.
Cardboard in the shape of a heart with extremely overpriced chocolates. I don't want to come across as ungrateful, but why?
For Valentine's Day?
The day that humans use to celebrate being in a relationship or whine about not being in a relationship?
That's not only what it is.
I mean, knowing Cupid, that is the way that he would design it.
I wanted to use it as a thank you for everything you've done for me, and everything you do for everyone else.
Everything I do for everyone else.
Yeah, you kind of help a lot of people.
What do you mean? They're dead. I'm just doing my job.
Yeah, but because of you, people don't have to feel alone, particularly when they're traveling to their afterlife.
I think it's more making sure they don't hurt themselves on the way or piss off some unknown god.
That's fair. I just want to say thank you, and I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too, my mortal
Martha. You can call me Martha.
Valentine's Day is right around the corner, so feel free to flirt with me. But I do have to let you know that I have been flirting with someone else, and that other person is Death.
Hey, my mortal companion, what are those humans doing?
Hey, Death. New look?
Yes, the avatar that runs this is trying out something new, but I still asked a question.
Right. They're camping.
Camping. I'm not sure I'm familiar with the term.
Well, the most basic terminology would be they take fabric and put it in little triangles in which they sleep under outside.
Outside? They do this on purpose?
Yep.
They are aware that they're the ones that invented the inside so that they didn't have to sleep on the outside.
Most of them, yeah.
So why on earth would they choose to sleep outside in the heat and the cold with the bugs and the bears?
They think it's fun.
That seems like gambling with their life. They do know that Mother Nature is not happy with them currently, yes?
Results inconclusive. I would just stay on standby if I were you. Oh, hey, Death.
Why, hello, my mortal companion, and how are you on this lovely day?
You been busy?
Yes, actually, I've gotten so much done today. I did 3 pickups, 2 drop-offs, solved a whole little soul debacle with this poor unfortunate person who is now living their lifelong dream as an old Victorian ghost, and I had time to stop by this cute little farmer's market and pick up some extra special espresso beans.
Is any of that the thing that you said you were going to get done today? So no?
Yes, I absolutely forgot.
Well, that stack of paperwork will still be there tomorrow.
Isn't that what I pay you for? My mortal Martha, are you feeling alright?
Oh, yeah, I'm just a little nauseous.
Well, is there something I could get you? A herbal remedy, some tea, perhaps?
Oh, no, it's because I'm hungry.
Well, perhaps we should get you some sustenance, like a sandwich or something.
Death, I'm nauseous, so I can't really eat anything right now.
So let me get this straight. You are nauseous
Yes.
because you are hungry,
Yes.
but you cannot eat because you are nauseous.
Yeah, that about sums it up. Good job.
I will continue to reiterate this until the end of the universe, but humans are poorly designed.
Death,
Yes, my mortal companion?
you gotta pick up. Here's their file. What is it? Is something wrong?
Yes, under cause of death it says stress?
Stress. Yeah.
That's one of your little human emotions, right?
Yeah, it's in the same family as like worry and anxiety.
Well, perhaps humans should be doing a little bit less of this emotion if it's likely to kill them.
You have clearly never worked in customer service. Well, I'm about to extend your time in the afterlife.
Death? What poor soul are you threatening?
Poor soul.
Okay then, who died?
Zeus.
Zeus died?
Well, technically, he had his head ripped from his shoulders and his insides fed to Spot.
Who killed him?
Who in all the stars would try to kill Spot?
No, who killed Zeus?
Oh, Hera. Who else?
Oh, what did he do this time?
Put his little finger where it doesn't belong, but now as punishment, he has to stay here at 6 Foot Inc. for a decade.
What? Why?
Torture. And, well, you've worked in a cubicle.
You and Hera don't get along.
Oh, we don't. She's a raging, controlling cunt.
I wouldn't say that out loud.
But I owe her a favor, and I hate cheaters. They make for messy pickups.
Martha!
Yes, Death?
Who is this human?
Oh, he's waiting to be transferred to another afterlife.
Tired of being a ghost.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want to alarm you, but he seems to be malfunctioning.
He's having a panic attack. The transfer process between afterlives can be a little overwhelming.
Well, how do we help this human? Does he need a software update? Oh, did he get a virus?
No, they're not that far along in their evolutionary track.
We could try turning him off and back on again.
Humans have been trying that for years. They're just currently calling it a depression nap.
So, yes.
Currently, that is probably the best option, yeah.
And factory reset. Well, you're not supposed to be here. Martha!
Yes, Death, I'm listening.
What is this and where did it come from?
What do you... Oh, hello. Who are you?
It's just standing there. Aren't they supposed to speak and move and consume strange flavor combinations?
What? Oh, probably. I think they're having an existential crisis.
It looks like its soul has temporarily removed itself from its body, while its mortal form deals with an intense emotional response caused by something like, oh, I don't know, making a doctor's appointment on its own?
Like I said, existential crisis.
Hey, Death!
Huh? When was the last time the guillotine was used?
September 10th, 1977.
Wait, really? I'm surprised. I thought they stopped in like the 1800s. Why so late?
I'm not really sure. The person I picked up didn't have much to say on the matter.
You've been hanging out with Zeus again, haven't you?
What? I thought it was funny. Don't lose your head over a little joke.
You don't pay me enough to listen to your bad dad jokes.
Oh, please. I don't pay you.
Death, you gotta pick up.
Oh, anything special about them?
You could just read the file.
Well, yes, we both know that. Is stating the obvious one of these cute little human things of yours?
No.
No what?
No, there's nothing really special about him.
Well, that's a rude thing to say about a person. I'm sure he's plenty oh, well, maybe not.
Don't you need to go pick him up? Isn't his soul gonna, like, dissipate into the ground or wander off or something?
Oh, no. When someone dies, a temporal rift opens, allowing me to travel through the space-time continuum and pick them up just at the predetermined moment.
What?
Space-timey whole thing opens, and then I see dead people. Oh, that's too many pop culture references for one video.
How much coffee have you had?
I'm going.
Oh, hello there. You must be.
Death, nice to meet ya.
Yes, I suppose it is time for me to do the dance with death. The mortal's tango, the sad salsa.
Oh, no, I don't dance. Perhaps instead we can enjoy a nice dairy dessert that has been stirred and chilled to a thick, creamy consistency, often enjoyed with fun, colorful toppings. Or froyo, as you mortals call it.
But I'm lactose intolerant.
Well, this dance is going to be terrible.
Oh, hey, Death, are you excited for Halloween?
I suppose. Why do you ask?
'Cause you're Death. Isn't Halloween like your whole vibe?
Now, Martha, that's a little presumptuous. Just because I'm the physical embodiment of death itself does not mean that everything involving death is my favorite. So what is your favorite holiday, Death? Halloween, but that's not the point. Now go pick me up a pumpkin spice latte. I would like to wear a sweater that is entirely too large for me and watch the leaves change hue as they slowly decay. Martha, can you please explain to me what this is?
Good morning to you too, Death. That is your next pickup.
Yes, but could you make it make more sense than a wild fever dream that comes after one of Dionysus's parties?
Apparently a cartoon enthusiast thought it would be a good idea to celebrate their 4th of July by strapping a bunch of fireworks to a wooden chair and shooting themselves up into the moon because there aren't already enough flags up there.
You know, I understand American, but sometimes America really shouldn't.
My mortal companion, what exactly are those humans doing?
They're holding hands, Death.
But why? With current technology, there are much more efficient ways of making sure they stay in each other's proximity.
No, Death, they're on a date.
A date?
Yeah, that thing humans do when they're romantically interested in each other.
Oh, a date.
So you do know what that is.
Oh, of course not. That's Cupid's thing. I'm mostly interested in why you are watching humans go on dates. That's a little sad, Martha.
And now I'm rethinking my entire afterlife. Haven't you been on a date before? You dated like Lucifer or somebody. What happened to that?
Kind of, but I'm not sure you could call what we did dating.
Would you go on one now?
Oh, Martha, I'm flattered, but
No, I mean like being or entity or any other person you could date.
maybe if it was the right entity.
Death, who were you just thinking about?
What?
Just now you were thinking of someone. Who was it?
Oh, I was just thinking about, did you hear that?
Death, do you have a crush?
Actually, I think I have a pickup. Yep, that's the pickup sound.
Death!
Oh, don't wait up.
Death, you gotta pick up.
Anyone special?
Some rich teenager. I would be careful. They can be vicious.
Well, how bad could they be in the face of death itself?
Don't say I didn't and you're gone.
Hi, I'm Death. It's a pleasure.
Uh-huh.
I'm here to take you to your afterlife?
No.
No.
Yeah, I can't. I'm busy.
You don't exactly have a choice. You are dead.
I don't care. I have a couple parties I have to go to, and it would be like so taboo if I didn't show up because I was dead. Could we reschedule in like a month or two?
Hera?
It's Hannah. So are you coming with or not? Hey, Death. How did it go?
Fine, just fine.
Talked you out of picking her up, didn't she?
Martha, as an immortal entity of the universe, I am not one to be manipulated by some detached human with imagined status from this fragile social ecosystem you mortals have created.
So did you get her?
Well, not exactly. She invited me to a party and it would have been rude to say no.
Badass immortal entity.
Now, Martha, how do I know if they'll ask me to hang out again?
Death.
Yes, my mortal companion?
You gotta pick up. It's in an apartment complex, so please be careful. We do not need another incident.
That happened one time. A little trust would be appreciated, Martha.
It's not that I don't Really, Death? You couldn't wait for 2 seconds?
Hi.
Oh my god.
Not a god.
How did you get in here?
Death, nice to meet you. It's time for me to take you to your afterlife.
Wait, I'm dead?
Unless I misread the paperwork, which I doubt would happen 2 times in a row. You are apartment 402, right?
Nope, it's definitely 403.
So you're not Tony?
Tony's dead?
Oh dear, this got out of hand very quickly. You know what? I'll have Father Tom come through and fix up this little debacle. Your tiny human brain won't even be able to comprehend that it even happened.
What? I'm very confused.
Well, yes, you are human. Confusion is one of your defining traits. Well, that and overpriced coffee.
What?
Thank you so much for your time. You. Let's not tell my intern about this little incident when you die. Okay, big thanks. See you next time.
I really gotta stop eating those brownies before bed. Death?
Yes, my mortal companion?
Where are you going?
Oh, you know, out.
What do you mean by out?
Out. O-U-T as in not being here anymore. I'm sure you can look such a simple word up on the dictionary. You don't need me to explain it.
Death, you know that's not what I meant.
Martha, I am an eternal entity of the universe that would drive most mortals to insanity to try to comprehend. I do not need a babysitter to tell me when and where I can go out. I finished all my work for the day.
Did you clean up those files you threw all over my office?
Most of them?
Okay, be back by 10. And do not try to sneak through the black hole in my filing cabinet again.
Just so it is stated, you are not my real mother.
They grow up so fast.
Death, the pickup just came in. But I just got back. Oh, but they've been waiting for you their whole life. Haha, very funny. Who is this? Just some billionaire with an immortality complex, so I'm sure he'll be overjoyed to meet you. Oh, I'm sure. Does he know? Oh no, that is not my job. That's why you make the big bucks. Yes, my herd of bucks has grown rather large recently. I must speak to Artemis about that.
Wait, what?
Hi, I'm Death. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'll be with you in a minute, sweetheart. I can't seem to get a cell signal anywhere.
How strange. You and your phone currently have a lot in common.
And exactly what do you mean by that?
Well, I could say dysfunctional, but I actually just mean you're both dead.
Dead? I can't be dead. I paid good money to make sure I couldn't die.
Well, it looks like you're going to be able to take it up with the devil himself. He has been having a problem with writing up contracts that haven't exactly been binding.
Okay then, take me up to meet the big man in the sky.
Oh no, dear, I don't think you understand.
Understand what?
You're going to be taking less of a staircase and more of a heavily congested highway.
I beg pardon?
You're going downstairs.
You're gonna need to start making sense.
Hell, you're going to hell. The thing about dealing with the devil was not a joke. You will actually be in a position to be able to take that up with him.
I was a model human. I lived the best life. There's gotta be some mix-up.
Not according to your file. Would you like me to read it out loud?
I've been told not to agree to anything without my lawyer present. Look, sweetie, I'm sure we could work something out.
No, and here's the dictionary in case you are unaware of what that word means.
But I'm a billionaire. I own estates, yachts, private islands.
Oh, well, congratulations. You won capitalism and you're still going to hell. Now, I do believe there is a bus with an extremely long wait time for you to catch. Sweetheart.
6 Foot Inc., how can I help you?
Hey, yeah, I'd like to speak to whoever's in charge.
Death?
Yes, my mortal companion?
I think someone's asking for you.
Is it Freya? She was supposed to call me back 3 centuries ago. I swear she has been dodging me ever since that whole feline fiasco. Hello? Are you in charge of reaping souls?
Well, you're not a deceptively terrifying Norse goddess. Who is this?
Kathleen from finance. How in all the stars did you get this number, Kathleen? I don't think that's important.
Well, that's not true.
I just need to know if I'm on the docket the next week or so.
What?
Look, I'm about to make some questionable decisions and I really want to know if I'm going to be dealing with the consequences of my actions. That's not exactly how this works. Life and death are fluid. It is your choices that can change your life and your choices that can change your sin.
Really? That's the answer that I get?
Well, I could also tell you that Karma's a bitch with a morbid sense of humor. Does that answer your question?
Death.
Well, if she hadn't given me bangs as a teenager, maybe I wouldn't be calling her a bitch. Martha, are you alright? You seem... I don't know. Honestly, human emotions confuse me.
No, Death, I'm extremely stressed.
Well, what in all the universe is stressing you? Perhaps I can remove them.
Absolutely nothing.
I'm going to need a little bit more clarification. I'm done with all my paperwork. I charted potential pickups. I scheduled your lunch with Persephone and Hades for next week. It's at 2 o'clock. I even had time to run diagnostics on the Karen dimension. That could very well be it. What? No, but you really should take a look at it. It is giving off some concerning readings. Well, if you were so unbothered, why is your eye glitching?
Because I have nothing to be stressed about.
I do not follow.
Because I have absolutely no stressors. I've done all the things, so I have nothing to be stressed about. So now I'm just stressed about not being stressed.
It's a human thing, Death. Are you all just made of stress and anxiety?
Yes, absolutely we are.
Death, why are you pouting? I've done so much this holiday season, I haven't gotten a single gift. It's like nobody wants to see me. Gee, I can't imagine why. You're not funny. I'm hilarious. Would a festive pickup cheer you up? Alright, you've piqued my interest. Who is it?
Well, the Florida man.
Oh, I always wondered what happened to Florida Man. I haven't heard from him in forever.
Well, currently he's dead from falling off a roof dressed as Santa.
To deliver gifts?
No, mostly to retrieve them in a Santa Claus and Home Alone mashup.
That's a reference to what?
Portal holiday films where adults make stupid decisions that's going to result in their children going to therapy for years to come.
And this is how mortals celebrate their holiday of cheer and giving? And we wonder why the numbers for reincarnation are down. Hi, I'm Death. Nice to meet you.
Death, why are you here?
Mostly poor planning in a rock garden and potentially a child named Kevin.
What do you mean? My plan is foolproof.
Why don't you walk me through your plan so I know what was supposed to happen here?
Well, I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory.
So why don't you let yourself explain it?
Well, you see, my buddies and I were talking the other day.
That was your first mistake.
We came up with the idea to climb up to people's roofs and sneak down the chimneys instead of giving gifts, stealing gifts.
And you are dressed as Santa because...
Because who's gonna accuse Santa of highway robbery?
Well, that's an automatic naughty list. Santa has had an issue with identity theft recently and takes that crime very seriously.
Wait, Santa's real?
And what exactly were you going to do when you realized that there was no chimney and that this was an apartment building?
I plead the fifth.
Oh, Florida man, how you never change but continue to surprise.
Death, you gotta pick up.
On it.
It is at a funeral, so please be discreet.
Martha, when have I ever not been discreet?
Would you like that list digitally or handwritten?
I'll be extra careful.
And that's totally not what you said last time.
Hi, I'm...
Death, I knew it. I've lived a good life and helped as many people as I could, but now my body is breaking down and my mind is going. Yes, it is my time. Take me away.
So you're only 30. I'm here for the lady in the casket. Okay, look, what if we make a trade? Granny for me. Who would want to deprive her of the full life that she has left to live? She was 105. I'm sure her life was stuff like a Christmas turkey. Are you okay? Is there someone I can call? A morgue? All right, let's get you some help. Martha, could you call Millennial Services?
Hey, Death.
Yes, my mortal companion?
That pickup yesterday, are you okay? Do you want to talk about it?
What in all the dimensions are you referring to?
Betty White, she died.
What? Betty White's not dead.
Death, I don't exactly know how to break this to you.
Stars, Martha, Betty White didn't die. She ascended. Her and RBG are running their own dimension a couple universes over. We're all going out clubbing on Tuesday.
You, Betty White, and Ruth Bader Ginsburg all go clubbing?
Of course. You've seen the Golden Girls. Actually, would you write that in my calendar? I do not want to get it mixed up with my outing with Audrey Hepburn.
What, are you two having breakfast at Tiffany's?
No, we're going roller skating. Having breakfast in a jewelry store would not only be inconvenient, but very awkward for everyone involved.
No, it's... You know what? Never mind. What time is it at?
My mortal companion.
Yes, Death?
I just had someone use the term mansplaining. Do you know what that is? It's when typically a man explains something to a feminine presenting person in a condescending and oversimplified manner, often on a topic that she, he, or they are already knowledgeable on. Does that make sense? Hi, Zeus. What in all the stars are you doing here?
I'm on loan to you.
Ah, yes, from Hera. Don't cheat on your wife. We all get punished. Actually, I need you to give me something to do. I emptied the trash, caught the interdimensional spider. You really should put a lock on that portal in your filing cabinet.
Noted.
And did my best not to hit on Susan from accounting.
And yet we still have a complaint.
My best doesn't mean success.
Here, why don't you hold this pencil?
Okay?
No, in your mouth.
Oh,
Perfect. Now please keep doing that back at your desk. I can't tell if that's demeaning or ingenious. It's a trick Hera taught me. If there's one thing she got correct, is that her husband is much more pleasant when his mouth is too busy to be making sounds.
Death!
Yes, my mortal companion?
You've got to pick up, and I would be prepared to be asked about your manager.
Why do they do that? I don't have one. If anything, you're my manager.
Absolutely not. I do not want that responsibility. You left without the file?
I'll be back.
Hi, I'm Death. Pleasure to meet you.
You're Death?
Oh gods, I sure hope so. Otherwise, this will be very awkward.
Oh, I guess I just got confused from the way you look and all. They seem to just be hiring anyone nowadays.
The way I look?
Yeah, like your makeup, it's just so unnatural.
This is actually pretty light for me.
And your outfit and that hair, I personally would never let my daughter step out of the house like that.
Lucky for her, I don't think she'll have to be dealing with that anymore. And since I would love for this conversation to be over, let's find out where you're supposed to be going.
God has been waiting on his favorite little angel.
Which god? I am going to need you to clarify.
Which the one true God.
Well, there are whole pantheons of gods. Greek, Nordic, Native American, Egyptian.
Oh, those aren't real.
Incan? What do you mean they're not real? And what about your own religion subclasses? Because I guarantee the Baptists, Protestants, and Catholics all do not believe in the same god. Or were those also made up by ravenous heathens out to spite you?
Those are-
And do not try to argue with me, because on top of reading your material, I have to meet with them quite regularly, and roll call is very confusing.
You can't.
Do you know how offensive it is to the other gods for any one god to name themselves God, on top of it being very lazy and unimaginative? Be like any human naming themselves human or soft fleshy thing.
What do you mean? My God is real.
No. I'm not saying that your god's not real. I'm saying that if yours is, so is everyone else's.
No, you are wrong. There can only be one.
That's how I feel about the Spider-Man movies, and yet they keep making more, so I understand how you feel.
I want to speak to your manager.
Martha? I mean, you can, but she's a bit cranky. I'm not quite sure why.
Death, you gotta...
Puppy?
No.
Panini.
What? No.
Preposterously large ass.
Death.
Alright, who's next on the menu?
I don't think that word means what you think it does.
Oh, it does. Out of self-preservation, I'm choosing to ignore that very concerning statement. His name's Chad, and I think you reading his chart might be better than me trying to explain it. I see. I got it.
Okay, please be careful.
Hi, I'm Death. Wow, they really got you good, didn't they? Yeah, football accident. You know, I don't know much about football, but I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to be playing in your formal wear. It was a surprise scrimmage. I don't know about any scribble, but your chart definitely said you died from a... Oh, no. I was not killed by a girl, okay? My death was an accident. Yes, from your ex accidenting your head in, and from what you said to her, I can't say I blame her. Oh, really? What did I say? You said, and I quote, "Oh, no, I'm not saying that out loud. I'll burst into flames the moment I step into the Christian pantheon."
Oh, why not?
My respect for women, mostly. Ah, come on, I asked nicely. All right, Chad, let's have a conversation you should have had in the first grade. Do you know what consent is? I think I've heard about it once. And do you remember where exactly? A courtroom? I would love to be able to get you to understand everything that's wrong with that statement, but I'm afraid that bulb shattered years ago, so why don't you hold your own hands while we take you to your afterlife?
Or I could...
Hold your hand. Touch me and I will drop you in a dimension so far from the known universes that your endless screams will remain unheard for the rest of your excruciating existence. Got it.
Oh, wow, Death, is this really where I'm gonna be staying?
The pearly gates. That's what you believe in, right?
Oh, absolutely, with the streets made of gold.
Oh, wait, we are in the wrong place. It says here you killed someone.
Oh, no, I can explain that.
I highly doubt it, but my last few pickups have been particularly boring, so go ahead.
God told me to do it.
He did what now?
He came to me in my sleep one night and told me I'd kill that person because they would have destroyed the earth.
And you're sure this has nothing to do with the strange mushrooms you decided to eat from your backyard?
Oh, no, my cause was righteous.
Look, you can't blame your horrific decisions on a higher power. That's not how this cosmically works.
I am not blaming him. Can't you ask him yourself?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Would you go get your father? I need him to clear something up.
you got it.
My children, I... Talking way too slow. I do not have time for you to go on a 3-word monologue. Do you know how many people die every second? I'm guessing 2. 1.8, but close. 0.8. Don't get caught up in the particulars. We have an issue. With this child of mine? Yes, she killed someone. Aren't you supposed to be all-seeing?
Only because God told me to.
I don't remember doing anything of the sort.
Maybe it was Jesus then.
I was a pacifistic socialist. I specifically told you guys not to kill.
The Holy Ghost?
I doubt it. His schedule has been too slammed to make house calls. Shouldn't he be here for this meeting? Where is he? Chaperoning a middle school dance, I believe. Even for me! Well, since I have you here, this one is yours, so good luck. No, you can't leave me with her. I'm busy. She's your responsibility. You have to take care of her. But what about all the doctor's work I have to take credit for?
Y'all are really starting to sound like my folks on the weekends.
Not my share, not my problem. There's 3 of you. You'll figure it out. Hey, Death, are you okay? You know, Martha, I'm really not sure. Would you check in on the Holy Ghost?
Death!
Yes, my mortal companion?
You've got a pickup and you're not gonna like it.
I already don't like it.
It's a COVID case.
Like an anti-vaxxer?
No, more like a fence-sitter vaxxer.
Why in all the universes would you sit on a fence to get a vaccine? Not only would it be unsanitary, but very uncomfortable.
No, like they're waiting for everyone else to get vaccinated to see how they react to the vaccine, which is not smart because COVID cases are on the rise again.
What do you mean COVID cases are on the rise again? It is 2022, not 2020 as well.
Well, maybe this year's a repeat season and the writers are just using a similar storyline.
I guess I really shouldn't be surprised. They did that a lot around the 17 and 1800s.
I was just being facetious. Thank you for throwing me into an existential crisis.
You're dead, Martha. You don't have a mortal form to have an existential crisis. You're just having a crisis.
That's not helping, Death.
Well, maybe. Don't break the 8th wall and we won't uncover things about the universe that we don't want to know.
Honestly, this isn't much different from my therapy sessions on Earth.
Hi, I'm Death. Pleasure to meet you.
I can't believe I died. How did I end up dead?
Well, did you wear a mask?
No.
Were you vaccinated?
Not yet.
Did you stay away from large gatherings of potentially infected people?
There were a lot of holiday parties I was expected to go to.
Then you have your answer, though denial is a hell of a drug and a lot of you seem to be tripping. Doesn't the CDC have guidelines that you're all supposed to follow? I mean, they're used to, but now they're essentially just asking us not to spit directly into an open wound, you know? You really shouldn't be doing that anyway. Do you know how filthy a human mouth is? And besides, it's a respiratory infection. If anything, you shouldn't be spitting into each other's mouths. Huh. That might have been how I died.
Well, you see.
Oh no, my confusion does not equate to the desire of further explanation. However, you can with this mask.
Then how am I supposed to breathe?
Lucky for us, you're dead and do not have to breathe.
Then why do I need to wear a mask?
Penance.
Death!
Yes, my mortal companion.
You've got a 2-for-1.
You better be referring to when you stepped out for ice cream.
Not even close. You've got a retail worker and let's call her an adamant customer to pick up.
How in the stars did that happen?
The stress of being overworked and an overdose of audacity.
Did you at least get the ice cream?
No, the machine wasn't working.
Of course it wasn't.
I don't know why you keep getting your hopes up. It hasn't worked in the last millennia.
Hi, I'm Death. Lovely Death.
Excuse me, unless you're a higher up, I am not wasting my time on you.
I think I'm the highest up you're ever going to get.
Oh good, a CEO.
Of RIP, maybe.
Excuse me?
Ma'am, you're dead.
Which you would have known if you had listened to anything other than your ego. What did you just say to me? I want her fired. It's they, them. You want them fired. I'm sure you passed 2nd grade. He, she, them, they, it. I want you fired. I'm dead too. I can't be fired. Well, I died in your store. I demand compensation.
Oh no, Mom was right. I'm in hell. Now let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Who do I talk to about compensation then? First they wouldn't let me use my coupon.
Expired coupon from a different store.
Then I was rudely interrupted by dying in a store where I was poorly mistreated.
Were you treated poorly or were you just upset and embarrassed that someone with physical differences that you find offensive told you no?
I demand to be taken away from this person immediately.
Oh, don't worry. You two are not even going close to the same place.
I would hope not.
You see, they are Norse pagan, right? Right. So they're going to Valhalla, and you are.
Wait, then I would have had to die in battle.
You died working retail. I would say you were in the fight of the ages.
What about me? Where am I going?
How do you feel about standing behind a counter where the machines don't work and customers yell at you for all of eternity?
I wouldn't like that at all.
And I would like my ice cream, but it looks like neither of us are going to be getting what we want.
Death?
Down here, Martha. What in the current state of my existence are you doing? Playing meteors with Zeus. He took a bathroom break. I promise I'm not cheating.
Meteors?
It's a gift from my childhood. I'm not sure why you're confused.
Exactly how concerned should I be that an immortal and a cosmic entity of the universe is playing a game that's named after something that destroys planets?
Relax. Last time someone seriously hit Earth was at the end of the Mesozoic era, and it was karma's fault. And a hell of a cleanup. Can you imagine taking that many dinosaurs to their afterlife? And the Christians thought Noah had it bad. At least his passengers couldn't talk back. Have I offended?
Do you understand what repercussions mean?
Would you like to play?
No.
You're right. I've seen you play sports. It's probably for the best. What's the problem?
We have a complaint, Death.
For me?
Not originally. It sort of bounced around and ended up at you, and no one's really sure who's supposed to be dealing with it.
Okay, so what's the complaint exactly?
There are reports of a strange entity staring into everyone's windows all of the time in a judgmental manner.
Gods. I'll take care of it.
God, what in all of the stars are all of you doing?
Lovely to see you too, Dev. Don't get cute with me. Are you peeping again? I thought you were getting help. I watch over my flock day and night to keep them safe, to bring them comfort. Or a cosmic peeping Tom. Haven't you ever heard of privacy? Having a strange man staring into one's windows is cause for concern, not comfort. But Santa does it. Don't try to deflect. We're talking about your issues. He's still going to his meetings. Death, don't be mad at me.
I'm not mad, God.
Oh, thank me. I'm just disappointed. No, that's worse! Then maybe you give the humans some privacy. What were you looking for anyway? What are you two doing in my bedroom? I'm Death, and this is my assistant. Hey.
Are you here to take me?
Oh no, I'm here to... I honestly don't have a reason that's not going to affect the way you see the universe.
Well, could you take me?
Excuse me, I'm not a cab.
I would like to cancel my subscription to this current state of existence.
You're a millennial.
Yeah, how can you tell?
That's not really important. We have a service for you. Yes, Martha, we have another one.
Martha, what's with all the sirens? Turn them off. It's the Karen dimension. You were supposed to check on it.
I did. Have someone else go check on it. Though now that I think about it, I haven't heard from them in a while. What's this feeling? Concern?
Death, I've been telling you it's unstable for months.
So is most of the human race, and we leave them to themselves.
You're just proving my point for me.
Well, what do you want me to do about it?
Make this not have happened?
Well, I don't have enough audacity to be Father Time, so what's wrong with it?
All the condensed negative Karen energy has caused them to morph into something that I can only describe as the Mega Karen.
They Mighty Morphin Power Ranged into what?
And it's making the whole dimension unstable.
And that's bad.
Yes, if it goes unresolved, the dimension can collapse into the void.
Ah yes, problem solved.
If only someone hadn't stacked other dimensions on top of it.
You're the one that wanted to play Cosmic Jenga. It's not my fault you didn't ask more questions.
Death, fix it.
Or what?
Or I'll take another weekend off.
Now who's playing with the end of the universe?
Don't make me start counting.
I'm going. We won't want another Murder Hornet fiasco.
Hi, Karen.
Already know my coffee order. I'm here every day. I'm a VIP client. I can't.
Karen!
Where's your manager? And that never gets old.
Would you come down here so we could talk?
I'm not listening to some minimum wage bitch. Calm down there, Cujo. I'm much more scared of my intern than I am of you. Now sit. Care to explain what this tantrum was about? Those delinquents were engaging in shenanigans and making far too much noise for my delicate ears. They should be inside doing chores and not being offensive. Is that what you're upset about, or are you upset because they're doing something that they enjoy? And as a teenager, you're not allowed to do the things that you wanted because the people that raised you put you in a mold so tight that you no longer recognize genuine emotion within yourself. But, Karen, my name's Susan. Janomika, you can't be mad at people for having fun. You also have to have fun. Now, would you like to go explode watermelons with rubber bands? I'm far too old to engage in shenanigans. No one is too old to make poor decisions. Now go ask the nice young delinquents if you can play with them. Okay. And no climbing the Statue of Liberty without consent. They grow up so fast. Martha, help me.
Hey, Death, what are you doing?
Hiding.
I see that, but from who?
Him.
Who? God, what are you doing here?
I'm actually looking for Death. I don't have an appointment, but is she around anywhere?
Yeah, she's right here.
Martha, I
I'm hurt that you give me up that easy.
Remember when you made me babysit all of Loki's kids and said it would be good for me?
Vaguely.
This will be good for you.
I'm still offended, but that's fair. What do you need?
As if you didn't know, it's take your son to work day. Have fun, Jesus, I packed you a lunch.
No, it's take your son to your work day, not take your son to a work day.
Silly me. I'll see you later.
Look, wait, no, son of a bitch.
I'm right here.
Martha.
No.
Please, I'm sure he's got a great work ethic.
Actually, I'm more of a talker than a doer.
I just cleaned my desk after Zeus borrowed my computer, and I'm not going to risk having to pull interdimensional spiders out of my CPU again.
Then what in all the stars am I supposed to do with him?
Did he come with a return policy?
I'm still here.
Then I guess it's take a Pantheon's neglected son to work day.
Fine. At least we're making a trip to Earth.
That better be a really bad joke because I'm not going there.
Why in all the dimensions not?
I'm not exactly wanted there.
Not what? Who told you that? You're kind of a big deal, particularly where we're about to be going.
All I know is if you want to keep animals away, you start a fire. If you want to keep vampires away, you put up stakes. And you know what they put up all over the place?
Starbucks?
Crosses. So I'm sorry if I don't take them putting up the thing they used to torture and kill me as them rolling out the welcome mat.
You know that wasn't necessarily the human's fault. It was your father that sent you down to do that.
Yeah, well, Lucifer's not the only one with daddy issues.
If it helps, the person's going downstairs.
All right, I guess I'll come.
Yes, my mortal companion?
You've got another pickup.
Oh, anything I should know about them?
I don't think so, but they did die in a closet together trying to help each other pick out outfits for a frat party, so I'll let you draw your own conclusions.
And frat party is?
A party located in a filthy house full of intoxicated, immature, almost adults and is usually a danger to everyone involved.
Dangerous how?
It depends on who you are, really.
Oh, tight fit. Hi, I'm Dad. Lovely to meet you.
Whoa, dude, you scared me, bro. Bro, it's okay. I'm here to support you, bro. I really appreciate you, bro. Since we're bro ceased, what happens next?
Well, it appears that you two were pretty good people despite the fact that you lived your life frat bro chic. Did you happen to believe in anything?
Not really, bro. Is that gonna matter?
No, but at risk of sending you back down to Earth, I am going to recommend getting you a pocket dimension.
Can we share a pocket dominion? Detention?
Dimension?
Yeah, that. You know, to save space, give pockets to other people, give back to women's clothes. You know, be ego-conscious like good bros.
That's not really how that works, but your hearts are in the right place, so I don't see why not. Would you like me to add the additional partner features?
No, we're just bros. Best bros, even. Yeah, real best bros. We just enjoy doing bro stuff together and spending every second we have together. Like bros do. Can we share a house? You know, to like save space for all the low bros out in nature?
Something is telling me to point out how nervous you two seem, but I don't really understand enough about human emotion to comment, so I'm going to pretend this interaction is normal.
And can we have a door that connects our bedroom, you know, to be able to check on each other as bros? Oh man, we don't even need a door. Let's save materials and have an archway with an eco-friendly curtain. That way we don't have to stop talking about our bro ventures. Yeah, bro, we don't even need a wall. Why don't we just have one big bedroom so we can like throw the football around and do keg stands together and stuff? Dude, that sounds bro-tastic. You know, to save even more space, we don't even need 2 beds.
So bunk beds then?
Nah, dude, like a king-size bed. You know, for safety purposes. Because those ladders can be dangerous. Bro, we don't even need that much space. We can just have a queen. Because, you know, I get nightmares sometimes and I would like to know that my bro is there to protect me. So much space, bro. We can just have a full-size bed. Because, you know, I get cold at night sometimes and I like to snuggle up to my bro for warmth, you know?
You know what, your pocket dimension, you control its temperature.
I'm just trying to be bro-paired because, you know, I really care about my bro. I really care about you too, bro. Down to the very depths of my soul. You could even say that I love you, bro.
Are you sure you wouldn't like to add the additional partner features? It's a very simple process.
Yeah, we're just actually, bro, I got something to tell you. Yeah, bro.
Would you two just get there, please?
Every time we said no homo, I whispered a little not before it. Because I love you, bro. Full homo. Oh, dude, man, bro. I love you too, bro. Full homo. Would you, bro, marry me? Are you bro-posing to me right now, bro? Yeah, bro, you know I am.
As touching as the soul is, I have a much more disappointing pickup I have to go sass. So I now pronounce you bro and broski, you may kiss your bro. Deuces. Oh, good, you're back. I was wondering how long that would take. Where am I? Right, you wouldn't remember. Hi, I'm Death. Nice to meet you. I don't like how casually it said that I'm dead. I don't really have time for empathy right now. I have a very angry intern and a Greek god in danger of being castrated back at the office. Jupiter? That's Roman. What's the difference? Branding, mostly. So do I get to know how he died, or is this a we sent your dog to a farm situation? Did you not just hear what I said about the dangerous intern with access to scissors? I guess I could be extremely annoying for the entirety of our trip. Are you threatening the entity that controls where you spend eternity just to get your way? I have absolutely no problem singing loudly and off key. That is the most foolish thing I've heard all day, and I 100% respect it. You tripped over a tree branch trying to avoid a puddle and hit your head on a curb. That's so boring. I couldn't have died that way. No, it looks like you survived that, but you were disoriented getting up, causing you to stumble into the street where you were hit by a bus. A bus? You know what? That's slightly more interesting. Surprisingly, no, but on the way to the hospital, the ambulance blew a tire, causing a nurse to shove an IV needle directly into your carotid artery. Someone better be suing. Luckily, they were able to give you a transfusion just in time, so you didn't exsanguinate. Here I was thinking that was vampires. However, you did have a horrible allergic reaction to the anesthetic they were using, and you died for about 15.73 seconds. And they brought me back? I quite honestly don't understand it either. There are reasons that the ghost and reincarnation track are on decline. Can we get to the part where you explain how I actually died? Alright, you choked on a pudding cup. Banana, I believe. You really should make better choices. You have the entirety of my life laid out before you, and you're judging me on my dietary choices? Oh, I'm not your deity. It's not my job to judge that you slept with your best friend's crush on November 3rd, 2009, right after he rejected her when she asked him at the Sadie Hawkins stand. He came out to me. It's called loyalty, Stacy. Perhaps you'll have some extra time to think about it in your afterlife. Death?
What is it, my mortal companion?
I'm getting readings of a potential world-changing disaster.
That's not our department.
Yes, it is.
We're not the Avengers, Martha.
Yeah, because I'm not risking that much leather and chafing.
So like Mother Nature's really upset disaster or God's really upset disaster?
The readings I'm getting seem to be a lot of frustration and disappointment.
That doesn't help me in the slightest.
Does a high level of audacity help?
That narrows it down considerably. A punishment fit for a kingdom. Locusts. No, too Old Testament. Fire. That could get out of hand very quickly. We haven't played with the Angel of Death. How are you doing, my old friend? Angel of Death? You mean the time Azario stole my lipstick? It was a very good cosplay.
He wore your white bathrobe.
How could you be disappointed? You got a day off. I most certainly did not. He murdered people and then didn't clean up after himself. There are laws against littering. And he learned such an important lesson. Thank you, Death.
I'm not your nanny.
Of course not. You don't sing. Besides, the whole thing was the Baptist God's idea. Not us, dude. You were here first. We just stole the idea. The Methodist God? Nope. Try again. The non-denominational God's looking very sketchy. Sure, let's all blame the new guy.
Dolls, I really need you all to start wearing name tags. Okay, what havoc are you causing so I can tell you to stop and we can do this all again next month when you forget?
Is it really that often?
I could set an alarm.
I sent a prophet to...
And what's this one's name?
D something. I don't know. He's some peasant person. How can you expect me to remember all of them?
There's a number of qualifications to becoming a prophet. You would have had to vet him.
I sent someone who I told was a prophet to go tell this king of my good name so that his kingdom may turn away from the darkness of sin and to the light of the one true God. Hey, really? Dude, that's real offensive. But if he was not able to convince the king of my good name within 3 days, his entire kingdom would suffer great consequences, and he has failed. So, though it pains me to do so, I now must punish the king and all his people.
Is that the very open-minded and understanding king who you made cold-hearted and resistant to outside ideas 3 days ago?
That does sound familiar.
Can you not see how you're the cause to your own problems?
Well, the way it was written in my books is it's not my fault.
Because you're a narcissist.
No, Death, I'm God. Narcissus is in a whole different pantheon.
Stop whatever it is you're doing, or I'm going to organize a family event and make it mandatory that every single one of your children attend.
You wouldn't dare.
Try me.
Azariel, give Death lipstick back. It's no good to steal things from people.
You told me to do it. Besides, I don't have it. Someone else took it. Jesus Christ.
Yes,
Give it back.
sorry.
Hey, Death!
Yes, my mortal companion.
You got a pickup, and it seems really tame for what you usually get.
That's unfortunate. Why?
Well, the most interesting thing I could find in his file is that he had a podcast.
He has a what?
An audio recording of any number of people talking about various subjects, usually listened to by the lonely and introverted so they can feel a modicum amount of human connection.
Oh, are those the little voices you listen to on your auditory devices?
Have you been spying on me?
Of course not, Martha. That would be rude. But I do go through your stuff sometimes. It helps me to get to know you better.
Have you not considered having a conversation?
Now, what would be the fun in that? You're angry. This is the angry emotion, right? Is there a podcast that can help with that?
Don't you have a job to do?
Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you. Well, hi. I didn't realize Death would have such a hot secretary.
Oh, you've met Martha!
She's not really a secretary, but all your little human words start to mean the same thing at some point. I'm talking about you. Can you not take a compliment?
Me? Oh, I'm Death!
Lovely to meet you. Haven't we already done this? But you can't be Death. Then I've got some very bad news for you. But you're a woman. Not a woman. A cosmic entity of the universe that just happens to be currently using she, her pronouns. But for the sake of your struggling brain power, sure. I'm a woman. Well, if it looks like a woman and talks like a woman.
How exactly does it talk like a woman?
Well, it shouldn't. Women are meant to be looked at, not heard. Perhaps I should stress the importance of silence in your current situation, as you are putting your immortal soul in immense amounts of danger. See, no man wants a disrespectful, mouthy female. It's like you're not even taught how to be women anymore. What in the audacity? All right, I'll indulge. And how exactly are women supposed to be taught? You know, to be quiet, modest, respectful of your man.
If you're insecure and afraid of confrontation, just say so.
I'm not insecure. I'm just telling the truth. If you're out here flaunting what you got, how can you ever expect to get a respectful man? Like you? Obviously. But you know how nice guys always finish last.
No wonder you got here first.
See? Women get so emotional over the smallest things.
Have you ever considered that you might be projecting just a little bit?
What? Absolutely not. That's just how God made you. Oh no, I'm not a part of this. What are you writing?
Nothing, but keep going. I want to see what level of hell you can talk yourself down to.
You don't get to decide where I go. My God does. Like a man.
Really? I had no idea. Well, you know, I have been known to drop souls off in the wrong place. You know how silly and forgetful women's brains are. Death!
You don't have to scream, Martha. We do have an intercom.
It's never worked. You got a pickup.
And who's this?
When was the last time you picked up a serial killer?
Putin's dead?
Do you honestly think this is how I would be reacting if that's who it was?
Well, I can never be sure. You're a little hard to read, Martha.
No, I'm not. You're just really bad at reading.
Oh, really? Then why do I have a library card?
That's a 2-for-1 pizza coupon.
Huh, perhaps you're right. I'll pick up pizza on the way back.
Remember to pick up a vegetarian if you can read the menu.
Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you. Hey, well, this feels ironic. I don't know if it's ironic so much as it's comic. Karma, I don't think so. I was a fairly decent person. So you were a serial killer? Yeah, I was a bad guy, but I wasn't like a bad guy. I recycled. You killed 27 people. But I didn't discriminate. I killed a little bit of everybody. You're not helping your case in the slightest. You know, at least 3 of them were Nazis. I only found out after I murdered them, but I still feel like that should count in my favor. Oh, sure. Would you like to explain that to the brain surgeon, nurse, and victim advocate, which you also killed? Okay, I know heaven is out of the option, but I figured I'd at least get purgatory unless the Bible's right and God does forgive all. No, that's not anywhere close to how this works. I was baptized when I was 12. Do you even believe in Christianity? That depends. Will it get me into heaven? I am willing to negotiate. Absolutely not. Plea bargain? You didn't do very well in court, did you? Oh, I didn't go to court. Pleading guilty was probably your best option. Oh no, it's because they never caught me. Then how did you die? Oh, your wife? Yeah, it turns out she was a serial killer too. Who would have guessed? She had been planning to kill me since we met. I mean, I had been planning to kill her too, but you know, early bird gets the worm and all that, or the bird with the knife does. You two are really a match made in hell. Well, not yet. I'm afraid to ask. What do you mean? I'm proud of her. She's not gonna get away with it. Like legally? No, give it a second. Hey! 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 Poison. Arsenic. You really should have been checking your coffee before you drank it.
I would be upset, but I did stab you in the back 34 times.
Yeah, how did you think you were gonna clean all that up? At a kitchen knife? Come on, honey, that's a little sloppy. I got you first and you're questioning my method? So what if I am? What are you gonna do? Kill me? That could be arranged. Really? The alternative is being put in a pit of all the souls that you tortured and killed. At least if you're torturing each other, you have a higher chance of coming out on top. I think I know, understand, regret.
Death!
Yes, my mortal companion?
You've got to pick up.
Finally, today's been incredibly slow and I've been needing something to do.
It's a child.
I'm sick.
We're immune to all diseases.
You don't know that, I'm full of surprises.
Go do your job.
I can't, I feel faint.
You're being dramatic.
Really, Martha, I might just die. Yeah, I heard myself. I'm going. Hi, I'm...
Over here.
Nice to see you too.
I do apologize. I just find children very off-putting. You're like tiny, unburdened adults, and I don't trust anything without a modicum of stress.
Considering we live in a world that puts so much pressure on the individual to cater to the 1%, that makes sense.
How old were you?
This many.
You are becoming increasingly terrifying.
Gee, tanks, am I gonna have to hang out with you all day?
Right, well, it says your parents brought you to church every Sunday. Would you say you believed in Christianity?
As the human brain is incredibly nuanced and complex, it takes decades to be able to separate one's own personal beliefs from those that were forced upon them at childhood, and I was not given that opportunity.
So that would be no, right?
Yes. No.
We could just reincarnate you if you'd like to try again.
Would that attempt to be made back on Earth?
Unfortunately.
If it's all the same to you, I would not like to be raised in the middle of a global climate crisis. And I don't like adults. I find them irritating and they don't know what they're doing.
You know, a lot of adults found you irritating.
Good. They're the ones that made me be there.
How do you feel about offices?
Are there toys there?
There can be.
Why didn't you just leave with that?
Martha?
Yeah?
Could you watch this for me?
Sure, what is death?
No takesies backsies.
This is not 2.5 entities, death. Death!
Ah, you seem stressed.
That's just my personality at this point.
Death? Yes, my mortal companion?
Do you happen to remember that pickup from 10 years ago?
Martha, you had to remind me about the pickup I just did.
They lived in that big Victorian house.
You're not narrowing it down even a little bit.
When they died, they opened up a portal to hell.
I do vaguely remember that, yes.
Did you remember to pick them up? Did you continue to put that off to avoid Lucifer?
Absolutely not. Avoiding him just happened to be a fortunate byproduct of putting it off.
You realize how unhealthy this is, right?
It is not. I can talk to him anytime I want.
I can get him on the phone.
I think for more Domino's.
Hi, I'd like 2 vegetarian pizzas. No, you can just leave them on the doorstep.
Hi, I'm Death. It's certainly been a while. So I see we've turned into a poltergeist. Love the vibes, though I could do with or without the bleeding walls. Mostly without. But everyone's design choices are different. There's nothing wrong with that, regardless of the amount of vulgarity you have on the cabinet doors. Okay, I understand you're upset. Is it my fault that you were left here for over a decade? Probably. Are you justified in your anger and wanting to destroy my immortal soul for leaving you on this hellscape of a planet for longer than necessary? That could be up for debate. But in my defense, you did die in a portal opening up a doorway to my ex. Don't be like that. Forgiveness is a virtue or something. Oh, what religion is that? Now don't make me assault you. All right, you asked for it.
Hey, Death, did you get that portal closed?
It was a struggle, but yes, I did end up having to pull a massive amount of energy from somewhere else to lock it in place.
Where did you end up pulling it from?
I don't know, some rock in Japan.
You did what?
Was it important?
Do you remember when I asked you to run ideas by me first?
I want to say no, but that would be a lie.
This is why.
So was letting the little one play with the poltergeist also something I should have run by you? This is the angry emotion, right? I'm getting that one correct a lot.
I express it a lot. Death!
Yes, my mortal companion?
You've got to pick up and I would suggest you get it done quickly.
Why, are they problematic?
When are they not? But more importantly, I need you to drop Rose off at softball practice. Hermie says he's not waiting up for us again.
Oh, I can't, Martha. I don't do parenting.
It's this or drop Zeus off at couples counseling.
I'll take the tiny terror.
You know I have 2 working years in a baseball bat, right?
Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you. Ugh, do I have lipstick in my teeth again? No, I wasn't expecting someone so extreme to be meeting me at the pearly gates. Pearly gate? Man, this is a Wendy's. Excuse me? You died in a Wendy's parking lot. Specifically, you slipped and hit your head because you were distracted scowling at a queer couple holding hands. Exactly like that. It really is just ingrained in your facial structure, isn't it? I don't have time for this nonsense. Take me to heaven. Time doesn't really apply to your current situation. Well, I don't have patience to deal with someone so rude and condescending. I would like to get my wings and become one of the angels. First of all, angels and humans are completely different species, and they find it very offensive that you think you look even remotely similar. They don't understand your lack of eyeballs and think you have way too many appendages. But secondly, you're not going to heaven. Of course I am. I went to church every Sunday. I never swore. I loved thy neighbor. Sometimes a little too much, according to your husband. I wasn't that bad. You kind of suck. So what, are you the one that's gonna judge me? Oh, it's not my job to judge you, but I do volunteer work.
Do.
Well, you'll find very little to judge. I was a model person, one of the best. Are you going to be taking all that bullshit with you when you go, or are you going to be leaving it here? So what, am I going to hell then? Oh, absolutely not. Oh, thank God. I have nothing to do with this. We're going to reincarnate you. You're going to what? You're going to be reborn back on Earth. The American education system really hasn't gotten any better, has it? You can't send me back down there. Huh, that's not what your paperwork says. But why? You see, you were so focused on your afterlife and that of those around you that you helped put a lot of laws and regulations in place that caused quite a few problems for people that you would have deemed undesirable. So, we thought it would be best if you lived out the consequences of your actions. Also, they've been using Earth as a layer of hell, if you haven't figured that out. You can't do that! Sure they can. Ironically, Immortals did most of the heavy lifting in setting that up. No, you can't just make decisions for people without their consent, especially if it doesn't affect you. Do you know the word hypocrisy?
Yeah, I got it. Send me back. Batter up! What is this? She has to practice to swing if she wants to get better at softball.
Our team is celestials.
Oh, don't worry. We'll have a spherical compressor for you. Oh, what? This is going exactly where you think. Please don't miss.
I'm 4. I'm gonna miss.
Death! Yes, my mortal companion. You have a code SS pickup, and we do not need a repeat scenario, so please be aware of who's around. Calm down, Martha. It's unlikely the murderer is going to come back and die from a fear-induced heart attack from seeing my true form a second time. If it was anyone but you, I might believe that. It was an awkward pickup, albeit entertaining for me. You weren't the one that had to sort through all the complaints coming in. Well, maybe if mortals didn't go around murdering other mortals, they wouldn't have to watch each other go to different layers of hell. They both ended up in hell? They were both terrible people. One was just significantly worse. The other one was just a murderer. Wait, what? You can't just say that and then dip. Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you. I'm dead? If not, this would be a very awkward conversation, but surprisingly on brand for me. That's me. Unless you have a long-lost identical twin. Oh no, this can't be happening. I understand it's a lot to come to terms with. However, if we could wrap up the postmortem crisis in the next 30 seconds, I do have a full schedule and a bossy computer node back at the office. That is not the outfit I was supposed to die in. Alright, Regina George, I don't know if you know this or not, but most people don't get to decide what outfit they're going to wear for their brutal murder. This isn't fair! There has to be a way to fix it! Not to minimize your current concerns, but I think you have bigger things to worry about. What could be more important than high fashion? I don't know, the placement of your immortal soul? That can wait. I have an image to uphold. This is strikingly similar to Marie Antoinette's pickup. Crap, that's my roommates. They're coming back. It's okay, the murderer's gone if you're worried about your friend's safety. What? No, they're gonna come in and find me dressed like a commoner. Your insides are all over their upholstery. I don't think they're going to notice. I knew this outfit was a bad decision. And yet I don't think it's the worst one that you made today. Can you please let me go back so I can at least put on some lipstick or a more expensive blouse? If you can explain to me exactly how you're going to do that without the use of your legs. My arm should work. I can crawl. You will be in excruciating pain. It can't be worse than my last relationship. That can be. Oh. With your best friend? And one of my roommates. For 3 years. Looks like karma got her fingers all over your life. This is a tragedy! I think Shakespeare would agree. What shade of red are you? You're actually gonna help me? Oh, absolutely. You're about to become the icon of murders. Everyone will want to be murdered like you. Not the choice of words I would have used, but okay. I thought you were busy. Why are you doing this? Because I'm petty. And they don't have new season of You out yet, so I need another outlet for drama. Are you going to get in trouble with your boss? My boss? Yeah, the nerd you mentioned before. Oh, Martha? Martha's not my boss. Don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, unlike Samantha, I know how to keep a secret. No, give me just a moment to grab Marie's soul. She would know the perfect thing to do here. Antoinette? Do you know any other headless French monarchs known for their fashion? You know what? Don't answer that. That's sort of their stereotype. You can just pull other souls to help you? Not really, but I taught her how to beat David Bowie at cards, so she owes me a favor. Wait, she and David Bowie hang out? With his makeup skills. Are you really surprised? Death! Yes, my mortal companion? You've got to pick up. Oh, who is it? I would be more concerned about who did it. Don't tell me it's... No. Good luck. Martha, would you? Your job. Alright, fine. We have to stop meeting like this. You have to stop killing people. But then you wouldn't get to see me. That's the point. Come on, I know you miss me. Not how I would phrase it. But it's been too long since our last date. This is not a date. Says who? Most dates don't include murder. This isn't most dates. Because it's not a date. Besides, what's so bad about seeing me? This interaction. Which interaction? Ah! Where am I? Hi, I'm Death. I would say lovely to meet you, but we're both here under false pretenses. If you're Death, who's that? The man who murdered you. You're free to haunt his soul for all eternity if you wish. Would I enjoy that afterlife? Probably not, but I will. Hey, why did you kill me? That was rude. Because I'm in love. Because you're a murderer. I prefer the term hopeless romantic. You've killed at least 6 people. It's actually 8, and come on, Death, please be mine. An enthusiastic no. Just give me one reason why not. Would you like that list on a scroll or USB? So what I'm hearing is that there isn't one. No, it's... because I'm in a relationship. You got back together with your ex? Absolutely not. Who is it then? Martha? How did I get here? Yeah, Martha and I are in a relationship. What? No, we've been raising a small creature together. I don't believe this. You're cheating on me? That would imply we were dating in the first place. How could you do this to me? You did this to yourself. I don't know how to handle this pain. I think we need to take a break for a while. I need some time to let my soul heal. Well, bro, you know what? Sure. Let's take a break. Forever. Goodbye, Death. Know that I still love you, and someday I will find it in my heart to forgive you. Please don't. I feel like that could have gone much better. Hopefully now he'll stop killing people. Or he's just gonna kill more people. You did just tell us this man no. What are you so worried about? It's not your problem. You're right. It's yours. Martha, I feel as if you're upset with me. Martha, they say it's not good to go to bed angry in a blossoming relationship. Is someone supposed to be taking me somewhere? Hello? Death! Yes, my mortal companion. You've got a really big pickup. Oh, stars. Is this Mother Nature or a planet's fault? Mother Nature. She caused an earthquake, so I'd make sure you grab everyone because she's in a very bad mood. This was an earthquake? Spell it out. It was an earthquake. Does it matter? You've obviously never lived on a fault line, but don't worry. I won't fault you for it. People are dead, Death, and you're making jokes? Why not? People are alive and I make jokes. It's about equality, Martha. And you're just equally insensitive. Exactly. You get it. Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you. You're Death? Yes, isn't that hard to believe? Do I need to start wearing a name tag? Aren't you supposed to have like a cloak and a scythe? Why in all the realms would I have a scythe? They're cumbersome, very off-putting, and you're already dead, so what would be the point other than overcompensation? Honestly, it's very offensive that you mortals keep perpetuating that rumor. Hold that thought. Where's Alex? Are they here?
What's an Alex?
My partner. Well, I'm dead. Are they still my partner? As far as I understand, it is still Death, and here I am, so I'll let you draw your own conclusion. Oh, that's a relief. I feel like sociopathic acceptance is not the correct answer here. It just goes to show that patience in a horrible accident sometimes does pay off. Did you mean for that to come out how it sounded, or would you like to
to try again. Well, I had hoped that they would be in my place, but this isn't a terrible alternative. I don't think waiting for your partner to die is the sign of a healthy relationship. More like hoping, but how else are you supposed to get out of a relationship you don't want to be in? Did you consider, I don't know, breaking up with them? Absolutely not. That would hurt their feelings. And you dying wouldn't cause emotional distress. I don't know. I'm dead. Mortals really do anything to avoid consequences. Or confrontation, yeah. And what happens when they die and end up in the same place as you? I avoid them for all eternity? It can't be that hard. You really should learn not to say things out loud. Ha! Alex, what are you doing here? You crashed the car. Is it that hard to figure out? There was an earthquake. It was just a small one. The ground literally opened up beneath us. Yeah, when you drove into it. It was an accident. Was it, Josh? Or were you just trying to kill one of us? Yeah, I heard you. Death, help me out here. There's gotta be something in that file, right? No, you dug this hole yourself. I'm not climbing down there with you. Josh, this is so messed up. Alex, wait! I think I made a mistake. Oh, would you look at that? Consequences. Can we go now? Oh no, we're waiting on at least 12 more people. You might want to get comfy. Is this hell? No, but it's surprisingly close.
Death!
Yes, Rose. Where's Martha?
I don't know. She told me to hold down the fort.
Did she tell you where she went?
Yeah, something about Loki and giant interdimensional space squids in the wrong place. You know, the basic day-to-day.
Could you go get her?
I could, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm much more afraid of her than I am of you.
That's fair.
She did leave a file. He sounds like a douche.
How wonderful.
Good luck!
Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you. Oh man, I'm dead. I never even got to do the thing. There's a thing? You know, the thing. You keep saying that word expecting it to mean something. You know, the deed. The deed to what? Knocking boots? Are they dirty? The no pants dance? I suppose skirts are less restrictive for dancing wear. No, wow. Oh, you're a virgin. Shh, not so loud. Why? It's nothing to be embarrassed about, unless this has something to do with a black flame candle. A what? No, not this time. That would be too much hocus pocus for this time of year. So why did you die a virgin if not to bring back 3 comically timed witches from the grave? Well, I just had too high standards and wasn't willing to compromise. I think he doth protest too much. He doth not. I didn't want to be with someone who was used. Wow, Rose was right. You are a douche. What's wrong with what I want? I'm sure we could pick just one of the many problematic things you were able to pack in just 10 mostly single-syllable words. Just one? A difficult task, I know, but as an intelligent force of the universe, I think I'll be able to handle it. So, you have a car, right? Well, I did. It was I don't care. It's not relevant. Oh, its engine is broken, but you don't want someone who actually knows how to fix an engine or has even worked on an engine. You don't even really want someone who's ever seen an engine. You don't want them thinking about how they could potentially be fixing it. You want someone who has a vague idea on what an engine might be. Am I getting more? No. Yeah. The reality being that if you did find such an inexperienced mechanic willing to work on your engine, you would be upset at the mechanic for not knowing exactly how to fix it the first time. Well, it doesn't even matter. My engine runs perfectly. According to your chart, you can't even get it started, but that might be because you've been going to the wrong mechanic. Not every mechanic has the right parts for your engine. You might just need a mechanic with different parts, but we couldn't be thinking about that now, could we? I know exactly what kind of parts my engine needs. Do you even know how your engine works? Of course I do. I never found the perfect mechanic. Or have you never actually found a mechanic that wanted to work on your engine, and if you did, they ended up leaving before they even got under the hood because you said something wildly inappropriate and misogynistic, and instead of trying to learn how to not be a literal piece of human garbage, you ended up blaming it on an inattainable social standard put upon feminine presenting people by the patriarchy. How would you know? I'm sure you never had a problem with your engine. As far as you're concerned, I don't have an engine. What do you mean? Have you seen those little 2 cars that dolls ride around in? Yes. To you, that's my engine. Plastic? Imaginary. Lucifer, can I help you? Hello, Martha. You don't even try. What is it I'm not trying? Whatever this is, I've got my vaccine for it. Now, what do you want? I'm actually here to see Death. Is she around? Will it get you out of my office faster? Probably. Death! Yes, my mortal companion. This came for you. Oh, is it my Lucifer? Nice to see you too, Death. What is he doing here? I don't know, but could you get your boy toy out of my office? I'm busy. Could you wait till I'm out of earshot to objectify me? No. Death, can we talk? That depends. Have you gotten past your daddy issues yet? Have you gotten past your commitment issues yet? What are you even here for? I thought we had a complete avoidance agreement. I remember nothing of the sort. It wasn't obvious when I wasn't answering any of your calls? You can't just avoid people out of existence, Death. Obviously, you're still here. I could have him removed. From reality? Death, that's a little extreme. That's not a no. If you would just listen to what I had to say. Alright, what problem do you need me to fix this time? I've got a couple souls where they don't belong. They're being unnecessarily tortured and now I've got demons demanding overtime. Would you come get them? The demons? The souls. I'm not a delivery service. That's kind of your whole thing. Nobody likes an instigator, Martha. No one likes a squatter, right here you two still are. Is this misplacement of souls my doing? No, Dad found them annoying so he threw them down to me. Then that sounds like a whole lot of your problem. Well, what am I supposed to do about it? I don't know, go talk to your father, therapy, there are options. I would just smuggle them back up, but he changed the locks ever since I snuck out and started that little rebellion. He's such an overreactor. Why don't you just call him? I tried, he's not answering my calls either. This is sort of a theme for you, isn't it? Would you please do something about it? I'm out of options. You can't keep crawling back to me every time you need a problem fixed. Can't I? We could send them back down to Earth. That thing's still around? We're all surprised. As much as I would love the simple option, I'm trying to avoid torturing them. Fine, leave them at the gates, and just like always, I'll be the one to talk to your father. Thank you, Death. You know I love you. I know, get out. Text you later. Martha, can we have the locks changed? Already done. Death! Yes, my mortal companion. Gotta pick up. Anything I should know about them? High intelligence, high anxiety. Isn't that just the same thing twice? Ignorance is in fact bliss. That explains why you're always so stressed. Does that also explain why you're not? Martha, don't hit me in the face with your words. That's rude. You're right. I'm sorry. It wouldn't have been a fair fight anyway. I've never been so offended by a sentence I completely agree with. Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you. I knew failing my math test was going to be catastrophic. My life is literally over. Everything is going to implode.
Don't you think you're being just a little fatalistic?
No, because I actually died.
Yes, but I don't think it had anything to do with your failed exam. Well, would you look at that?
If I would have just studied harder, it would have all gone right.
Or if you'd just not been looking at the paper before you stepped out into the street.
Every bad decision I've ever made has led up to this point.
Every good decision you've ever made has led up to this point. It's just your life that's led here.
I knew failure would get me killed one day.
Yes, but I think it had more to do with your heart than mathematics.
Am I just one big failure?
I actually think I'm making this worse. Why don't we focus on something a little less daunting for the time being, like which afterlife you're going to?
Yes, please.
All right, let's start easy. What did you believe in? Well, there were too many to choose from. I never really settled on anything. Was there one that you were at least leaning towards?
Yes, no.
Yes? No. That's all right. We'll just go with undecided. So you're going to have a couple of options. Oh no, anything but that. I haven't even told you the options yet.
I know that's the problem.
Not knowing?
Options.
Okay, let's keep it simple then. Most people go with their own pocket dimension, but we could get you on the ghost or reincarnation track, but as you can imagine, those are not as popular nowadays. What if I don't pick any of those? We recycle your soul. Into what? Into stardust. Why wasn't that an option? We haven't exactly fine-tuned it yet or gotten life on board, and there's a high chance that you could regain consciousness in that state. And that's bad. Yes, very. How? Do you know what a black hole is? Yeah, I passed astronomy. Part of you will fall into one at some point. Just part? It is problematic. Splitting a soul has the potential to destroy a whole universe. You've seen Doctor Strange's timeline. Wait, does that mean Marvel's actually a tangible universe? Universe is, and no, you can't visit them. So which option are you taking? What's the right answer? There isn't a right answer.
Yeah, but which option am I supposed to pick?
Which one do you want to pick?
I don't know, you haven't told me.
Because it's your choice. My language modulator can't be off. Your face isn't melting, so I'm confused by your confusion.
How am I supposed to make the right decision when I don't know what the right decision is?
There is no right decision.
But there could be a wrong decision.
This right here is the wrong decision.
Mother!
Is everyone all right?
Yes.
Yes, mostly. What do you mean by mostly? Well, I think I might need a hand. Death, we all know you did that to yourself. Come now, Martha. I thought it would be funny. Or punny, if you will. I will not. Pop yourself back into place. We got a lot of work to do. You mean we don't get a break after all that?
Death, we were gone for a week. What do you think all the souls were just gonna wait around for you to get back?
Are you saying that the universe does not stop for me? What a shame.
I know, right? I've made that mistake a couple of times.
How did you get us back? With my stop dematerialization button. I thought you didn't have one because it would break the universe and all that. I do now. Oh, wonderful. Now you can start on the solve all the world's problems button. You know this thing works in reverse, right? Don't threaten me with a good time. I honestly didn't expect this thing to work in the first place. Wait, you did have a plan before hitting that button, right?
I did have a plan, but it working out was not part of that plan.
Diverting from that terrifying statement, do we know if this even happened?
I'm not sure exactly, but this shark plushie and note might give us a clue.
Your Rickroll game was weak. Get good. Bell and Sharky. P.S. Mwahahaha. Friends of yours?
I'm going to make a phone call.
That's a wonderful idea, and I'm going to
Start on this backlog of pickups.
But Martha,
You can either deal with them now while they're an inconvenience or deal with them later when they're a problem. Death!
Hold on, I'm considering my options.
Can I have that?
You want Sharky's toy?
Very much so. I promise I don't want it for any underhanded or nefarious purposes.
As the adult in this situation, I know I should ask follow-up questions, but also as the adult in this situation, I don't have time to, so sure.
Yes.
That's definitely not going to become a problem later.
Death, go!
Fine, I'm going. Children. I work with children. Hi, would you connect me to the help desk? Sure, I'll hold. Oh, hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you. Hi, are you alright? Oh, yeah, I just haven't inhabited a body in a while. What? What?
Death!
Yes, my mortal companion.
Pick up.
But I'm tired. Can I take a little break?
Come on, Death, you are almost through the backlog.
Am I really?
No, I just thought it would make you feel better.
Way to really pull at my heartstrings, Martha.
I was trying to be nice.
Well, stop it. Stick to things you're good at, like scowling at me disappointedly. See, perfect. Gold star in disappointment. I would laugh, but my body won't allow me to laugh at things that aren't funny.
Ooh, you better go to court because you just got served.
I don't know whether to be hurt or proud.
How about you be busy and do your job?
But can't I take a teensy weensy tiny break?
No, we could just trade and you could be the one that sits here and hold listening to Chiquita by ABBA on repeat for an hour.
You know, as fun as that sounds, I don't want to deprive you of such an enriching experience, and I have a job to do.
Gee, thanks.
Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you. I don't have time for my usual hilarity. Apparently, I'm very behind due to a misplaced prank and an overreactive intern, so shall we get moving?
I'm really sorry, but I can't exactly move right now.
Oh, sure you can. It's very simple. There are even a couple songs about it. Though I have noticed a couple people's legs, specifically the left one, has been having trouble loading into the afterlife.
Can that be fixed?
Oh, absolutely. We do the equivalent of turning you off and back on again. We reincarnate you and wait for you to come back. Oh, maybe that's why people keep saying no. Think whatever there is above, I have the appropriate number of legs. Perfect. Let's get moving.
I still can't.
You're incapable?
No, I have a cat.
You have several.
No, I have a cat on my lap.
Well, that's unfortunate. You don't get a carry-on.
So you see why I can't move yet?
Because you're unable to lift more than 12 pounds?
No, it's illegal to move a cat sleeping on you.
Is this one of your many silly mortal laws that I'm too lazy to read? I don't think so. Wait, the cats haven't taken over yet, have they?
They're going to do what?
No, you're right. I think I would have noticed if that evolutionary period had happened already.
No, it's a cosmic law.
It certainly is not, though that does sound like something Bastet would make up.
Yes, it is. That's common knowledge.
You know what? I will move the small creature.
No, you can't.
Why? What could possibly happen? It'll bite me?
Much worse. It'll withhold its love from you.
What? Martha, don't get mad. I might be a little late. I have a perfectly good reason.
What?
I said don't get mad.
Death!
Yes, my mortal companion.
Help desk.
Oh, thanks, stars.
I'm so sorry! Sharky, use your morgue voice. Don't give me the phone, please.
Is that Shocky?
Did you finally get through?
I want to be a part of something.
This isn't a group project. I'm putting you on speaker. I apologize for anything causing therapy in advance.
Same. I don't think mine are gonna be much better.
So who broke the universe?
I think that's a little overdramatic.
Well, you broke my universe.
Technically, it was just your office.
We were inside of it. Do you know how much work Martha had to do to get us back? Thank you, Death. Of all the time to defend me, I prefer this not be it.
Do you guys have something you would like to say? I have apology dino nuggets for you. Sharky, honey, it's just a phone call. Metaphorically.
Hey, that's an SAT word.
I'm really sorry. I understand if you're mad at me.
Sweetheart, no one is mad at you. Belle, however, what in all your many millennia of learning from your bad decisions made you think that this would be a good one?
I got overexcited and just went for it.
My man, I've had nights like that. Metaphorical fist bump. Wow, I'm impressed. Right, who knew Belle had such a sick sense of humor?
I think she was referring to your use of a multi-syllable word. No, but seriously, I really am sorry. Wait. Does the lightning boy think I'm funny? Oh, that's gonna go over well at pool night. Oh, don't tell them. Oh, of course not. I'll just tell Persephone.
Oh, can I come? I love the pool, and I've been working on my bathing suit physique.
Wrong kind of stick, you walking cattle prod. Did any of you guys find a shark stuffy? I think one fell out of my onesie.
Yes, and I'm holding it hostage until my demands are met.
Do those demands involve weaponry?
They can.
I think I like this kid.
Then you will receive a letter in 2 to 3 business days detailing my demands.
I'm beginning to have concerns.
Yeah, I get a lot of those. Usually I just shove them in a box and hope that they go away.
Has that worked for you?
It hasn't yet, but I'll let you know if it does.
Mom says it's not good to bottle up your feelings.
Martha has an allergy to feelings. She breaks out in emotion. Death, we don't talk about my feelings to other people. That implies that we talk about them at all. All right, Belle, Sharky, thank you for your apologies. Don't do it again. And if you learn anything from this, please let it be. If you're gonna make bad decisions, don't get caught.
And if you do get caught, have an alibi.
I sense that I'm in trouble. Should I come up with an alibi?
Don't look at me. I think the cattle prod would be better for that.
Yeah, that's me. Zeus, that's not a compliment. Death! Yes, my mortal companion. You've got to pick up. Oh, wonderful. It's out of middle school. Slightly less wonderful. In America. You could have just started with the bad news first, Martha. It's not that bad. Then do you want to trade? Absolutely not. I've done my time. You don't think the world has missed your smiling face? See, what a paragon of joy. You know, you've been going there a lot. People die there a lot. They produce over half the world's serial killers, really reaching for that world's most unbraggable achievements award. Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you. You'll see. I know I'm right. You can't know. You can believe and make a guess. An educated guess. I wouldn't go that far. I really should start checking these files before pickups. Who are you? I'm Death. Lovely to meet you.
Like the angel of death?
No, just Death.
What's the difference?
Reality. See, I told you were wrong. No, hold on. That's not fair. Everyone's wrong. But everyone's also right? Well, not as many as you would think, but that's what keeps my job fun. I'm a huge fan of twist endings and big surprises. Now, who's going to Valhalla and who's going to hell with 2 L? I'm going to hell? There it is. I'm actually going to Valhalla? I was an art teacher. In a public middle school in America, I think you've more than earned it.
I was a PTA mom. I'm the one that got the Live, Laugh, Love mural in the cafeteria.
Yeah, you're not helping your case.
Why did they get to go to a good place? They didn't follow any of my beliefs rules.
They didn't have to follow those rules. They had their own rules based on their own beliefs, and they followed those perfectly.
Yeah, but they didn't follow my rules.
You didn't follow your own rules. How can you expect someone else to follow your rules? I followed most of my rules some of the time. It would take less time to count the ones that you did follow with a modicum of consistency.
What all did I do that was so bad?
Do you want me to read that list out loud?
Should I not?
I mean, I would advise against it, but you mortals aren't exactly known for your listening skills. Oh, I'm listening.
You know what? I think I'm okay.
That's the smartest thing you've said. This is yours.
Why is it so heavy?
The weight of your sins or something? I don't know.
And you were just carrying this around? How?
I do in fact lift, bro.
Is there any way I can get into heaven from here?
Potentially there is a way.
Just tell me how. I'll do anything.
You could try not being a terrible human being.
Would that require me to try again?
Yes.
Back on Earth?
Oh yes. Actually, if it's all the same to you, I think I'd rather just go to hell. That would be the better option. Comparatively, you were only mildly terrible.
Compared to who?
That's a much longer list. Hey, Odin. Death, how can I help you? This is yours. Excellent. Come on in. Join the feast. Hey, what are you in for? Retail? American public education. Why don't we get you a drink? In the South. You're gonna need something stronger.
Death!
Yes, my mortal companion.
You've got to pick up.
Why does their file look like that? Death, you can't just ask why people's files look like that. Well, usually I enjoy thick things, but not in a file. That's never a good sign. Have you ever picked up a vampire? Like a Lapa? No, like a real vampire. Not since Dracula, though I should probably check in on him now that I'm thinking about it.
You've picked up Dracula?
I pick up everyone, Martha.
I know that. I just didn't know that vampires were even real until today.
You work with literal deities and immortal entities from pantheons throughout time, and vampires is where you get confused?
I just have a hard time believing in anything without proof.
That's not belief, then. Disbelief until proven believable. Next thing you'll be telling me is that you don't believe in werewolves or the Loch Ness Monster.
That depends. Do you have proof?
Don't talk about your disbelief about Nessie. She's very sensitive about it.
And how do you know that?
She told me in her last letter. We're pen pals.
Is that why your mail's wet sometimes?
No, there's a different reason for that.
Wait, what?
Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you. Ha ha ha, I get it, Joshua. Funny joke. Turn back. Is this one of those times when I'm confused by mortal humor? It's April Fool's Day. This has to be a joke. Oh, stars, not this again. This is going to be my entire day. I'm afraid I don't understand. Alright, let's just get this over with. I'm Death. You're dead. Yes, you're really dead. No, this is not a prank played by your toxic friend that you keep around because you claim they're just joking. Yes, this is real. No, you cannot get out of it. So you're real? You're about to not be if you try to touch me. How am I dead? Do I really need to go through the specifics? Weren't you a doctor at one point? Yes, but you see, I'm an immortal vampire. Immortal, not invulnerable. The two very distinct differences. So how did I die? It might have something to do with that stake in your chest. Huh, well, would you look at that? It seems I've been impaled.
Certainly would appear that way.
So what afterlife awaits me, my friendly yet surprisingly gothic friend?
I wouldn't go that far.
If not friend, why friend-shaped?
You're just reinforcing that anyone over 100 should have the internet confiscated from them.
So am I getting into heaven, or does Catholicism still that thing against creatures of the night?
I think that has more to do with the murdering of the innocent than the being of the undead.
Hey, not all vampires.
You were one of those vampires. You murdered hundreds of thousands of people in your own lifetime.
Well, yeah, but I just needed to clarify that it's not all of us.
You're looking a little shiny on that high horse of yours.
That's an offensive, untrue stereotype. Some of us are drag queens, yes, but not all of us have the ability to sparkle.
I'm sensing some resentment here.
No, it's just not fair. Freaking Edward.
Death! Yes, my mortal companion. You've got to pick up. Oh, why is it hot?
House fire.
Martha, haven't we talked about you handing me files that might cause bodily injury? About as many times as we talked about you giving me things that might cause psychological injury. That's just mentally spicy. This was physically spicy.
I don't like spicy things.
Really? Huh. I guess I was wrong. Don't tell Rose.
You know this. I didn't like it even before I died.
No, I mean because it would be the only time that you would feel something.
I'm about to make you feel something.
Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you.
Thank gods. Can you take me away from him before I bring this pyromaniac back to life and haunt him for all eternity?
I think you're being a little dramatic.
You killed me.
Technically, I killed us.
This is our honeymoon all over again.
You were never gonna let me live that down. That would require you to be alive. How was I supposed to know that would attract a mountain lion? And the doctor saved your arm.
All I asked was for you to make sure the candle was out before bed.
I'm forgetful. I'm just a simple human.
Then you should be able to perform simple tasks.
Hey, I performed just fine. According to that chart, they're not wrong.
Do you mind?
Oh, not at all. Carry on. Today's been particularly slow. You seem angry.
I am angry.
Why? What's wrong?
Really adding two and two together is too difficult for you?
I'm not good at English, okay?
You made him responsible for an open flame and you're surprised?
Well, on the bright side, you're still smoking hot.
That's because of the house fire. Your soul should cool off in a moment. My fingertips are singed, Todd. Singed.
But they can't fingerprint you now.
Great. Just what I've always wanted to do. Get away with crimes in the afterlife.
We actually use ectoscanning now. It was just an idea.
You really need to learn the difference between an inside idea and an outside idea.
What's an inside idea?
An idea that stays inside of your brain.
So what's an outside idea?
You don't have those.
You know, sometimes I feel like you hate me.
I don't hate you. I just don't really like who you are as a person.
Wait, I think she's actually mad at me and not just play mad. I don't know how you haven't figured this out yet, but she's never been play mad. Oh, that explains a lot.
Yeah, she didn't marry you for your intelligence stat.
Did you just call me pretty?
Death!
Yes, my mortal companion?
You've got to pick up.
Anything I need to know?
Yeah, Lucifer called.
He did what?
He asked if you were busy this afternoon. That's not what I wanted to know, Martha. He didn't want her two very different things.
What did you tell him?
To call back later when you were available.
Oh, darn, if only I wasn't so busy with all of these pickups. Oh, what is it you mortals say? Got a dash?
Lucifer didn't call. Yeah, but if I say that, Death usually comes back with coffee to avoid him.
I can't tell if that's evil or genius.
It's a little bit of both.
Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you.
Hi, could you give us a minute? We're kind of like going through something.
You don't say. Is that blood on the walls?
Yeah, it's mine. Great. How do you expect me to go to graduation like this?
What in all the universes did you think you were doing?
Summoning Satan, obviously.
Yeah, except Stephanie had to be special and get possessed and start killing everyone.
God, Stephanie, you ruin everything.
You can't even get possessed right. You're just gonna let Melinda go? That's totally not fair. I knew you liked her best. Of course, after you said something, she did it. That's real suspicious, Stephanie.
I told Martha to warn me next time I had to pick up teenagers that were trying to summon Satan. I can't believe you killed me. Rude. Technically, it was the entity possessing her. It didn't make her take her hands and snap my neck.
That is the definition of possession.
This is just like the time you made out with my boyfriend at junior prom.
Weren't you, like, broken up?
Shut up, Emily. We're together now. Do you have my back or not?
Yeah, fine. Oh my god, guys, I'm like so sorry. This is such my bad.
It's okay. We like forgive you and stuff. Yeah, and stuff.
Yeah, like Penelope said, we know you being weak is not your fault.
You know, it would be really helpful if you mortals would quit attempting to summon Satan.
Why? Will he like devour our souls? Or turn us into his minions to do his evil bidding? Will he crown one of us as his queen of darkness?
God, Stephanie, you're such a pick-me. No, he's just a terrible gossip.
Oh my Lucifer, guys. Did you hear that Lucifer and Death broke up? But I saw them together in Death's office alone. You draw your own conclusions.
See, I don't even go into my office anymore. Martha's is much more inviting, and I'm pretty sure Zeus has turned mine into something he calls a man cave.
Hey, Melinda, you know that Stephanie didn't just make out with your boyfriend at prom.
Like, what do you mean?
Well, I don't want to kiss and tell.
Stephanie, you didn't!
What? He's hot, and you were broken up.
It's the principle, you backstabber. Like, literally.
Well, this has been fun, but I very well can't let a possession loose on humanity. That would be very irresponsible, or so I've been told.
Who are you calling on that embarrassing phone?
Someone who has the clearance to clean this up.
Oh.
Martha, when was the last time you had to deal with a possession? Hey, don't yell at me. It's not my fault this time.
I also heard that those two have a little back and forth thing going, but you didn't hear that from me.
Ooh.
Death!
Yes, my mortal companion.
Pick up, and please take Rose with you this time. If I get hit with one more plushie, I'm going to destroy something.
Is there a reason she's flinging cotton-filled sacks across your office?
Something about testing a catapult system she's built out of Legos. I've been trying not to ask too many questions. What is in your hands?
I got you a magically caffeinated bean water.
And you got me this because...
What? I can't just want to be nice. Self-preservation.
Real smart.
Is something wrong? Did I get the wrong order? Nope, it's the same as it always is. You just typically leave before I taste it.
Why in all the universes do you let me continue to order you terrible coffee? Because I can usually fix it, and it makes you happy to try and make me happy.
Martha, is that an emotion? Are you sharing an emotion?
Death, we all know I like my emotions like I like my arsenic.
Ingested by your mortal enemy?
Bottled up and locked away. You're not allowed in the medicine cabinet anymore.
Don't worry, I won't tell anyone, especially Hera.
Thank you.
Wouldn't want to ruin your reputation of being a cold-hearted cunt.
Death!
Hi, I'm Death.
Lovely to meet you.
Hi. Wow, am I really dead? This would be very awkward if not.
Though it happens more than you think.
So I have some concerns.
Don't worry, I've only dropped people off in the dimension where they turn your insides out a handful of times.
What?
Or are you referring to these extracurricular activities you participated in?
I think we moved a little too quickly past my insides potentially being on the outside.
You are a convicted stalker?
It was more like recreational stalking.
You had 12 restraining orders.
I was bored. What else was I supposed to do with my life?
I don't know, get a hobby, start a club, mindlessly scroll through the internet?
Have you been on the internet recently?
Wow, you were kind of just a terrible person.
Yeah, reflecting on the decisions I made during my existence on the mortal plane, I did kinda suck.
That's an understatement.
But I didn't really believe in anything, so where do I go?
Well, for people that really?
What does it say?
It says that you didn't tip.
Tip who?
Anyone.
Oh yeah, I don't do that.
You made 7 figures a year.
Yeah, so?
Stars, I hate the wealthy.
This isn't telling me where I'm going.
You're going to a little place that Rose and Mom came up with where terrible souls who don't believe in anything get tortured for all of eternity.
So hell?
Oh no, this is much worse. We give you options.
This list just has numbers on it.
You're very observant.
So how do I know what I'm picking?
You don't.
Why is there a big red X next to this one?
That's the psychological option.
Growing up with my parents, that can't be too bad.
I wouldn't be so sure.
What do they do that makes it so awful?
Make you feel as if your parents are going to love and accept you and support all of your life decisions only to have it ripped away in a cruel cosmic joke over and over for all of eternity.
Yeah, I think I just like to have my face ripped off for all of eternity.
Number 4. Good choice.
Death,
Yes, Rose?
did Martha rearrange the numbering system recently?
I do think I remember her doing that, yes.
And now number 4 is being reincarnated as a minimum wage Chuck E. Cheese employee who lives solely off of tips from being the guy in the big rat costume at birthday parties.
Oops. Let's not tell Martha about this.
Okay, but it's gonna be our regular deal.
Death! Yes, my mortal companion? You gotta pick up.
Another vampire? No, a billionaire. Is that not what I said?
Come on, Death. One is a soul-sucking leech made of evil and destruction. The other is just a vampire. It's offensive to vampires to confuse them. Gross. Martha, do you want to maybe? Absolutely, I do not.
Why do you always refuse to go to Earth with me?
Because the last time I did, I got a sunburn so bad you could see me from the office.
That was rather awkward. The mortals kept confusing you for Mars and he was surprisingly okay with it.
I wasn't.
Didn't like being a star.
You try being compared to a war god while your skin is also on fire.
So that wasn't just angry smoke.
What do you think this is, a Wile E. Coyote cartoon?
Meep meep.
Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you. Well, it looks like I got scammed. That's just called life. She does that. I meant the immortality potion I bought years ago. Did you check the expiration date? I do remember it saying it had a half-life. Are you sure it wasn't talking about the potential of giving you a half-life? That would make more sense.
Your file says you were trying to help the Earth by building greener products.
Yeah, it's the only Earth we got.
And wasted resources to go to space for funsies.
I mean, who wouldn't? Also backup plan.
But then you were also trying to end world hunger.
I just wanted to see how it would work.
But you were actively benefiting from tax breaks for the absurdly wealthy.
That sounds right.
And you purchased a business who wouldn't let you say what you wanted on their public platform.
Yeah, freedom of speech or something. Are you chaotic neutral? More like chaotic capitalist. I just like to see what happens. I don't know what to do with you. What did you believe in? Nothing really. Science? Well, that's wildly unhelpful. That's usually a 50-50 shot with me.
Most people who don't believe in anything go to a pocket dimension. There's also the ghost and reincarnation track, but as you can guess, those are unpopular for a multitude of reasons.
Actually, I think I would like to pick the reincarnation thingy.
Really?
Yeah, that's chill. On purpose. Yep.
Legally, I have to tell you that a couple underworlds are using Earth as a torture device.
I want to see what happens. Maybe I get rich again.
Hold on, you named one of your children a math equation?
Yeah, I forgot it was my password and it was either change my password or change his name and the password was easier.
I feel less bad about this.
Death, are you okay? What happened?
Martha, could you look something up for me?
Yeah, sure. What is it?
When was the last time we had someone take the reincarnation track?
On purpose?
Death! Yes, my mortal companion?
You've got to pick up.
Anything I need to know about them?
Have you ever met somebody who's described as the lights are on but nobody's home?
We work in an office. Is that a trick question?
Well, this person's lights are on and they're outside of their home.
Well, that's just a waste of energy.
A zombie death. Someone who's turned into a zombie.
Ugh, not this again.
Again?
Rose, why is there pizza displayed in the hallway?
Do you mean debate?
I'm not disapproving, but paid for whom?
It's at this point when I would probably be advised not to say anything without my loyal present.
Don't look at me, I'm not getting involved in this.
I will be representing Rose in this affair.
And suddenly I'm getting involved in this.
Say nothing, Rose.
I wasn't gonna.
Zeus, do you even know anything about law?
Of course. Law number 1. An object to arrest must stay at rest.
That's the first law of motion.
This is all slander, hearsay, defamation.
I suddenly regret my decision.
I will be calling my first witness. Approach the bench.
Touch my desk, you lose a finger.
Intersection.
Did you mean objection?
I will see you in chambers. Plea bargain.
How much Law and Order have you been watching?
Blasphemy. Ooh, a floor pizza.
I plead the 5th.
You got him out of the office. I think we can let you off in good behavior. Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you.
How did I end up here?
You died. Has your thought process not loaded into the afterlife yet? I've got to get Martha to fix that.
Nah, I can't remember how I died.
That's because we have a system put in place that wipes your memory if you died in a particularly embarrassing way.
Why would you do that?
So you can start fresh and not remember things like absentmindedly scrolling on your phone, causing you to step out into the street where you almost clipped by a motorcycle, but then subsequently crushed by a comically large runaway cheese wheel, which for a zombie apocalypse is not the way that you would expect to go. Are we in Wisconsin?
No, Texas.
That would also make sense. You are kind of the cartoon of America. We are number 1. On a scale of 1 to 10, maybe. maybe.
That me?
Zombie you, but yes. He ain't a smart little fella, is he? Going through your file, I don't think his intelligence level has changed much.
Buddy, that's a door you gotta. Oh, it's a push. He's gonna be fine.
Objectively, he is making better decisions than you ever did.
He's a mindless, brain-eating zombie.
Yes, but I don't think he's going to hit on his boss's husband right in front of him.
I keep trying to forget I did that. Is that gonna put me somewhere terrible?
Oh no, it was just a mistake. You lived a pretty okay life. However, because you did work in upper finance, you are going to have to remember that embarrassing memory every so often for the rest of eternity.
Alright, that's not so bad.
Oh, and the time in 10th grade when you accidentally called your math teacher mum.
Can I just go to hell?
No.
Death!
Yes, my mortal companion?
You've gotta pick up.
This has worked themselves to death.
Yeah, I don't label them incorrectly.
How did this end up being their demise? You've seen the way society's been set up in current decades. It hasn't exactly fostered a healthy relationship between humans and their employment-related boundaries. I'm aware. I'm slowly taking care of that. What do you mean by that? You know, it's probably better if I don't say anything else. I'm not covering for you again. Yes, you will. Yeah, I will. But it's not gonna be without consequences. Quincy's here? Really, Death? I'm not worried, Martha. What could you possibly do? Stop putting organized with love on the files? You wouldn't try me. All right, I'll be careful. Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you. Hey, you might want to stay away from me. I'm not feeling so hot right now. That's all right. I'm Death itself. I can't catch your humanness. Great. Why are you here? To take you to your afterlife. Is that not clear enough when I introduce myself? How long is this gonna take? I have to be up early for work tomorrow. You're dead. On the inside? On the outside. Like I can fake being alive to get through the day dead, or I'm gonna have to take a couple days off dead. You know that is contradictory, right? I can't afford time off. How many days am I gonna have to take? All of them. All of my time off? All of your existence off. How am I supposed to afford to live? Good thing you're not alive. I am sure it's just a small fever. Usually if I ignore it, it goes away. That's not how it's ever worked. Besides, I work from home. It's not like I can get anyone else sick. Why wouldn't you just take time off to take care of yourself? Because I don't want to inconvenience anyone by making them come in on their day off, and then I would have to call my boss, and I really don't want to be a bother. Along with having a deep-seated fear of authority and failure. Hey, that's not incorrect. The argument is moot anyway. You're dead. You can't pretend that away. I could try. Yes, but then we'd end up with a poltergeist and Martha would be very upset. I couldn't have died. That doesn't make sense. You had a terrible illness and continued to work. Okay, so like a Tuesday. I still don't understand how I died. You were sick and didn't take care of yourself. I wasn't sick. This is not a subject I'm often wrong about. No, I wasn't sick. My body was sick. Are you still feverish? That should have dissipated by now. No, I don't get sick. You are chronically ill. My body just likes to be dramatic. You are bleeding from your eyes. See? Dramatic. I'm going to assign you to the therapy dimension for a while. Hold on. I don't have insurance. How much is that going to cost? That's not something you have to worry about. That's just going to make me worry about it more. We'll foot the bill. Okay, what's the catch? There is no catch. I don't understand. You know what? Just give me a moment. 6 Foot Inc. How can I help you? Martha, two things. I need transport to the therapy dimension and for you to have that little conversation with the American healthcare system. Death, we've talked about this. I can't do that. Why do you keep asking? Because you're terrifying. I don't understand the confusion.
Death!
Yes, my mortal companion?
You gotta pick up.
Death, your eyes are leaking. If something's wrong, I'm not rebooting you a second time this week. Oh, it's nothing, Martha. I've missed this. Missed what? We had this exchange like 2 seconds ago. Martha, you know that's all relative to what universe you're in. I'm gonna have to reboot you, aren't I? It's a fourth wall thing. Just know I've missed you. Great. Would you do your job before you get your feelings all over me? You can keep pretending you don't love our little banter. I'll crack you eventually. Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you. Oh, hi. Lovely to meet you as well. No, that's what I say, and then you say something along the lines of surprise or shock or vague annoyance with wait times. You did take longer than I had expected, but there are a lot of people in the world and they die all the time, especially nowadays, so I just assumed. You wouldn't believe it, but my timing's actually improved. It's all been since Martha came on board. She's surprisingly good at keeping me on task. That's your boss? No, you know what, she might as well be at this point, but enough making me reconsider my position in the workplace. Let's get you to where you're going. What did you believe in? I guess I believed in reincarnation. Really? You want to be reincarnated? Well, yeah, that's what I said, and I'm not one to go back on my word. I do need to make you aware that you will be going back onto Earth. That's okay. I didn't get to help as many people as I would have liked to anyway. And Earth is currently being used as a torture device for a number of different pantheons. That doesn't mean I can't help make it a better place, even if it's in a small way. Right. Just a moment. Did I say something wrong? What are you doing? Going through your chart. Why? Haven't you already done that? You confuse me. You genuinely confuse me. You seem to be inherently a good person. No one is inherently good or bad. We're just all people trying our best. Please stop talking till I can figure out how to interact with you. Just like you would with any of the other souls. Well, I very well can't do that. You're not someone I can belittle for their blatant disregard of morality. Does that happen a lot? You are certainly not the majority of my pickups. So, reincarnation for people like you goes. People like me, decent and well-meaning. You go through something called the bubbification process. The what process? You are going to become a pampered rescue dog to a queer family of 4, with a backstory enough to make humans sympathetic, but without all the additional traumas. You can do that? Well, I'm not very well going to make you a politician. That never turns out how I hope, and then Martha gets on to me for my poor decision-making skills, and they're only real in concept anyway, like Florida or Tuesdays. I'm pretty sure that's not true. Are you sure you want to be reincarnated? I know a little someone in need of supervision that you might get along swimmingly with. Oh, I'm sure. Well, I tried. Rose's nannies keep disappearing, which is surprising when you live in a primordial dimension out of space-time. Doors are not easy to come by. Primordial what? If you don't mind, I'd like to stop at the Christian hell on the way. I haven't asked anyone in at least 2 minutes, and Lucifer left me a number of annoying voicemails.
Death!
Yes, my mortal companion?
You've gotta pick up. Jesus H. Christ, get your butt in my office right now.
Ooh. Jesus has a middle name?
Look, it's not my fault. I was coerced, framed. You know how what my dad is.
Do you even know what you're confessing to?
Religious people following my pantheon, taking some dumb rule they got from a misinterpretation of a book they wrote about me forever ago and using it to control people they would consider lesser and remain grossly wealthy, even though that's fully not what I was about at all.
Wow, that's actually spot on. You two go and fix it.
What do you expect me to do about it? I don't know if you noticed, but they didn't exactly listen the first 2 times, and I don't think this is the 3rd time's the charm situation. Besides, I don't think the other pantheons really like me doing that. This does feel more burn it all to the ground and start over-y.
Rose, we would just be starting a dumpster fire.
Look at it! It's already a dumpster fire.
Didn't you already try that with the dinosaurs? You didn't exactly get an upgrade. Okay, that was an accident. And again, not my fault. Consequences needs to work on her aim. I don't care who does what, I just want it fixed. It's making Earth's code unstable, and if I have to rewrite it again, no one is going to be happy. That's what you said last time.
Look, I would love to help, but I don't really have anything useful in this particular situation.
Don't you have a bunch of powers or something like an X-Man with a large following who has a tendency to argue about their motivations and origin stories? So, an X-Man.
I really only have like a handful of useful powers. Resurrection, healing, sandwiches.
And wine.
Yeah, but that one is heavily glossed over most of the time. So you have picnic powers?
How did sandwiches make it on the list of helpful powers?
You've seen Martha when she's hangry.
Fair point. I would be more offended if that wasn't true. You do kind of turn into a cunt. You're getting dangerously close to seeing that transformation. Jesus, maybe now is a good time to take care of Martha's problem.
Which one?
I will delete you all from the code of the universe.
Why do I have to take responsibility? None of the other pantheons do.
Not true. How do you think Zeus got here?
Because he got kicked out and has nowhere else to go?
Yes, but also community service. And don't try to change the subject. This is a problem that needs to be resolved, and you are the closest responsible person to said problem.
What about my dad?
She said responsible.
All right, I'll fix it.
Are you actually going to fix it, or are you just going to leave and avoid me for a while in hopes that I forget about it?
Will you believe me if I say yes? You know, I could go down there and give it a go.
You're not going to try to do that thing again.
I'm not going to try to convince him I'm a god.
It's not all it's chalked up to be. They made all these stories up about me, and now everyone thinks I'm a cosmic fuckboy. You are the cosmic fuckboy. We all know I should have been known for my muscles and amazing smile.
Okay, Narcissus.
No, I'm Zeus. That's my second cousin. That's how you two are related? It's a little more convoluted than that, but yeah. And don't tell anyone. I don't want to be associated with someone so self-obsessed. What? Family reunions are very confusing.
Death!
Yes, my mortal companion. Pick up. Who's this? I don't remember. Something about a broken pinky promise? I thought Quincy stopped doing that after our little chat. Oh, Death? Don't forget to put the files back like I showed you. I would if it wasn't so monotonous and a huge waste of time. Those mean the same thing. What was so wrong with the file pile? Why can't we go back to using that? Do you not remember when you accidentally put that Karen in the Egyptian afterlife and she almost got eaten, so to fix it you had to go looking for the file, and in an attempt to help, Zeus accidentally set the whole pile on fire, and so he'd get life and consequences back in here to rewrite them all? Vaguely. That's why we can't have the file pile. It definitely wasn't the family reunion I was expecting, but surprisingly similar to the last one. You really pissed off Ahmed. You know how infrequently she gets a Karen like that. I apologized! And you almost caused a mass deletion of souls. Almost being the key word, Martha, and now you have them all backed up on your computer, so you're welcome. Death. Too far? You can either choose to do it correctly while I'm in a good mood, or have to redo it when I'm in a bad one. This is your good mood? Alright, fine, but it's definitely not because I'm afraid of you. Uh-huh, thank you. You are such a perfectionist. Well, you're an imperfectionist, so it balances us out. You're lucky you're cute. That's not why you hired me. Untrue, but it's definitely not why I keep you on. Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you. Not that this isn't fun, but why are we making sounds that might warrant a noise complaint? My pinky! You're referring to your missing appendage. Yeah, where is it? Where did it go? Did you leave it at home? Yeah, sure. It must still be charging. Let me go check my dresser. Don't be ridiculous. You wouldn't leave it in your wardrobe. Your humans sleep with your devices like a security blanket. I don't think that's the most pressing issue right now. You're right. Your attachment to inanimate objects is definitely not the worst thing I've seen you all do as of late. Body parts. Missing. Alright. Hold on to your remaining fingers. Let me see if I can figure out what happened. Thank you. Ah, I see the problem. Your pinky promise. You broke it. No, I didn't. November 12th, 2013, 3:03 p.m. You pinky promised your roommate you would stop eating his food. November 12th, 2013, 8:23 p.m. You ate your roommate's last cookie, specifically the one that he had been saving for after a particularly hard day at work. Really? This is because I broke a pinky promise? They are the most sacred of promises. You don't even get to break one? What do you not understand about sacred? It was just a cookie. You didn't even wait 12 hours. I'm surprised Quincy only took one. Who? Consequences. One of my sisters. I really should call her. What am I supposed to do now? I don't know. Learn from your mistake. Hope you don't need to count to 10. Aren't you supposed to fix it? How in all the universes do you expect me to do that? I don't know. You're a cosmic force of the universe. Don't you know everything about everything? I don't go around breaking pinky promises, so I apologize if my knowledge is limited in this particular scenario. This is such a silly rule. It's only silly to you because you're the one being affected by it. Is there really nothing you can do? I suppose we could reincarnate you and hope you don't do it again. Like as a human on Earth? Unfortunately. I think I'm good with just doing simple math in my head for the rest of eternity. That would require you to already know how to do simple math.
Death!
Well, right here, Martha. You don't have to yell. Who's we?
The ghost of office past. Who do you think?
Yeah, but he's not one of the usual suspects. Hey, Mikey! You're the one who ordered a coffee to go and refused to pick it up. Something about the end of the world? Oh, that was me. I've just gotten really good at my frantic Martha impression. Death, I asked you to stop doing that. And I chose to ignore you. I thought that's how this worked. So, Death, who is the best one? You would think it would be Aphrodite, but honestly, hers are stereotypical and a little disappointing. The best ones? Context clues, Michelle. If you're going to be a recurring character, you have to keep up. It's Michael. Really? So who's are better? In my opinion, Baphomet. How do you know? I have a type, Martha. We all know this. Honestly, I'm surprised you're taking
an interest.
Oh no, don't think my confusion at your mildly concerning knowledge is me taking an interest in your dating habits.
Baphomet's real? You are a primordial dimension out of space-time, delivering coffee to a mildly terrifying adolescent soul, the Greek god, the personification of death itself, and a soul that was able to gain access to the very codes of existence somehow.
You know exactly how.
And this surprises you?
Wait, are you dating Baphomet?
What? No, we just went out a couple of times.
Death, do you know what dating is?
Look, I needed a rebound. A rebound from who? Excuse me, but I have to be anywhere else.
At least take the file.
We'll talk about this later. Was it something I said?
No, Lucifer, it's something you are. Didn't we talk about you scheduling ahead?
I'm sure I did. I left a message with Death's assistant.
I am Death's assistant.
Oh, you're serious? Does Death know that?
Out.
Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you. I'm dead? But how did I die? I don't know. I didn't read your file. Honestly, I'm only here on time to avoid a very awkward situation with my ex. So how long is the typical wait time? You don't want to know that.
How bad was your ex?
Have you ever dated the CEO of the Christian Hell?
Does he have a stable job and can provide?
Yes, but he's a wackadoodle with severe daddy issues.
Honey, you could fix him.
Oh no, we don't do that anymore.
So do you actually have no interest in him, or do you just have your heart set on someone else that doesn't even notice you?
I'm in charge of where you end up. You know that, right?
Death!
Yes, my mortal companion?
You gotta pick up.
Did you have that productive weekend you were hoping for?
No.
So it was relaxing instead.
Thanks to you three, also no.
Hey, what did I do?
You don't remember sneaking spot out of Hades stand up in Wyoming of all places, then accidentally leaving the portal open, letting the Sphinx loose?
Oh yeah, I forgot we did that.
How do you forget something like that?
You think that was my only questionable decision with potential world-changing disasters this weekend? Please, I'm not an amateur.
And I'm finding out about this now?
Haven't you ever heard of a surprise?
Rose, I've asked you multiple times to ask me before you do something involving.
Yeah, I have the list.
There's a list?
There's a scroll.
However, I find situations born of shenanigans, it's better to ask forgiveness and permission.
And that works for you?
I don't know, I usually blame it on someone with a lower IQ. Take Zeus, for example.
How come that never works for me?
Because I'm cute and therefore more believable.
I'm not cute? Really, out of this whole conversation, that's your main concern? Was that not the point?
All of you out.
See, works every time.
Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you.
Oh, great.
Alright, I'm gonna pretend that doesn't hurt.
And how much is this going to cost me?
What is going to cost you?
Whatever it is you're here to do.
Take you to your afterlife. I thought that's pretty clear.
How much?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing. You know, repeating the word is not going to change its meaning.
Isn't there like a death tax?
No, that's something made up by the living but soulless humans obsessed with feeding their corporate greed.
And you're gonna tell me it's any different here?
Depending on who you are and where you're going, but here between you and I, the only thing you have to suffer is some light sassing and knowing that the most powerful being in the universe knows every embarrassing thing you've ever done.
Excuse me, what?
Oh, not me. I don't make it through half the files. You mortals tend to get repetitive after a while.
Could we just get rid of some of those pages?
Absolutely not.
Why not? Would it affect the universe in a massive way, like stepping on a butterfly back in the prehistoric era?
Why would you step on a butterfly? No, we read them at our holiday shindigs. It's actually quite enjoyable. You should join us this season. Or next season.
Is that going to cost extra?
Will it make you more comfortable if I say yes?
I don't understand the question.
As much as I would love to take you to your afterlife, I think it's best if we take you by the therapy dimension for a few sessions, centuries, but close. We found some souls are experiencing PTCD and require a little extra care.
PTCD?
Post-traumatic capitalism disorder.
I really don't think I have that.
You grew up in 20th century America. It comes standard.
Martha! Yes, my cosmic companion?
No.
Yeah, let's pretend this didn't happen. What did you need?
Would you say I make excellent decisions in times of crisis?
You certainly make decisions in times of crisis.
Yes, but are they excellent?
What is this for?
For that assessment they sent over from CBWHR.
Just say HR. It's simple and we all know what it means.
But that's wildly inaccurate. It's like calling a beholder a squid.
Nerds!
Please help me. I'm not a good test taker.
It's not a test.
But it's full of confusing questions that I don't know the answer to.
Death is a self-assessment. You have to self-assess yourself.
What if you did a self-assessment of how you self-assess me self-assessing myself?
What?
Yeah, that one got away from me a little bit. What about this one? Works well with others to complete tasks in a timely manner. What do you think?
Do you actually want my opinion or do you want the tailor-made version I customized just for you?
Why don't I just take the next file and you finish my survey?
Why don't you just take the file and finish your survey because it's your job?
Fine, I'll take the file and do the pickup, then you can finish my survey when I get back.
Thank you. Wait, Death?
Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you. Oh god! No, I'm Death. He's off inappropriately judging people through their windows or something.
So we're dead?
Context clues would lead you to believe that, yes.
Do we get to know how? It's probably because of all the drugs that you were on. What was that last one? Oxy something or other?
Doxycycline? See, I don't know where you learned about all these illicit substances. It's an antibiotic. I bet it was that program at school. That's where you learned it. Oh yes, dare. Keeping kids on seasonal spices since 1983. That's definitely not what they were trying to do, but not far off. Let's be honest, most government-regulated programs make just as little sense.
I know you were high on something and don't say life because we both know that's not true.
That's only because of the depression you won't let me be medicated for.
You're not funny, Jessica.
You can't be high with life anyway. She's sober after the Sagittarius A incident.
I don't understand why you're having such a problem now anyway. You had me on Adderall as a child. You weren't that young.
I was 7.
It was prescription. It was literal. Okay, we don't need to use the M word and it was the 90s.
You could jump in and help at any time. Well, I've learned my lesson about getting in the middle of family disputes. What's the worst that could happen? Having the frat boy version of a Greek god living in our office.
Do we actually get to know what killed us?
You're cooking.
That can't be right. I was an amazing cook.
I wouldn't say that so confidently. However, it was the literal act of you cooking that actually did it. You left what I can only assume was supposed to be a casserole in the oven too long, and its very concerning contents were particularly flammable.
Well, ovens are supposed to be fireproof. Not when you open the door. Well, they didn't put that in the instructions.
Oh, we stopped putting instructions on fires. You humans still read them. It's all screaming and flailing, and then you meet me. Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you.
Death!
Death!
Yes, my mortal companion. Pick up. Really? Again? Why do I never get to go anywhere fun like Universe 33.5 or the TRAPPIST-1 system? Or Sydney? I never get to go to Sydney.
Because the universe is against fun.
Which one?
This one, probably.
We're in a bubble outside of space-time. You can't fool me.
That's not true.
Why do I have to go there a lot?
People die there a lot.
That much more than other places.
The answer you're looking for probably sits somewhere between lack of access to affordable healthcare and loose gun laws.
And which one is this?
Mental health.
Oh. Martha, would you?
Already did.
Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you. I'm sorry, I don't have time for this right now.
What are you in for a surprise?
It's 4 a.m., but uninterrupted, I have plenty of time to study for my exam.
4 a.m.'s not a real time. It's just a myth parents came up with to scare their children. Or is that the other way around?
Unfortunately for me, it's very real, and I have to get back to studying.
Did you miss the part where you were dead?
I'm dead. You're dead?
Yes, lovely to meet you.
What do you mean? I was at peak health. How did I die?
When was the last time you went to bed at a reasonable hour?
Last night, I went to bed at like 6
a.m.
And last time you had something of substance to eat was? Look, I didn't have a lot of time to...
I'll just put down unsure.
Wait, I had coffee this morning.
That's not food.
It used to be food.
The pinnacle of health.
Look, I didn't come here to have my habits brought into question.
No, but that's why you're here.
There's a lot of give and take in today's world. I had to prioritize.
You were doing well when you were taking care of yourself and enjoying things. What exactly did you have to start prioritizing?
My deadline.
Oh no, that's low-hanging fruit. Wait, what was the deadline?
Well, it
Was it fabricated under the guise that you would fail at everything that you have succeeded at, and after you'd watched it slowly crumble and fall, you would end up sad and alone in your parents' basement?
You could have just said there's no actual deadline.
Only stress. A deadline to be stressed. Something like that.
Mortals really need to start prioritizing your health.
It's not because I don't want to, it's just because I'm afraid of failing in every authority figure in your life being disappointed in you.
Hey,
Don't start. This isn't even the first time I've had this conversation today.
Death!
Yes, my mortal companion.
You gotta pick up.
Oh, wonderful.
Death, haven't we talked about appropriate reactions to things?
Was that the wrong one?
A little bit. Oh, Death!
Yes, my mortal...
You don't have to say it every time.
Now you're just taking the fun out of everything.
Life stopped by to see you.
And you told her I wasn't here today, right?
No, that would be a lie.
When has that ever been an issue?
I told her you would be back later.
How much later?
I don't know, just later.
That's important information, Martha. Do I have time to escape? Do I have time to... Hi, life. Lovely to see you. Death, dear. I feel like I haven't seen you since that thing with the Mayans. Don't remind me. You're so hard to get a hold of. Are you dodging me? Is that not obvious? Pardon? You could have called. I did text, but I don't think it went through since it appears your technology hasn't left the early 2000s. It was a good year for me.
You've never had a bad year.
Yes, but I didn't want to brag. Dear, that's not a brag. Did you need something, or are you just here to insult me passive-aggressively? They don't have to be mutually exclusive.
Well, you can...
Death, play nice.
Yes, Death. Your leash beckons.
Don't make me put one on you.
She's scary. I know, it's quite exhilarating.
Do we want to continue wasting my time?
All right, I need you to extend the sentence of a certain someone I've grown rather fond of.
The barista?
Why? Death, don't you know better than to ask a lady what her motivations are? That's why I'm asking you.
Death.
What, she's also a cosmic entity of the universe? Technically, it's true. It just also happens to be offensive. Thank you so much, dearie. I haven't agreed to anything yet. Ciao. Martha, would you call this respective afterlife and inform them of the change?
You're actually gonna help her? You didn't even act like you liked her.
Of course, we're sisters.
What if anyone else acted like that to her?
They would be thrown into a black hole to be spaghettified, then dropped into a dimension of unknown origin.
That doesn't seem a little harsh.
We are sisters. Hi, Michelle. Lovely to see you. How strong does it need to be? Why do you assume I need anything? Because you only come in here when you're trying to avoid someone or something.
Michelle.
Michael. Don't you know it's rude to assume things about others? Perhaps I just like the atmosphere. I want to see your smiling face. My sister came to visit. Which one? The favorite. That kind of strong. Also, congratulations. You've got another 1,000 years. I'd rather if I didn't. Life would rather if you did. Why? Because my sister forgot about the last time she made Immortals. Forgot? She has a selective memory. Must run in the family. But I'm doing her this favor anyway.
Why?
Because I love her. Something. Could you do me a favor and not?
Death!
Yes, my mortal companion?
You've gotta drop off.
You mean a pickup?
No, I mean a drop off.
Is this going back?
Unfortunately, no.
I do have feelings. Did Rose kidnap another leprechaun?
Also, no.
Not for lack of trying.
Could you stop? It scares the other souls in the office.
Rose of the leprechauns.
A little bit of both.
Since when are leprechauns scary? Have you ever met a leprechaun? Of course not. They're not my mythos. Why should I care? To counteract the narcissism that plagues your personality? Please, I have an image to uphold.
You really don't have the brains for that, though.
I'm not sure I follow.
You can be stupid and narcissistic. Pick a struggle.
Rose, it's mean to call people stupid.
But you won't understand if I use bigger words.
Thanks for insulting my intelligence. Don't worry, there's not much to insult. My lady, I have brought you a coffee as dark as your very being as requested.
I specifically said not to do that.
Oh, Martha, it appears you have a fan. It is my life's purpose to grant my ladies every wish so that I may gain a modicum amount of her terrifying power. It's what, Martha, what is the small Addams Family knockoff talking about?
I'm not sure. He keeps saying something about a blood pact and the commitment of a soul to the essence of death.
What about a blood packet?
We're out of them.
I made a commitment to follow thy lady of death vehemently until the end of time.
I told you I'm not. Death, get this kid away from me.
But Martha, you might hurt his little dark feelings.
I fully do not care.
So much for that sensitivity training.
Just return him to the hot topic from which he came.
Pre or post Funko Pop?
When parents still thought it would turn kids to Satan.
The good old days. Wait, you're the real Death? Oh dear, Martha, it appears we've been found out.
I'm not playing this game.
Then it's you I've been searching for to make my pact with. I've modeled my very being after you, and look, I'm flattered, if not a little disturbed. I get that a lot. However, maybe we don't make Death and Darkness our whole personality. It's good to have a range. I have range. Brooding doesn't count. But then I won't be able to fill my poetry with my emotions of despair.
Probably for the best.
Lady of Death, I devote my soul to you. I shall spend every moment following you until... No. Fortunately, this team of Avengers is already assembled. If I can't make my pact with you, what would be the next best thing? There are many different deities of their respective afterlives, so suppose you could go annoy one of those. Then take me to a deity of the underworld. I think you mean the deity of an underworld. For someone who's supposed to be deeply poetic, your grammar is subpar. That's not what my middle school English teacher said. I suppose I could drop you off with someone like Anubis or Hades. There's also Pluto, but for the last 16 years he's been a little touchy and it's made him unpleasant to be around. Actually, you might get along. Those are all dudes. Are there only men in the underworld? Oh, stars, no. There are plenty of women in every pantheon. Well, the fun ones anyway. So why don't you take me to one of them? Because they are terrifying. What do you do if you have to drop someone off with them? Oh, I said Martha. She has tea with most of them on Wednesdays anyway. Couldn't I just stay with her then? Absolutely not. She has enough irritants and I'm easily jealous.
Death!
Yes, my mortal companion?
You've got a ghost problem.
That's not our department.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, but I was hoping you would forget. Can't you get someone else to do it?
Like who, Death? Who am I supposed to call?
Ghostbusters, it's in their theme song.
Unfortunately, we can't use fictional characters to solve a very real problems.
What do you mean? You mortals try to do that all the time. How do you think we got here?
Death, what have I told you about being meta?
That it fractures the fourth wall.
Yeah, so can you please stop doing it?
Probably not.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Rose, we're going ghost hunting.
Yes.
No.
Oh, why not?
Would you like to explain to me who put the ectoplasm in my cooling unit after the last time?
Technically, that was Zeus. I was just an instigator.
Does that no apply to everyone?
Death?
Got it. Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you.
Took you long enough.
Excuse me?
Do you know how long I had to haunt this mayor to keep entertained? Centuries. Centuries.
It was 3 weeks.
Well, it felt like centuries.
Then perhaps you should have been more constructive with your time.
I was plenty constructive.
Destructive, maybe.
I did a lot of things. I moved furniture, I broke mirrors, I made sure everyone felt my passive-aggressive demeanor and vague annoyance.
And how was that?
Really lonely.
Did we learn that to attract others, we do not treat them like their sole purpose is to cater to our happiness and desires?
Are they not?
You continue to be exceptionally delusional.
I'm harsh, I'm a little sensitive right now.
And?
Are you not supposed to care about my feelings?
You vastly overestimate my job description.
Never have I met someone so rude.
Perhaps try a mirror?
I didn't come here to be insulted.
Then don't make it so easy.
Wow, what's the point of this?
Other than my own entertainment, have you ever heard the term treat others the way you want to be treated?
Yeah.
Then perhaps you would like to talk about the number of servers you undertipped and retail workers you made cry. What about the time you brought an old pair of sunglasses you broke to the wrong store demanding a refund?
I don't know what you're talking about.
And those are the tamer things you did. I don't even want to mention some of the others. Honestly, all of page 18? Embarrassing.
Who cares? You're not the judge of me. Just take me to where I'm going or I'll complain to your boss.
That's unadvised.
Not another word, just take me to heaven.
I don't think you're going where you think you're going.
What do you mean? Where am I going?
Let's just say instead of wings, we'll be giving you a haphazardly packed parachute.
No, you're wrong!
Screaming something doesn't make it true. However, we could always bring you back and you could try not being a terrorizing, destructive monster, though now that I think about it, that is probably why you haven't turned into a poltergeist yet.
Don't offer me solutions, I just want to be mad.
Now we're getting to the root of the issue.
And since you're the only one here, you're the target.
Full offense, but I think I would have preferred to deal with a poltergeist.
Death!
Yes, my mortal companion.
You gotta pick up.
Martha, would you let Prometheus know I'll be late this afternoon?
He's gonna complain.
Maybe he should have thought of that before getting himself brutally murdered every evening.
Then you can tell him that.
You try talking to someone who's actively having their liver eaten. They're wildly unreasonable.
That's why it's your job and not mine.
But you're the intern.
You can't only remember that when it's convenient for you.
Says who?
The person who organizes your existence.
As much as I would love to come up with a counter argument, I have work to do, and you can't keep distracting me.
I'm the distraction.
Martha!
Dear stars, help me. What have you lost now?
Who said I lost anything?
You only call for me when you've lost something or you're trying to flirt, and I've told you what will happen if you try to flirt with me again.
I can be unpredictable.
I'm gonna regret this. What do you need?
I've lost something.
Of course you have.
Have you seen it? It's a small device about this big used for texting, calling, and procrastinating important tasks by endlessly scrolling through the void.
I know what a phone is.
Well, have you seen it?
Have you looked in your purse?
It's a satchel.
It's a purse.
It's a man purse, and yes, twice.
And you're sure?
I would know.
Because it's right here.
Oh, thank me. I have a date tonight, and we still haven't figured out where to eat. She wants Greek. I tell her where she can get some. She's offended. It's been a whole thing.
Zeus, this is my phone.
Well, all the dating apps on mine banned me for some reason.
There's definitely a reason.
So I borrowed yours.
Zeus, you can't just borrow my things without asking. We've talked about this.
You were serious? I thought that was just a suggestion.
Why are there a bunch of pictures of me on here?
It's your phone.
It's your dating profile.
You're a big hit with the ladies.
And what exactly happens when you show up and they see it's not the person in the picture?
Who says it's not?
Zeus, you're not turning into me to go meet these people.
What? I turned into a bowl of swan, a shower of gold. Your form's really not that hard. Mimicking the sweater is what I really struggle with. Do you ever take that off?
Remember what I just said about not borrowing my things?
Your corporeal form counts?
Yes!
But what are they gonna do when I show up and it's not the person in the picture?
Zeus, next time I ask, it comes with consequences.
Fine, but she's gonna be really disappointed.
I'm sure you're used to that.
For the record, this is not because you scare me more than my wife.
That actually reminds me. She said it's your weekend with the kids, so you have to go by and pick them up.
Who said?
Your wife.
Which one?
Your only one.
Oh no, thank you. I don't want to end up like my cousin.
You're the one that put him there.
And she's capable of much worse.
You're about to find out what I'm capable of if you don't get out of my office.
Fine, you're no fun.
Phone. Oh, she's kind of cute.
Death!
Yes, my mortal companion.
You gotta pick up.
And this is...
Someone who kept pushing their feelings down until they experienced spontaneous human combustion.
They can still do that? I thought Life had removed that in the newer models.
What do you consider a newer model?
When was the last Earth reset?
Marty said we're not allowed to touch that button.
I said you were not allowed to touch that button.
I'm just teasing. I can make a much better version than you have now.
Better for who?
Me.
And if it ends up worse for everyone else?
I don't think that's possible.
She has a point, Martha.
Thank you.
Don't reset anything before I get back. I want to participate.
No one is resetting anything or touching any buttons.
World domination is so hard for a toddler these days.
Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you.
Right, how did this happen?
You really don't know?
Would I be asking if I did?
You took on so much of everyone else's emotions to avoid your own that your feelings clearing out so backed up it caused you to spontaneously combust.
I what?
But that doesn't make sense. I just needed some sleep. You needed an emotional laxative. Oh no, I don't feel things. That's a lie. Look, in this economy, I'm lucky I can exist, let alone feel. I don't remember there being an emotional subscription. Who's charging you? The healthcare system. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay, it's not your fault. Oh, I'm not saying sorry because I'm feeling guilty. I'm saying sorry because your situation is unfortunate. What was I supposed to do? No one told me I was supposed to actually experience my emotions. Besides your friends, your siblings, your therapist, your neighbor, your... Okay, I get it. You really did stress your body to the point of sick by bottling everything tighter than a conservative sphincter. I was definitely not sick. You definitely were. I was just in low power mode. You said you felt ill. Yeah, but I was was probably faking it. Aren't you the go-to emotional support friend and are always telling people to take care of their mental and physical health? I'm a hypocrite. At least you're aware. Besides, it was just one breakdown. Out of how many this week? 4. What a shame. Just 2 more and your 7th would have been free. My what? You should have gotten a punch card at birth to accompany your mental health diagnosis. I don't remember a card. Here it is. Now you just need to grab your baggage and we can go. I didn't bring any bag. No, your emotional baggage. It's not gonna fit in your carry-on. It's probably better if we just leave that where it is. Unfortunately, you do have to bring it as part of your afterlife package. It helps us deal with whatever this is. Where do you keep it? Over there. I understand.
Death! Yes, my mortal companion. Why do you sound like that? Why do I sound like that? Because we're sick, Martha. Then why are we working? They're a failure and disappointment? Well, I'm going home. You don't live here? I didn't consent to being here while I was sick. Per the script, you didn't really have a choice. Death? Really? That was too meta. The fourth wall really needs therapy if it's gonna break down so easily. I do not have the energy to deal with this right now. You can't just leave. Who's gonna put the files together and take Rose to her sports ball practice? Oh no, Chaos is taking a sick day. I'm not gonna kill myself trying to work when I don't feel good. You know that's not possible. You're already dead. It's a metaphor. Well, it's metaphorically wrong. You should also go home and get some rest. I'll pause reality until we get back. Oh no, thank you. I prefer to pretend a minor problem doesn't exist until it becomes almost unmanageable. It makes me feel closer to the mortals. Death, running away from your problems is not going to solve them. I'm not running away from my problems. I'm ignoring my problems. There's a difference. Just don't make your problems my problems. Please, when have I ever done that? When have you ever not done that? I'm sure I can think of something. I'm going home. Fine, I can do both our jobs. Don't touch my computer. Don't touch my computer. Like it's so hard. Now how do I print? Martha? Death? Yes, my mortal companion? You've got a situation. No, you say pickup. When you say situation, it usually involves me dealing with a problem that's not necessarily in my job description. And who would you rather me send to deal with it? Zeus? And then I hit him with lightning. And that made him stop. No, but I can tell he feels really bad every time he does it. I see your point. I could handle it. I'm not a child. Are you sure about that? That's offensive. What's your situation? Here's the file. Oh, God. All right, Christian God, what have you done now? What's got your biblical underwear in a twist? Just look at what these people are doing. Oh, stars. I'm sure they're wondering why their privacy is being invaded and what lawyers they should use. I'm so disgusted. Why don't you just close your eyes? Or here's a radical idea. Leave. No, I want to see where this goes. Don't you see how you might be in a hell of your own making? I can't help that I know when they're sleeping and when they're awake. You're not Santa Claus, but it could be. Same problem, different costume. Why do I feel like we've been here before? We both give gifts. I suppose if you count extreme amounts of unjustified religious guilt as a gift. Don't you have work to do? Don't you have work to do? I'm taking a sick day. You can't get sick. You might want to leave before you catch it. It's okay, I'm immune to bull. Shh, you're distracting me.
You wouldn't need distracting if you want to creep. That's just your opinion.
Respectfully, you need to stop. Disrespectfully, no. I didn't mean that. How'd it go? Poorly, but I was able to find you a new assistant. Oh, God. How did you guess? Death! Yes, my mortal companion. Pick up. Spooky season office party's coming up. Yes, I ignored that email from HR. Have you picked out a costume? What makes you think I enjoy fun?
Assignment.
Existence?
People.
Well, we all have to go, so who are you going to the party as? The pooper. That's not going to be any fun for anyone. Here, why don't you take a look through my bag of fucks? Martha, that's empty. Exactly.
Why wouldn't you want to go? It's free candy and an excuse to scare people without getting in trouble.
Who are you going to be for spooky season?
The scariest thing.
Sharks?
No, crippling debt.
Please don't tell me it's just you running around hitting people's kneecaps with your baseball bat while wearing a shirt that says debt.
Well, not anymore.
Martha? Who is this? Steve. And could you read me Steve's description? The monster under someone's bed. This is getting absurd. Yes, well, I don't start the files, I just finish them. Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you.
Shh, you'll wake them up. Wake who up? I'm not hiding under the bed for fun.
You're Steve. No, I'm Steven. That's Steve. So what are you doing here? Playing Uno. Want to join? Not you. Him. Hiding. I can see that. Look, I broke in 2 days ago on a dare. So undo that. I would, but whoever owns this house is a severely depressed introvert and hasn't left in 48 hours. Not even a shower. It's actually a little concerning. I keep telling him he needs therapy. Yeah, because that coming from his paralysis demon is so helpful. I'm a monster, not a demon. Besides, who else is gonna tell him? You? We both know you wouldn't do well in prison. See what I've had to deal with. I lack sympathy for situations born of your own stupidity. Please take me with you. Oh, I can't do that. I'm only here for him. We're phasing out the monster under the bed program in favor of closets. Again? I already came out once. I'm begging you. What else am I supposed to do? Make better decisions?
It's a little late for that.
That's apparent. Steve, good luck, buddy. You are gonna need these. Great, at least I know what I'm gonna be for Halloween. Stuck. Just leave. Death! Yes, my mortal companion. Pick up on it. Oh, please take Rose with you. Why? Because she's not solely my responsibility. Since when? Since you brought her here. Fine, but not fine. I'm happy to do it. Fine, this is under duress.
I'm both offended and happy for the change of scenery. Will there be a potential for explosives?
Absolutely not. Come now, Martha. Don't squash her creativity. I'm not. I'm squashing her ability to destroy another plane of existence.
Ironically, it was the plane where everything was squashed.
Rose!
No one's gonna miss it.
Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you.
Whoa. Spooky.
Hello?
I've watched enough movies unsupervised to know where this is going.
Hello? Oh, hi! Yes, it is me! A ghost!
A what?
Ooh!
This is nothing like the movies.
Actually, can we try that entrance again? I'm working on my spook factor and want to see what you think. Not a ghost. Definitely a ghost. What makes you think that? I have so much unfinished business. Are you afraid of those projects you started, claiming that you would definitely finish them this time, only to abandon them the moment you realized you couldn't immediately be an expert at them? I'm definitely gonna finish them. This time. You do realize it takes time to become good at something. Like a clown. What did you say, little garden gnome?
Call me a gnome again.
Little garden gnome. Oh dear, this is going to escalate very quickly.
Oh, you want to fight? Come and get it.
Please do not, in fact, come get it. Come on, don't ruin all the fun. Rose, getting into a fight with a new soul is unfair. They don't fully understand how the limbs work yet, and really it's just a hassle with all the paperwork involved. So, is that your problem? No, it's usually Martha's, but she always has a base level of irritation with me, and I don't want to exasperate it if we lose. But what if we win? You have a good point. Death. It was Rose's idea. The flowers dropped off for you were Rose's idea? Yes? Uh-huh. Death. I can't hear you. I'm busy with floral arrangements. Death! Yes, my mortal companion? You've got to pick up. This season really brought out all the crazies. Monsters, ghosts, Mothman. When did you pick up the Mothman? He needed a DD last weekend. At least he's being safe. Who do I have next? A bloodsucker who drains others of their life essence? Unfortunately, it's not his turn yet, but you do have a vampire. Didn't we pick up one of those recently? Yeah, he's still over there. Hey, has he been here the whole time? Since April. We haven't figured out where he's supposed to go. We've moved offices since then. Zeus is still here. Yes, but he's hard to miss. Oh, thanks. Not in that way. You know, one day I won't be here. You promise? And you'll all miss me.
I'm definitely not gonna miss you locking me out of my office or stealing my lunch.
That was me, actually.
Really?
I left a note. Go do your job. In a moment.
1, 2.
Okay, I'm going.
You too.
I have a job.
You don't leave, I'm gonna give you one.
Oh, look, something to keep me from not that. What about me?
Just keep shredding those papers.
You don't think this is an underutilization of my skill set?
You've clearly never worked in an office.
Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you. Oh, thank God. They haven't done anything. Can we just keep going? I don't want to answer any particularly embarrassing questions. Of course, we just need to fill out cause of death first. It's not already filled out in the paperwork. Every once in a while, Martha leaves it blank to make sure I'm reading the files because it's part of my job, or so she keeps telling me. Is that your assistant? Well, you don't read them every time? It makes Martha really impressed on the days that I do, and I thrive on positive reinforcement. Aren't you then manipulating the situation? No, I'm manufacturing it. How is that different? How I feel about it afterwards. But how did you die? I walked into the sun. How did you manage that? It's one of the easier things to avoid. I was a little distracted by accidentally liking my ex's Instagram photo. So, from 2005. Oh, why were you back in 2005? Delusion. Like many. He said I was foolish. Do I look like a fool to you? You don't want me to answer that. Sure I do. 2005. I sure don't. How do you get people to not suspect that you're vampires? What do you mean? You're not exactly subtle. Religion. Really? You're surprised? Large castle-like structures full of mildly concerning art, a big book full of brooding poetry, head, shoulders, knees, and toes, drink some blood, and eat a bro. That doesn't sound like us. Oh, you're the cosmic trenchcoat kids. I would be more offended if that wasn't true. Death!
Yes, my mortal companion?
Pick up. Again? Do you understand what your job is? Only sometimes.
Pick me up a coffee on your way back.
Does this magically caffeinated bean water even do anything for you? No, I just drink it for the hope. I'll pick you up a cup of hope juice.
Oh, don't forget,
Martha, I'm offended that you don't think I have your caffeine order committed to memory. You don't have the best track record when it comes to remembering things. Untrue. It just has to be something I care about. I guess that's true. Wait. Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you. This did not go how I expected. And how did you expect it to go? I expected to have at least a little variety in my dating life before I went. That one's on you. Was not. You dated the same man in different fonts. Is that why things always ended up so bad? Did you not see all the red flags? Everyone loves a carnival. You certainly found the clowns. Even the last one, and my family loved him. What did he do that was so bad? He left me undelivered for a whole day. Had you communicated that that was a problem for you? No. Do you think that this could be self-sabotage? Yeah, but when you say it out loud, it makes it sound like it's my fault. Because it is. I just don't understand why nothing ever worked out. Do you think that it could possibly be that your entire personality was a front to manipulate others into liking you due to your fear of abandonment, creating an even bigger rift between you and anyone that genuinely wanted to get to know you? Am I part of the problem? You are the whole problem. What can I say? I'm an overachiever. What exactly were you hoping to achieve? Dying alone in a bar playing darts, apparently. Well, you got your wish. At least I went out with style. Yes, unfortunately, it was an avoidant attachment style. Where am I going now? Oh, I'm throwing you back. You can't do that. As it turns out, I can. What am I supposed to do? You saw how it went the last time. Just your gut. That thing doesn't have the best track record. You need to work on your issues accepting love. Can I just have a sugar daddy instead? The father made of glucose would be wildly unstable. Oh, good. That's what I'm used to. Death! Yes, my mode companion? Pick up. Death, please put some pants on. Why? Everyone only ever sees it from the chest up. Well, I can see you from the chest down. So? Pants. Please. No, thank you. It's not optional. But you said please. That was just to be polite. Fine. You're setting a terrible example for Rose. What? Please, what has Rose paid attention to anything we've done?
I pay attention. Who do you think taught me how to build this?
The internet?
Rose! What? It's not armed.
Not the point. It's definitely one of them. Get rid of it.
Fine.
Using it doesn't count.
This is why people don't invite you to things.
Death? Yeah, I'll take her with me to make sure she disposes of it. Thank you. Besides, I have a couple of ideas.
Yes!
Death? Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you. Jump scare. Was there not enough warning? Oh, girl, you ate. Ate what?
I can use a snack.
Your drip is bussin'. The only thing I can relate this to is plumbing. No, my sister in Christ. We are in no way related. It's serving dark and dangerous. Serving confused. That sent me. Where? I'm dead. Yes, I'm glad we're all on board. Why are you acting so sus? Rose?
I don't know what you expect me to do.
Translate?
I'm just as confused as you are.
You're closer in generation. Something must have been absorbed through osmosis.
Do I look like a plant to you?
Wrong word.
I guess I could give it a try.
This is not the vibe.
No cap?
Yeah, it's serving basic.
Big yikes. But let me give you the tea.
Bet?
Low-key, this is just a start. Where you're actually going is going to be fire.
Maybe that was the wrong choice of vernacular. That's real sus.
I know, it's real extra, but we have to finesse this to make sure that the CEO of Paperwork isn't upset at us.
Okay, I'm high-key interested.
Bet. You're going to get the best vibes.
We stand. Wow, I'm impressed.
Pickups with me just hit different.
Rose, you can stop.
Gaslight gatekeep, girl boss.
Death! Yes, my mortal companion? Pick up. Thank you. Oh, Death. Did you tell your ex to quit wandering into my office? Which one? That one. Lucifer. Death. Who let you out of your crate? I think you're confusing me with a three-headed dog of the underworld. No, I'm accurately calling you a one-headed dog of an underworld. I'm not a dog. You're right. Thank you. You and Spot could never compare. Did you get those flowers I sent you? Those were from you? What could they have been from? Martha. Don't drag me into this. They had Love Lucifer on the tag. I have a habit of overlooking things that would cause me mental distress. You're going to make me cry. Baby, I thought you weren't calling me pet names. I'm not. I'm insulting you. So I've been thinking. I'm impressed. Maybe I could take you out sometime? Oh, no, thank you. I'm learning from my mistakes. You're not gonna get her back. I don't understand why you keep trying. Because she doesn't want me, and I find that so attractive. Your daddy issues are showing. Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you. This is all your fault. You're overreacting. Overreacting? Oh dear. He said he wouldn't love me if I was a worm. I did not ask. Because you're not a worm. It's not about what I am. It's about if I was. Please help me. You dug yourself into this hole. She dug the hole. I just fell into it. Listen to me. Yeah, because he's so good at that. She's not a worm. She's never going to be a worm. So just by saying you'll love her, regardless of if she was whatever inane creature she could think of, is going to put her insecurities at ease. Because what she's really asking is, will you love me, regardless of what I look like or how my body changes? Of course I would. Why would she think otherwise? Beauty standard placed upon women by an oppressed patriarchy. Yeah, Quit asking dumb cryptic questions he does not have the brain cells to answer correctly. How am I supposed to know how he feels about me? Ask directly. And what, I'll just get a straight answer? Yes. Impossible. Existence would be so much easier if people would just say what they mean. You made us. Untrue, my sister made you, and it's been an inconvenience for everyone since. Death! Yes, my mortal companion? Pick up.
It's a doozy.
What is Jesus doing here? Yeah, Jesus, what are you doing here?
For clarification, it's not my fault.
He doth protest too much.
Doth protest just enough.
None of this has answered my question. Someone called for help. To throw up the bat signal. They called for his help specifically.
What was I supposed to do? Perform a miracle? Yeah, I heard it. Good job, bud. What do you expect? Me to just take all the blame without having all the facts?
Why not? It's kind of your thing.
My therapist and I are working on it.
Your pantheon is sort of built on daddy issues, isn't it?
You've seen Lucifer.
Can we not bring him up in 2 consecutive episodes? Death. I know. Take a friend with you. We're friends? Do I have to? Quit acting like a child.
Please, I would never act like that.
What if I did anything else? Please, would you all stop making my job harder? What would you do if we made it any easier? Relax. Would you even know how? I would manage. This I have to see. Out. Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you. Jesus.
Yes? I told you to take the wheel. I don't have my driver's license.
He's had over 2,000 years. You think he would have passed by now?
I struggle with left turns.
Among other things.
I didn't come here to be insulted.
It's really an insult if it's true.
It's an insult if it's insulting.
That sounds like a you problem. Perhaps add it to the list for your therapist.
You could have done something. Look, I appreciate your faith in me.
Of course.
But you vastly overestimate the things I can control.
But you're the one who got and all that.
Okay, first of all, that's my father, and second, I wouldn't say that out loud.
Why, is he too humble? It's offensive to the other pantheons. Do you have any words of wisdom for me?
Maybe don't drink and drive?
That's not really helpful at this juncture.
No, but it would have been helpful at the last one.
Martha! No. Oh, right. One moment.
Death!
Yes, my mortal companion?
Aren't you supposed to be on a pickup?
Yeah, but when have I ever been known to do what I was supposed to?
It's sort of a defining trait of yours.
Rose, don't help.
Don't worry, I'm not.
I can't tell if that's worse. It usually depends on whatever potentially detrimental supplies she has access to. What have you given her?
Don't you know snitches get stitches?
Yeah, Martha, snitches get stitches.
What did you want?
Oh, this one was returned.
Returned?
Returned, revived. They mean the same thing.
Only in this line of work.
Who's my next pickup?
Change of plans.
Ooh, how exciting.
Here.
Oh, no thank you.
It's not optional.
I've reviewed your offer and decided to go another direction.
Death.
It's not even a pickup.
No, it's damage control.
Isn't that your job?
Not for anything outside this office.
So if I brought the damage here, it would be your job.
Do you really want to test that theory?
Perhaps not.
Bring me a coffee on your way back.
Hi, Michelle. Lovely to see you. Hey, Death. Could you help me out here? Got yourself in a bit of a bind, huh? You're not funny. I'm not the one hanging from the ceiling. Just calm me down. Say please. Please. Now, was that so hard? Hey, you're early. Ugh, it's you. You two know each other? Of course. This is my greatest love. My muse. Death. I thought we resolved this issue. I can't help it. I'm sure you can. I've fallen for you. I'll stand back up. Nothing you do will make me stop fighting for you. Oh, gods. Not even them. Okay, look. Let's say I was even remotely interested in dating a mortal. So you're saying there's a chance? You're not even my type. Why not? You're desperate. What do you mean? I'm only murdering people to see you. Violence isn't the answer, but it is a solution. I guess depending on what you use. You were gonna kill me? You wouldn't have gotten very far. Please, that's so crude. I was going to sacrifice you. What? It's classy. Why? Well, I have this fancy pointy tool and— No, why were you gonna sacrifice me? So that I can see my love, Lady of Death. I'm none of those things. Dude, that's kinda rude. Consent is a thing. Don't worry, I would have made sure you ended up in the perfect afterlife. I've been flirting with Death for years. We're tight. We are not, in fact, tight. Oh, really? Then what would you call this? Stalking. How else am I supposed to see you? You're not. I'm sure we can make it work. Look, you have to find someone you actually click with similar interests and hobbies. We do have similar hobbies. No, I'm the consequences to your hobbies. It's not the same. Wait, you're a serial killer? I was hoping that was obvious. Well, you see, I've been writing this book about the mass serial killer that's been terrorizing the East Side. Hey, that's me! Dude, I'm so impressed with your work. Really? Really? Do you think that maybe you would potentially want to take a look at it? You want me to read it? For validity, of course. Oh, yeah, of course. Unless you maybe want to get a drink before? Maybe dinner? I'm sure there's absolutely nothing that could go wrong here. Excuse me? I would love to. Thursday? Yeah, I know a lovely little Italian place on 3rd. It's a date. Awesome, I'll pick you up at 7. He's literally a sociopath. Not a sociopath, I'm a psychopath. There's a difference. Not a better one. See you later. See ya. What just happened here? Love. Obsession. Could you leave? I gotta get blood out of my nice shirt. Maybe don't work on your nice clothes. I naked myself shaving yesterday. Do I look like an amateur to you? You know, I honestly can never tell.
Death!
Yes, my mortal companion?
Pick up. Did you get your hair done?
Technically, I got our hair done.
Our hair?
You know I'm not allowed to answer that. The fourth wall can't keep it together long enough for me to make the joke.
Maybe it's just sensitive.
Rose, not everything can have anthropomorphic representation.
Your sister's name is Consequences.
That's different.
I failed to see how.
Well, you see them.
Who?
Them.
Whoa, freaky. Death.
Too far?
Do you not remember the office dematerializing?
Remind me.
It wasn't insignificant.
My selective memory would say otherwise.
Go do your pickup.
Ooh, can I come? Ooh, not this time, buddy.
Why not?
You know how everyone has that friend they have to warn people about before introducing them?
Yeah.
You are that friend.
I'm a friend?
That's not-
Too late, no takesies backsies.
Now look what you've done. All that work tearing down his ego, wasted.
It was unintentional.
Come on, Zeus, let's go sit in front of the devalidation mirror.
Not again.
Well, if some people didn't ruin other people's hard work.
Was she talking about you?
I can't tell if you're being serious.
Only a little bit. Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you.
Man, I told you trying to find Atlantis tonight was a bad idea.
Unless this is Atlantis and we just had to cross dimensions to find it. Well, this is not the lost city you're looking for.
I told you.
Where else could we be? There's no other explanation. Hi, I'm Death. Oh.
Dude, I told you to cover me.
I did!
Not with a freaking sheet.
Then maybe you should have been more specific.
We were dealing with sharks. How specific do I need to be?
According to his chart, very. What's next, Magic Death Lady? Well, neither of you were blatantly terrible, just mildly annoying.
What does that mean?
You're going to the afterlife equivalent of a sitcom.
Yes, dude, let's solve crimes.
I'm not sure about this, dude.
Come on, we took on life.
You fought my sister?
We can handle death.
I wouldn't say that with so much confidence. Besides, what's ever beaten us? Sharks. Life, apparently?
Sure, but what else?
Nothing.
Alright, but if this goes south, I'm blaming you.
You can't really go a direction you don't believe in. Can we have an afterlife together?
Maybe just put them next to each other.
I think we can make that happen. We were lovers in the nighttime.
We definitely were not.
Dude. Okay, I don't see how that makes a difference. See, good things happen when you twist the truth a little bit.
It's called lying, my dude.
Do you ever consider the consequences of your actions?
Yeah, once.
I see. It was a dark time in my life. I'm going to let you have joining afterlife. You just have to promise that any in-swing shenanigans can be turned into a comedy.
I swear on my life.
Well, maybe don't do that. Swear on something else.
What about his life? Bro.
Good enough.
Dad?
Yes, my mortal companion?
This was left for you.
Oh, a holiday gift for me.
Hey, Death.
Martha, why is there regret in my present?
I don't know, I didn't wrap it.
I would hope not. You would have gotten me a much more thoughtful gift.
Who told you that?
As much as you joke, I know there's a heart under that icy exterior.
Yes, and it's 3 sizes too small.
You really should see a cardiologist. So where's my gift? And don't say in your mouth, I'm not falling for that again.
It's me.
Oh, this is definitely something I'm going to re-gift.
Oh, you can't?
Have I gotten anything for Krampus yet?
Not yet.
Well, okay, hold on. Let's not do anything rash. Why not? It's something I'm good at.
Martha, help me out here.
Nope.
Come on, friends help friends.
Good thing we're not friends.
Then help me or I'll curse you to the end of time.
You think I'm afraid of you? I stare Death in the face every day and just try to keep her on track. It's a very difficult job.
I'm not gonna let this ruin my festive spirit.
Oh, come on. Turn that frown upside down.
But I'm smiling.
I'm aware.
So what do you want to do with me?
Mark, return to sender.
You can't do that.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Death?
What? It's not trademarked.
Give me the box and I'll send it back.
Come on, we can't just drop him off with Krampus for a little bit.
Don't toy with Krampus's emotions like that.
Fine, but you're no fun.
I'm responsible. I'm not supposed to be fun.
Funny how the term I hit that changes over the years.
You did.
Both ways.
You want to clarify what you mean by that?
Nope.
You continue to confuse me.
Look, even cosmic entities of the universe make questionable decisions sometimes.
I think I can relate.
Oh, I got you a gift.
It's not a coupon book, is it?
Of course not. You didn't use the one from last year.
What am I gonna do with a free hug coupon?
Get a free hug, of course.
Death, you know me better than that.
Those were from Rose.
So what did you get me this time?
A single coupon.
If it says anything about physical contact.
Please, you have the touchability of a cactus. Like you said, I know better.
Is this something that you've learned recently?
Plus, I've seen you literally bite the head off Hell's upper management.
I don't remember doing that.
It was before coffee.
I can't imagine it came without warning.
Just read the silly coupon.
You know, gift cards are the same size and actually worth something.
Yes, but this has glitter on it.
This says it's a coupon for a day off.
Away from everyone here at the office. I made sure they all signed it.
Where's your signature?
Mine's there in spirit.
You're still going to bother me, aren't you?
Oh, definitely.
Well, I appreciate the thought.
Is your gift not threatening to delete me from the universe for another year?
Well, I can't do that now. I care about you or something.
What was that?
You heard me. I'm not going to say it again.
I'm sorry. I thought I heard you express an emotion, but you're not breaking out in hives, so I must have been mistaken.
Would you go pick up Krampus a gift or something?
Come on, Lucifer.
No.
Fine, but you know it would have been funny.
What you got there?
Nothing. Death!
Yes, my mortal companion?
One of the souls is having an interdimensional breakdown.
So let the therapy dimension take care of it.
They can't. It's out of their dimension.
Oh, so that's what that means. Life made them make it her problem.
Life making them is part of the problem.
I don't have a rebuttal for that.
Deal with it.
No.
Excuse me?
I've been learning how to use the word no more effectively.
You've never had a problem using it.
Yes, but now I'm using it more effectively.
I don't think that was something that needed to be fixed.
No. How was that?
Death?
You're right. It needs more gusto.
I'm going to show you gusto.
Martha, that made no sense.
Yeah, I heard it.
You know you need to think your sentences through when you're annoyed with me.
Or maybe you stop being annoying.
Please, you love my antics.
Sometimes.
What was that?
Go do your job.
Technically, this is not part of my job. It's an activity I'm doing out of the goodness of my heart. Additionally, don't deflect.
Isn't that exactly what you're doing?
Don't drag my terrible work ethic into this.
You have to have any for it to be terrible.
Whereas you're not wrong, I'm still offended.
Death, don't make me tell you again.
No. Better?
Do you want me to stop drawing little hearts in the corners of the files?
Not the little hearts.
Then get out of this office and do your job.
Okay, okay.
Would you really do that?
Of course not, but Death doesn't know that.
Oh, I gotta write that down.
Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you. What have I done? What the little hearts? What's wrong? I'm in a paradise of my own making. I'm confused as to where that's a problem. How did I end up here? Per your file, you were a good person. Was I a good person, or did I just fool everyone into thinking I was a good person? This isn't a system you can fool. Unless I've swindled you into thinking that. I've been doing this job since the beginning of time. I doubt you would be capable of such trickery. I could be. At this point, I would say you're not that special, but Martha says that hurts people's feelings, so I'll just allude to it instead. You don't know that I'm not an awful person. You don't have any proof. I have the file on your entire life. Is that enough proof for you? What does it say? You were honest and kind. Not all the time. You took care of everyone you came across however you could. Everyone does that. They really don't. But what if it was a manipulation tactic to get people to like me? Were you helping people? I think so. And doesn't matter? I didn't even work that hard. Working too hard is what killed you. See, I even have you fooled. Go with me here. Okay, I'll try. What's more likely? You tricking everyone you've ever run into through the span of your existence into thinking you're a good person, or you just being a good person? I've tricked so many people. I'm so evil. If you have that sort of power, I have a god or two for you to humble. Oh, I couldn't do that. That would be mean. Exactly. So are you gonna take me
me to a bad place?
Why in all the universes would I do that?
Because I'm a terrible person for lying to people about who I really am.
I would if that were true.
But it is true.
What about all the good things you did without even thinking about it?
But what if subconsciously the only reason I was doing those things was to fool people?
Martha better draw a lot of those little hearts in the next file.
Death?
Yes, my mortal companion?
Why is your last pickup in my office?
Not really sure how to feel about the color palette you got going on in here.
I was taking a break.
And you couldn't drop her off beforehand?
It wasn't on the way.
It's next door.
That's a matter of perspective.
Hon, do you really need this many knickknacks? Your desk is so cluttered.
If she touches one more thing on my desk, you're gonna be cleaning the offices for a month.
Why me? I don't even get to look at your knickknacks.
Because you brought her here.
Would you have preferred I dropped her off with Michelle instead?
What do you think?
Don't answer that. He's on his date anyway, so I couldn't bring you your magically caffeinated bean water.
How's that going?
I don't know. You're the one that drinks it.
No, Michael's date.
Quite well per the 12,000 texts Life has sent me about it. She's quite unhappy with this development.
She's gotta learn not to manipulate others' existence to try to get them to fall in love with her.
She's never going to do that.
Stop manipulating people?
Learn.
You'd think she'd see all the mortals doing it and stop.
Where do you think they got it from?
Where is your duster since no one else obviously uses it?
Would you please remove her from my office before I do it?
You are more than welcome to.
It wasn't an offer.
Well, it wasn't much of a threat.
Do you want me to make it one?
I don't understand what the problem is. She's certainly less destructive than the other souls I brought home.
That feels targeted.
She's judging me in a familiar way and I don't appreciate
The
it.
memory of mortality?
Sweetie, you have to sit up straight. That posture is terrible for your back.
The memory of my mother.
And jeans in the middle of the week. Really?
Every day is Jean's Day if you don't care enough.
What is this Jeans Day?
Google is free, Death.
Yes, but I much prefer when you explain things to me.
Something made up by capitalism to use basic comfort as a reward.
Ah, like clean water.
Something like that.
I would fire your secretary. She's so messy and rude.
I have a secretary?
She didn't even offer me a hot beverage.
It's not my job.
Then what is?
You really don't want to find out.
I better be going somewhere more upscale than this. Don't worry, there's a perfect afterlife for you down there somewhere.
You're supposed to just know what we need in our afterlives.
I wouldn't say need, but deserve, yes.
How? You're not even real.
You know, I decide where you end up, right?
No, you don't. You just put them in the wrong place.
Yeah, but I decide to put them in the wrong place.
Do you think you're helping yourself?
You don't even know what it's like to be human.
Sure I do. Look, I'm a human. I'm tired and depressed. Oh, I've got to do my taxes and procrastinate on my chores. How'd I do?
That's offensive.
Please, if anything, it's just upsetting.
Death, don't patronize the souls in my office.
But the designated patronizing areas are on the news.
I knew how to do my taxes.
You were from America. At best, you can make an educated guess.
Please, what do I look like, your secretary?
That's bold coming from a person with the intelligence of an easy bake oven.
It's not a negative thing, dear. I know some people are only smart enough to do menial tasks.
Death?
Am I allowed to decide where she goes now?
Check her file first.
Hon, I think that's your job.
Do you want to keep digging that hole?
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I may have lost her file.
May have?
I did lose her file.
Death?
You really should expect this from me by now.
I'm taking a break.
You can do that?
Make sure she's out of my office by the time I get back.
But how am I supposed to know where she goes?
I'm sure you'll manage.
But Martha, don't walk out of here while I'm asking you questions I should know the answer to. Martha! Martha!
Didn't your mother ever teach you a lady needs to be seen and not heard?
Oh, I'm not a lady.
That's obvious.
Never mind, I've decided where you're going.
Death!
Yes, small terror would become responsible for somehow.
Do you know where the key to the confiscation drawer is?
I don't know, why do you need it?
To get my stuff that's been confiscated.
This feels like a bad idea.
Only if we get caught.
Oh no, there's no we in this situation.
There is now.
I'm not Zeus, you can't just drag me into your shenanigans.
I'm not dragging you into anything. It's called guilty by association.
I'm not associating.
You've already associated. You might as well help.
Ugh, fine, but this is the last time you talked me into helping you.
If that's what you want to believe.
Why are you even at Martha's desk?
Yeah, Rose, why are you two at my desk?
Hey, Martha, come here often?
I'm not assassinating.
Associating.
I know what I said.
Care to explain?
Not really.
Rose.
What? Your name's not on it.
Yes, it is.
That's how you spell it.
You both know how I feel about people touching my desk.
You weren't using it.
I just went to make copies.
How was I supposed to know when you were coming back?
When I said I'll be right back, I'm going to make some copies.
We're in a magical realm outside of reality. Why do you still have to make copies?
Because this is my hell, apparently.
Ugh, I bet you're a Virgo, aren't you?
I don't have time to play this game.
Said like a Virgo.
Martha, are you having vertigo? I could get you some water.
No, she said Virgo. Rose found a book on astrology and refuses to put it away.
I'm on the chapter about Mercury retrograde.
Who gave Mercury Gatorade?
No, retrograde.
Yes, I heard you the first time.
She's talking about Mercury's biannual meltdown.
Martha, do you understand anything that's being said?
Honestly, unless it's life-threatening, I block out most of what you guys say.
How do you ever know what's going on?
You'd be surprised at how often I have to tune in.
Enough to know what we did last week?
About how you and Rose went to hell to play with the other end of Ouija boards and let loose a lower-level demon into a sorority? Yeah, I know.
To be fair, they shouldn't have been playing with it in the first place.
You're supposed to be more responsible.
I can't help it, I'm a Capri Sun.
You're not really good at this.
Go to your next pickup.
Or I could...
Death.
Go to my next pickup. Thank you, Martha, for suggesting it.
Uh-huh.
Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you.
And I'm Rose.
Who invited you?
Martha, she says he's smoking, no takesies backsies.
Curse no takesies backsies.
You're lucky I'm a soul. I can't imagine the attachment issues this would cause in a developing mind.
Are you here to grant wishes or something? Something like that. I wish I had a good excuse not to work. You have an excuse, you're dead. It's not a good enough excuse. This is how hauntings happen.
You're such a Capricorn.
Actually, I'm a Libra, but my moon is in Capricorn. What does that even mean?
Do you want me to explain it to you, or do you just want to complain about being confused?
I'm comfortable with confusion.
What a freaking Pisces.
Death?
Yes, but Martha, you're not Martha.
I'm not. I'm Betty.
What's a Betty?
You know who I am. We've met.
That means very little.
I'm Life's assistant.
Wait, don't tell me that means...
Hello, Death.
Life. I would say it's nice to see you, but I've been told lying is wrong.
So you've grown a conscience, I see.
I wouldn't go that far. We are sisters, after all.
Consequences did get all the morality.
And we wonder why she's the favorite.
I don't know about you, but the mortals tend to favor me.
It's the entity that had to make them to be favored.
I'm just saying I wasn't the problem child.
No, but you certainly created some.
And when was the last time you made something useful?
You're projecting.
Dear, have an actual comeback, or don't come back at all. Ladies, please!
Not a lady.
Whatever, can we please get this back on track?
Yes, where's Martha, and what have you two done with her?
I suddenly have have many regrets.
Death, we haven't done anything to your lovely assistant. You better bring her back safe and sound right this instant, or so help me, I will rain the destruction of all the universes on you for eternity. Dear, don't you think you're being a little extreme? She's just a soul. You can get another one. She's not just a soul, she's my soul, and one that's particularly effective at keeping me on task.
She asked me to fill in while she took a day off. She said she was turning in a coupon.
Oh, ruin the fun, Betty, why don't you?
She said she told you.
I assume she was kidding.
She doesn't seem like the kidding type.
I don't need a babysitter. That's not what I heard. Don't you have a self-destructive race of beings to go create or something? I'm taking a break from sentience. What a relief. Plants are all the rage now. I'm thinking of making something aquatic.
What are you doing?
Calling Martha. You're tattling? What are you, 4 billion? I can't believe she would leave the office in the charge of 2 hooligans. Joke's on you, I don't even know what that word means.
As someone who does, I don't think I qualify as that descriptor. Ma'am, your phone keeps ringing.
It's okay, if the universe was going to implode, they would text me first.
Excuse me?
Just let it go to voicemail. Straight to voicemail. She must be doing something important, like keeping a giant space squid from crashing into a planet, or preventing a fashion disaster. If you watch the Golden Globes, I don't think she was wholly successful. Everyone's a critic.
Here's the file for your next pickup.
Oh, I'm not going to do that. I'm going on strike.
But you have to, it's your job.
Don't tell me what to do. You're not Martha.
Yeah, but did she just disappear on me?
Yeah, she does that. Hi, Michelle. Lovely to see you. Hey, Death. I have the desire to complain. Are you busy? If I am, would that matter? No, but I promise to feel real bad about it later. Yeah, that tracks. I'm going on break. Martha?
Death, we've talked about this.
I'm quite upset with you.
I told you before, I have no control over who you pick up.
You left me alone with my sister for a whole day.
It was 3 hours at best.
Not the point. Do you know what it's like to be babysat by your sister?
She wasn't babysitting you.
Did you tell her that?
Betty was babysitting you both.
Do you really not trust me to be on my own?
Not even a little bit.
Well, you could have waffled on the answer for a little bit.
Unfortunately, I'm more of a pancake person.
What have I done to gain your mistrust?
Would you like that answer chronologically or alphabetically?
I would like that answer not at all.
They're your bad decisions.
Unfortunately, I'm allergic to hearing those. I break out in regret.
For someone who's allergic to bad decisions, you certainly keep making them.
And when has lactose intolerance ever stopped a mortal from consuming dairy?
Blatantly ignoring a problem doesn't make it go away.
It's a method.
Not a good one.
The quality of it doesn't change what it is.
Until it comes back to bite you in the butt.
You'd be surprised at how effective ignoring problems is.
That doesn't make it go away.
How would you know? You deal with your problems like a crazy person.
Don't want to look your consequences in the face?
Why in all the universes would I want to do that? Quincy's so smug, thinking she's always right.
Because she is.
Whose side are you on?
My own. Can we get back to work?
That depends. Are you going to be here when I get back?
Death, let it go.
No, I'm not done being mad at you.
I did tell you I was taking some time off.
You know I have a hard time reading tone on text. I thought you were joking.
When have I ever joked?
When have you ever taken a day off?
What do you want me to say? I'm sorry?
Just don't scare me like that again, okay? I thought something terrible had happened to you, or worse, you had found someone better than me to irritate you for all eternity.
I can without a doubt say that no one can irritate me the way you can.
You promise?
I pinky promise. Now go do your job.
That's my girl.
No.
Sorry.
Death?
Yes, my multiple Martha, what's all this?
A mess.
Yes, I can see that.
It's what happens when we move offices.
But usually everything's all together when we get here.
Not when you get kicked out for setting fire to the break room.
The formal charges were reckless endangerment of a coffee machine.
And everyone else in the office.
It wasn't that bad.
The smoke was so bad I thought you ripped a hole in a layer of hell.
It was contained.
So was hell, but we still avoid it.
You still avoid it, and it has nothing to do with it being on fire.
Yes, but don't bring that reason here as a diversion.
Aptly deterred.
You're not housing soldiers in your home.
They cannot house us here under these conditions.
No one's forcing you to be here.
I would prefer she not go unsupervised.
What's the worst that could actually happen?
She set another coffee machine on fire.
Just a broken one you kept complaining about.
Rose, you can't just keep causing mindless destruction.
I think you're getting me confused with Zeus.
Don't throw me under that fare. You may be doing
I just handed you the flamethrower and showed you how to use it, but I didn't tell you what to do with
You
it.
pointed me in the direction.
You're perfectly capable of saying no.
I'm unfamiliar with the word.
Why do you even have a flamethrower?
For causing destruction, we just went over this.
What good is that going to do?
We work in an office. How else is anything gonna get fixed?
Maybe by asking?
I did, and you said yes.
This isn't my fault.
The one who smelt it dealt it.
Pretty sure we all smelt it.
Look, I don't care whose fault it is. Just grab a box and start unpacking.
Why? You're just gonna redo everything because no one can live up to your impossible standards.
So that's a little harsh. Martha's just particular.
Thank you.
You are going to redo everything after we leave, though.
Well, I wouldn't have to if you just do it right the first time.
We can't read your mind, Martha. It's dangerous.
So you've done it? What was it like?
I'd prefer not to relive it.
I've got small boxes.
I've got the broom.
I've got your next pickup.
Right.
Death!
Yes, my mortal companion.
You have it, Death. What have you done?
What have I done?
What did you do to your hair?
Our hair.
We look like the witch version of Anna.
Really? I was going for off-brand Paramore.
Are you having an existential crisis?
Martha, I don't have an existential to have a crisis.
And explain what happened here.
I was feeling overwhelmed and unsure about my place in the universe in an attempt to feel a modicum of control. I
Changed your hair?
changed our hair, yes.
Had you considered therapy instead?
Why in all the universes would I do that? It's expensive.
So that I could have some form of stability around the cranial region.
This is why I remain a secondary character.
Come on, Martha, it's fun and fiery.
I'm not fun.
You are fiery.
Get out of my office.
We all saw where that was going.
And don't go changing our hair again.
Fine, that's what tattoos are for.
Death, tell me you're kidding. Death, no!
Death! Death? Death!
Yes, my mortal companion.
What took you so long?
I apologize, I was at my other job.
You have another job.
Of course, you don't think this pays the bills, do you?
You're getting paid?
Wait, you have bills?
I gaslight as a barista.
You mean moonlight.
No, I do not.
I keep telling you, I just want to try tea.
Ma'am, and I keep telling you there's no such thing.
Like you're out?
It simply does not exist.
Fine, just give me a caramel latte instead.
We're out.
Of caramel?
Of lattes.
Wait, why are you working at a Starbucks?
I'm not. I'm working at a coffee shop. We don't have branding.
What do you do, dear?
Death? Hi, Michelle. Lovely to see you. Did you just tell that customer our whole milk was exclusively for Ultra Tours? Well, I wasn't going to tell them I don't know how to work the machines.
You don't.
Really, I was saving them an unpleasant trip to the bathroom.
What are you doing here?
I'm working.
You don't work here.
I don't. Then how did I get this apron? You mean my apron? I thought it was a little small. Don't you have dead people to go take care of? That depends. Have you gotten your boyfriend to quit making them? We've gotten him down to only bad guys. What is he, Dexter? I don't know, y'all haven't given him a name yet. Really? What have we been calling him? Currently he's just labeled as serial killer. Oh. We'll have to workshop that. Could you take out the trash instead? Fortunately, I don't know how. This is not worth minimum wage. Honestly, I'm not sure. Did you at least bring me a... Of course I did. I do have some form of self-preservation.
Death!
Yes, my mortal companion?
Where in the hells have you been?
The 4th floor, where the copies jam every other page and the cubicles continuously play conflicting music.
The one across the hall from the manager that's a literal clown, or the one that keeps forgetting to schedule your days off?
Clowns, I wasn't that far down.
Doing what?
Having an existential crisis.
Didn't you say something about not having an existential for that?
I borrowed Martha's.
You what?
You're clearly not using it.
Why go all the way to hell to do that?
I find the screams of torture and torment both conceal my emotional outburst and bring a sense of community to the perpetual hellscape that is existence.
Are you okay?
No, Martha, I am not. But through the power of comedy, we can deflect anything potentially concerning.
Death, you were gone for 6 months.
Really? Time does fly when you're struggling with the outcomes of your own personal choices.
Are you still seeing that therapist?
Yes, every Tuesday. How do you think we got here?
Explain.
Apparently, I overloaded myself to the point of exhaustion, so I didn't have time to feel and adequately process my emotions.
You're running away from your feelings using tasks.
I'm running away from my feelings using comedy. You use productivity.
Have you gotten your life together yet?
Assuming that I have one to begin with.
Not the question.
Probably not.
Well, too bad. You got a backlog of pickups and I'm not doing them.
You mean I have to do all these on my own?
You take Rose with you.
I learned how to make glitter that explodes upon contact with the air.
Do you have any other suggestions?
How about starting with the A's and moving on to the B's?
I know how the alphabet works, Martha. But for posterity's sake, which one comes next?
C.
Thank you.
Welcome back.
Death!
Yes, my mortal companion. Martha, why are there soggy billionaires on your sofa?
They're your latest pickup from June.
How old is this joke?
June.
And we're still using it?
We still use zoos.
Yeah, but not in a fun way.
Don't be weird.
What am I supposed to do with them?
What you usually do with a pickup?
Yes, but pickup usually implies transport from the original location.
Well, now you may remove them from a secondary location.
You know what they say about secondary locations. What do they say? That depends on which comedian you ask. That still doesn't answer the question. Are you taking an interest in what I do?
No.
Wanting to know how things work?
I'm making sure they do work.
Would you like me to show you just a...
I couldn't be less interested.
So why did you bring the soggy, questionably moral mortals here?
I just didn't want to cause any further harm.
Martha, I am touched by your concern for my well-being, but I am a cosmic force of the universe. I don't technically have a form to even cause harm to.
Not to you, to the ocean.
I don't think I can do much worse than what's already going on.
You have.
Name one time.
Atlantis.
Well, they shouldn't build their civilization on top of a very sinkable island.
You caused the forced evolution of an entire people.
Look, I sunk Atlantis, they sunk the Titanic, at least I'm not a repeat offender.
Would you get your soggy bipedal earth roaches off my couch?
Fine, come on, you all have a very slow bus to catch, unless you would like to...
I absolutely would not. Death!
Yes, my mortal companion.
Pickup. What's all over your face?
I do believe you mortals call it skin.
You know that's not what I meant.
You're right. It's really just a mask, a facade, if you will.
I won't.
Your skin is a mask?
It was originally designed to make mortals more comfortable in their new state of inexistence.
So why have I been getting an influx of complaints recently?
I think that has less to do with my appearance and more to do with my mouth.
So what's under the mask?
Well, I would show you, but it would drive you quite mad.
How is that any different from normal?
Because then you would be crazy as opposed to just very upset.
And how's that any different from normal?
So is there a reason you look like a pride parade threw up on you?
There was this thing with an artist, I forget his name. Turned out to be a false alarm, but there were paint cans everywhere, full of something that definitely wasn't paint, a talking mirror, and a trampoline of all things. I'm going to be scrubbing blue out of my ears for an interdimensional week.
That's not much of an explanation.
Isn't it? I suppose I could have avoided the frogs.
You live and you learn. Well, you live.
I don't really do that.
Don't say that!
Because I'm the physical representation of death, not because I don't know how to have a good time.
No, that's Martha's job.
I know how to have a good time.
Martha, you wouldn't know how to have a good time if I spanked you with it.
I'm about to show you a really bad time.
Promise?
Death!
Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you.
What's all over your face?
Well, apparently skin is not the correct answer.
What?
Van Gogh! That was his name.
Death?
Yes, my mortal companion.
Did you order coffee to the office?
No. Yes. Oh, maybe I did do that. Hello, Michelle. How do you keep getting into the office? The door. Yes, but that door is connected to a pocket dimension outside of reality. I don't know. It probably has something to do with, like, making me immortal or something. Oh, I keep forgetting she did that.
She did what?
Don't worry about it. I'm sure we'll have to deal with the repercussions of that years down the line.
I would prefer to not have to deal with the repercussions at all.
Yes, but that's just sort of our dynamic. She's live, she makes messes, I'm Death, I clean up her messes, and you clean up my messes. It's one big circle of garbage.
That does sound like the human existence.
And then my brain exploded from all the knowledge, and that's how I ended up here.
Whoa, so that's how you died?
Not even a little bit.
Yeah, but the reality's much sadder.
Better than how I ended up
You're
here.
here because your wife kicked you out for cheating on her.
Only like a handful of times.
How many times do you think that is?
Martha, how did you die?
What?
Oh, come on, we just want to get some of that Martha lore.
You picked me up.
Yes, but that was before you took over the office.
Also known as the before time.
I saved a kid from getting hit by a bus.
But how did you die?
She got hit by the bus. Keep up.
Oh yeah, that's sad. Quick, someone make a joke.
Deuce's face.
Hey, you know, some lady saved me from almost getting hit by a bus when I was a kid. Michelle, this has nothing to do with you. I'm going back to work.
Don't let the dimension door hit you on the way out. He's a good kid.
What was the point of this episode?
Coffee.
Oh, right.
Death!
Yes, my mortal companion.
Pick up.
On it.
Hold on, what?
On it. Would you like a definition or something?
Just like that. You're just gonna do the pickup?
It is my job, Martha.
I know that. You've just never been so
Helpful, reliable.
compliant.
Oh, I'm definitely not that.
Not usually. It's weird.
Don't you thrive off efficiency?
Maybe I've just gotten used to the time-stalling banter.
Martha, are you saying you enjoy when I draw out our time together?
I would never say something like that.
Maybe not out loud. Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you. Hi, Death. I'm Dad. I can't tell if you're being facetious or not. So where are we? The afterlife. You're dead. Now, I'm pretty sure that my name's Paul, but I have been told that my jokes kill. I can confirm that they in fact do not. I can't believe my life's over. I miss my dream of being a dad. I just wanted to teach kids how plumbing worked and how to set healthy boundaries. You mean you've never been a father? Not really. My wonderful wife and I just never got the chance. How would you feel about doing some community service work? I am great with an outreach program. Hey, Jesus. Hey, Lucifer.
Oh, hi, Death.
Hey, Death. Who's this? A healthy father figure. Apart from my cholesterol. Why bring him to us? We have a father figure. Yes, unfortunately, I think you're missing the healthy part of that equation. And do you expect us to just accept this random mortal into our lives to what? Teach us things? I'm a pretty good teacher, but I do warn you, I only know 25 letters of the alphabet. I can't quite figure out why. Just give him a try.
All right. What do we call you?
Call me anything, but don't call me late for dinner. Daddy? You can call me anything but that. What's wrong with it? Have you been paying attention to the mortals recently? So what should we do, boys? Learn how to change a tire? Throw the ball around? Maybe just talk and learn how to process our emotions in a healthy and meaningful way.
Are you crying?
Shut up.
Death!
Yes, my mortal companion.
You've got to pick up.
Thank you, my dear.
My dear?
Yes, I recently learned that it's a term of endearment and not just those pointy-headed things that play chicken with motor vehicles.
I don't think they're playing.
You've been much more tolerant of me recently. What's going on?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
You're not quitting, are you?
What? No, I'm not quitting.
Because I might quite literally implode without you, and that would be very awkward for the rest of existence.
I'm not going anywhere. I, care about you and stuff.
Like our office as a collective? Because I'm not quite so sure about Greg. He knows how to do that pencil trick, but I'm pretty sure he's the one that's been stealing lunches.
No, definitely not the whole office. I could take or leave them.
I'm pretty sure we're stuck with a few of them.
Look, I'm not great with feelings, alright?
I do believe we are in the same fairy here.
I guess I'm trying to... I feel like we've grown very close in a way I didn't expect.
Like a flower?
Like a fungus.
Like a cute fungus?
Death.
I apologize, but the only response I have is sarcasm and humor, as genuine human emotion confuses me.
Honestly, if you said anything with a modicum of seriousness, that might make it worse.
Perfect.
Death, what I'm trying to say is... Death.
Death!
I love you too. What? I said I love tattoos. I mean, obviously.
Uh-huh. You have a pickup.
Alright, my job. This is going to be awkward.
Death!
Yes, Martha.
Yes, who?
You, Martha, unless you changed your name and didn't tell me, which you are fully within your rights to do.
I have not. Since when do you use my first name?
It's always and often, but not often in an abnormal way.
Yeah, but never as a greeting, just when you're trying to be annoying.
I prefer the term sassy, but I will concede it mildly irritating.
Uh-huh, well, stop it. Go back to the My Mortal Companion thing.
So you are okay with it?
You've been using it for years.
Consent is important, Martha, and never to be implied. I just want to make sure you're comfortable with the little nickname, as you're not just my mortal companion, but us, as a collective. And that can sound very possessive in some circles.
What?
I'm not acting weird.
I didn't say you were.
You didn't answer the question.
Death, I wouldn't ask you to go back to it if I wasn't okay with it.
We both know that could very well be your objection to change.
Yes, the nickname is fine. I both enjoy it and am very uncomfortable with change.
You enjoy it?
Are you feeling okay?
No, I think I'm having an allergic reaction, and I need to leave this particular space and time immediately.
You don't have allergies.
Even more reason for me to be in a location where I cannot embarrass myself further.
Okay, but you still have a pickup.
Was that weird?
Just another Tuesday.
It's Monday.
I know.
Death! Yes, my mortal companion.
Pick up.
Why does it reek of unresolved teenage angst and Axe body spray?
You forgot the inflated sense of self and surprisingly good business sense.
Yeah, I'm not getting that.
You will.
Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you. Hi? I'm here to pick up a Jake Dingleberries. It's Jack Daggins. That's not what it says here. Dude, it's obviously a typo. That's a pretty big typo. Now, it says here in your file that you were something called a paranormal investigator. Is that correct? That's underplaying my role a little bit, don't you think? I think it's overplaying it, actually. You could never understand. Understand. Did you just give yourself your own reverb? No. Well, now we have to figure out where you go. And based on your file, it looks like you have a number of options. We could send you back as a ghost. Ghost! I want to be a ghost. Hold on, there are plenty of other options. I will be the proof of the other side. You can certainly try. It will be me. It was my purpose in life, and it will be my purpose in death. You are aware that you're not the first person to have this idea. Yes, but they didn't have my experience or my vast knowledge of the paranormal. Ignorance is a staggering cosmic equalizer. Or was it incompetence? I always get the two confused. I will be the one to bring proof of the afterlife to the mortal realm. You sure? It does require you to go back to Earth, but without all the perks of having a physical form. I've never been more sure of anything in my entire existence. Whatever you say, but first you have to sign this. What is it? Just a little waiver. You can think of it as a cosmic NDA. I can't read all this. Oh, don't worry about it. It's unnecessarily wordy. It just says that you won't become a poltergeist, make a deal with a demon, imitate or become a demon, and otherwise cause harm or mischief to the current living beings in your predetermined realm. Well, except for cats. Why not cats? I would just leave them alone. For your own safety. What happens if I don't follow your DNA? NDA. And we send SWAT after you. SWAT? Our supernatural weaponized advanced tactics team. You made that up. It's a team of highly trained enforcers recruited exclusively from the 12th dimension, armed with weapons that you have yet to even consider on this plane of existence. Really? No, it's really just me in the spirit of a chaotic 4-year-old with a camera and a net. Oh, that doesn't sound too bad. But we will blast it all over the Afterlife social media, and imagine how silly that'll look. Great, fine, I'll sign it. Perfect, now you just need to wait 3 to 4 decades for processing. 3 to 4 decades? Good luck.
Death!
Yes, ma!
Are you okay?
Why are there Legos all over the place?
Oh, you found my chaos Legos!
What makes them chaotic?
Well, they're regular Legos. I just leave them all over the floor.
Or it just means you don't clean up like you're supposed to.
Are we not seeing the state of your organizational system? I believe they did their job.
She's right, this is an absolute disaster.
Don't touch anything. I'll clean it up.
Too late. These files weren't labeled in any particular way, were they?
Yes, Death. Yes, they were.
I'm just kidding. This is the file, right?
I don't know, let me see. Death!
Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you.
Hi. Oh, yes. I just have some questions about this whole process before we go any further.
I'm impressed you're so prepared and organized.
Thank you. It's a disorder.
It usually is.
I just have a lot of anxiety around new situations that I know very little about.
Don't worry. We'll just take a quick look at your file and this whole process should be smooth and easy.
Thank goodness.
Oh dear.
That didn't sound smooth and easy.
There appears to be just a little mix-up.
In what way?
I don't think this is your file.
Why not?
Well, for starters, it's labeled poetry.
Hey, and what does that mean?
I didn't know Martha was into poetry.
Is it going to affect anything?
Who knew she could emote so eloquently?
Can we focus for a second?
Right. What were we doing?
So what happens to me?
I'm afraid I don't know.
Don't know. What do you mean you don't know?
I am unsure the answer to your little dilemma. That's not something I should really have to explain. My heart feels like it's gonna jump out of my chest. That's odd.
Odd? What do you mean odd?
You shouldn't be experiencing heart palpitations.
Oh yeah, let me just tell my panic disorder that.
Oh no, not for any medical reason. You just simply don't have one anymore.
Don't have a what?
A heart.
Well, apparently I still have a fully dysfunctioning brain.
I'll have to get Martha to look into your code.
My what?
Don't freak out. None of this came with a user manual and it's quite inconvenient.
Whose brilliant idea was that?
Mine, actually.
Gee, thanks.
You are going to honestly tell me that you don't just skip through tutorials?
I eventually go back if I'm struggling.
No, you don't. You look up the answers on the internet. It's not the same. I think I'm gonna pass out. Just do some Lamar's breathing or something.
I'm not in labor.
Okay, don't get testy. A little deep breathing has never been the wrong answer. Unless you're in the 8th dimension, and then I wouldn't recommend it.
Is it toxic?
No, it just smells really bad. I think I have the solution to your problem.
Really? Thank whatever God is in charge around here.
We're just gonna have to make a little quick stop by the office where I will have to beg for forgiveness.
From who?
The god that's in charge around here. Just keep your head down and watch out for chaos Legos.
What are chaos Legos?
Death!
Yes, my mortal companion. You are actually done with all your pickups for today. Really? Can I put up the sign? Go ahead. Well, that was nice. You know, I am actually really proud. Don't make me regret that. Oh, come on. You didn't even finish it. I'm proud of you, Death. No takesies backsies.
What are you for?
Please, I would never say something like that.
You know what, Martha? I'm proud of you too. High fisting. Excuse me, what? That thing where mortals touch their fists together in a celebratory fashion. Fist bump? Is that not what I said? No, Death. Not even close. It was kinda close. What did I say?
Whisper, whisper, whisper.
Oh! Ugh. Humans are so weird.
Death!
Yes, my mortal companion.
Pick up. Hey, could you also drop this paperwork off by Valhalla's front office on the way?
Are you particularly busy today or something? Always, but I also just don't want to do it. Please, you love handling the office work. It has something to do with your control issues. I don't have. Yes, you do. You're right. So what's the reason you're trusting me with something you know I absolutely will not get done in a timely manner?
Because the front desk guy keeps hitting on me and I cannot get him to stop, and I just don't want to deal with it.
You mean just being you and his general direction didn't help? Surprisingly, I think it made things worse. Didn't the Vikings have something about removing body parts and hanging them above doors? I think that had to do with cheating husbands, or it was a myth. I can make it apply here. Death, what's the rule about causing bodily harm? Don't do it unless it won't involve HR.
Besides, he's a sweet guy. He's just overconfident and a man.
You don't like men.
Well, I like men like I like dogs.
You're a cat person.
Therein lies the problem.
You know, that really does explain a lot about you. Have you considered saying the word no? I started with that. You're right. I guess your face really is just one big no.
Not the delusional.
I'm baffled that he even thinks you're in the same metaphorical athletic game.
I think you mean league.
You're intelligent, strong-willed, beautiful.
I'm comfortable with being told positive things about myself. Wait.
You think I'm beautiful? Of course. Well, not beautiful as in pretty, but beautiful as in domineering and vaguely threatening. Thank you. Did that not come across as a compliment? I think it depends on who you ask. That's how I like my women. As far as I understand, you just like women. It's what landed you here. Yeah, that's true. Just give me the papers back. I'll take care of it. No. This is my task now. I'll handle him. I'll handle it. Okay, just also don't forget to do the pickup. Welcome to Valhalla. How can I... Oh, hey, Death. How can I help you? Where's your, lovely assistant? Hey, bud. We're gonna have a chat. Death! Yes, my mortal companion? Pick up Lord Reginald Fluffington the Ninth. Is he a royal? Pain in someone's butt, probably. Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you. Meow. Well, that explains the name. Lord Reginald Fluffington? Meow. King Reginald Fluffington. I didn't realize you had been crowned. Congratulations, Your Majesty. Meow. I do apologize, my lord, but I did forget to bring the snacks this time. Meow. Your Majesty, your forgiveness and understanding knows no bounds. Meow. Shall we go on to your next assignment, or are you taking a break this next life? Meow. Really? Huh, look at that, you are at 9. However, I do see that you are a platinum member of the Cat Distribution Center, which does grant you a number of afterlives. Meow. I would never joke about the afterlife of a noble, sir. Meow. You are too kind, Your Majesty. Meow. Now, I would never assume Your Majesty's wishes, however, might I suggest your next assignment? Meow. Martha, I brought you a gift. Oh, I apologize. You are absolutely right, sir. I brought you a friend. Did you bring me a cat? Not just any cat. This is King Reginald Fluffington the Ninth of the East Bend apartment complex and surrounding shops. Uh-huh. Are you not excited? This is my excited face. Good to know. Are we keeping him? He's a platinum member of the CDC. It'd be a cosmic crime not to. I love him more than I have loved anything in all of existence. Why does that hurt a little? Where'd you get the cat treats? I'm always prepared. Death! Yes, my mortal companion? You've got to pick up. Care to explain where you've been this past week? Taking a vacation. For the holiday. Which one is that? You mortals have so many this time of year. Whichever one approves my time off. So where were you? Why does it matter? Because I'm your employer. Are you? When it's convenient for me. I told you I was visiting my friend in Canada. Ah yes, your friend in Canada. Place with gun laws and universal healthcare. Sounds fake. I think you've been spending too much time in America. You're from the place, it's kind of hard not to. It's like watching a perpetual train wreck and then they don't make laws about who can and cannot operate the trains. I feel like you're getting dangerously close to the territory of pissing people off. We aren't already there? It's kind of our whole thing. I'm allowed to see my best friend on the one holiday off I get a year. You see Satan all the time. We text all the time and go to brunch on Saturdays, but we don't go running around random mortals willy-nilly. Aren't our roommates literal demons? They are dangerous! Mortals are demons. They carry diseases and very harsh judgments. You go around them all the time. Yes, but I'm adequately vaccinated. What if something happened to you? I'm fine. Why are you so concerned? Because, well, obviously I don't want you bringing any of those mortal diseases to the office. Yeah. That sounds like a good reason. And what could anyone here possibly catch? You remember what happened last time Zeus caught that cold? Oh, yeah. For once, you've got a point. For once? Promise to be more cautious next time, alright? Thank you. Go before you're late for the pickup. I am that lovely Sorry. I think I'm a little sick. Good thing I got my booster. Death! Yes, my mortal companion? Pickup. Why does this one come with equipment? Because it comes with hazards besides you. I haven't caused anything particularly dangerous since...
Death?
In my defense, it was Rose's idea.
You're the adult.
Am I?
Hey, Death, it worked! Hi, Martha.
Would you look at that? I'm gonna be late for the pickup.
You're just gonna leave me to take the responsibility?
Of course not. I'm just taking the avoidant approach.
Death! So, how's it going?
I don't know, Rose. How is it going?
I don't think you wanna know.
Hi, I'm Dead. Lovely to meet you. I'm Dead? You know, under normal circumstances I would understand, but in this particular scenario, I'm really surprised that you're surprised. But I don't understand. How? You jumped off a bridge. It was just a little bridge. I know that human males are bad at measurements, but a 50-story drop seems like a difficult thing to miscalculate. Yeah, well, my friends were all jumping off the bridge. Did they seem to be wearing something with a lot of straps and buckles? Could be described as safety gear, perhaps. That's what I forgot. Humans are by far one of life's most interesting creations. Just like the lion. I would put you closer to the dodo bird, but sure. Whatever lets you sleep at night. If I was one of them, I definitely wouldn't have needed safety gear. I could have just flown. Never have I seen a species go through so much evolution to be so stupid. Yes, my mortal No! No! You were so young! You had so much to not live for, and so much time that you would inevitably spend redoing tasks that were done incorrectly. How could this have befallen us? I had so much I never got to annoy you about. Death? I can still hear your sweet, if not highly judgmental, voice. Death. Wait, I can hear your voice. Martha, are you in there? Death, what are you doing?
Martha! No hugging. There's the assistant that I know and love. I was gone for 10 minutes. I thought you had died. Death, I'm already dead. Then who's this? I don't know. I found it on the floor. I put it in my chair to keep one of you from sitting on it. That does tend to lead to an incident. Why was it here in the first place? I don't know. Where did you find him? In the pile of stuff I keep asking you to remove from my line of sight. Oh. Oh! Then it's not food. Who? You know, not for Drazale. It says it right there. That says not for resale. Oh. I thought that was a tattoo. On his femur? Look, I'm never quite sure where you mortals are in your evolution. Where did you find him? He was a pickup a few months ago. He's plastic. That does explain why we didn't have an episode about it. Where is the actual soul you were supposed to pick up? Still running around the abandoned Bed Bath & Beyond turned Spirit Halloween, probably. Come again? Is this one of those things I should have told you about when it happened? Yeah, Death. That's exactly what you should have done. I'll go get the soul net.
Death!
Yes, my mortal companion?
Pick up.
Isn't there supposed to be a name on it?
Yeah, I need you to fill that out when you get there.
Is that not your job?
I can't tell the future, Death.
You do it all the time on your giant universe machine.
My computer?
We both know you have access to codes that shape the fabric of reality.
You didn't lock it before giving it to me.
Correction, I didn't lock it well enough.
And it's the best mistake you've ever made.
Hi, I'm Satan. What are you doing here? Watching. You're into a lot of things, but I didn't think voyeurism was one of them.
It's usually not, but I just love the zombie music.
The chanting over the thousands of screaming souls.
I've sort of just had them on hold for like an hour and a half.
So why am I here? Aren't you supposed to know that? Ah, you're going to take out at least one of them.
I am?
Low numbers compared to last time. You're slipping.
And you're early.
I'm right on time for once. You're the one that's running behind.
You're not gonna like stop me?
Not my job, but you will be getting a call from consequences later.
Ugh, could she like not? My luck is already bad enough.
You don't have to do this.
Unfortunately, I have a quota to meet, people to please.
You know, the whole corporate thing. The demon department really has changed with the new management.
I know! I'm the worst boss.
And a little overqualified. Do you want me to just text Quincy for you?
No, it's whatever. I have to return her sweater anyway, and I have to tell her about that thing that happened on the 4th floor.
And you're not gonna tell me?
Girl, I texted you first. That thing with the Catholic guy?
The one with him and the megachurch pastor?
No, the one with the IBLP guy. How did you find out about the pastor?
Lucifer, you two are still talking? He's talking to me. That doesn't mean I'm talking back.
Apparently enough to find out about that.
Could you hurry it up? I also have upper management to answer to. In the same way that I do. That's only partially true. Okay, I think they're getting bored.
Give me like 15 minutes.
You have 10. Or you can bring the soul by the office yourself.
Ugh, fine. How do I look?
Cute.
Perfect.
Ugh. How does she get her job to do that?
Death.
Yes, my mortal, what's wrong?
What? Nothing.
You've been crying.
No, I haven't.
And why is there fluid all over your face? Zeus, don't.
I've been leaking from my eyes.
With you mortals, that's technically the same thing.
Your lack of basic mortal anatomy is astounding.
I'm working on it! Don't. I wasn't gonna say anything. So why are you sad upset, not just normal upset?
I'm not.
You very much so are.
I'm fine.
Arthur won't kill you to admit you have emotions. Well, not again.
I was overstimulated and frustrated dealing with this person's complaint, and then they told me that I was incompetent at my job, among other things that I cannot repeat, and it just hit me harder than I would have liked it to.
They said what to you?
It's not a big deal.
Where are they?
I sent them back to wherever they're supposed to be.
Excuse me.
Okay, where are you going?
I'm back.
That's the fastest you've ever gotten anything done.
I can be quite efficient given the right motivation. What would you like me to do with these?
What are those?
They're knees.
Death, you can't just take people's knees.
Yes, you can. You just have to cut the patellar tendon.
That's not what I meant.
They were in a torment dimension. They were going to be taken anyway.
Where?
The place we put bad people that don't believe in things.
Oh, still, you have to return them.
I will not.
Why not?
Buttholes do not deserve knees, Martha.
Death.
Just because they were a terrible person in life does not mean they get to be one in death, and I absolutely will not tolerate the poor treatment of the people I deeply care about. You, specifically, deserve to be taken care of just as much as you take care of everybody else.
Thank you, Death.
You're welcome. Now I think we mount them above your desk as a warning to others.
We're definitely not doing that. Death.
Yes, my mortal companion.
Pick up.
Martha, what's this complaint I've been getting?
Which one?
This one. Are there more?
Oh, I thought I threw those all away.
Am I not easily understood?
You just talk a little fast.
Would you rather I speak like
Death?
Well, what am I supposed to do? Change the very being of who I am to make others more comfortable? What do you think I am? Human?
I don't think anyone thinks that.
Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you. I know it. What got me? Parabens? Microplastics? Red dye number 40? 2 vans and a semi-truck. That is not possible. I am always hypervigilant of my surroundings. You were walking backwards. It's medically proven to be better for you than forward bipedal motion. Not on a highway. I would never be caught dead on such a thing. Do I have news for you? This is worse than the time I found out my parents gave my kids graham crackers. What's wrong with that? It's terrible for your body. It causes inflammation of the colon. And tomatoes cause you to spontaneously combust. What? I thought we were just saying outrageous and untrue things for no reason. You're mocking me. Only a little bit. But you are part of the problem when it comes to your little one's poor relationship with food. That has nothing to do with me. You're projecting your fears of your own poor self-body image onto them. I'm just worried about their health. You won't let them eat fruit. Of course not. Think of all the carbs and sugar. You're making my point for me. Now, would you like an afterlife where you only drink Code Red out of plastic water bottles, or you live in a bouncy castle full of cake? I'm going to hell. I vote bouncy castle.
Death. Yes, my mortal companion.
Where's Death?
White Hill.
You're missing about 2.5 feet to make that convincing.
Man, I knew I should have gone with the stilts.
Where is she?
Running an errand, I think.
What makes you say that?
Because she said I'm running an errand.
Okay, could you tell me where?
Nope, I've been sworn to secrecy.
Rose.
Martha, as much as I'd love to tell you, and definitely not because you used your scary voice, I just simply don't remember.
You can remember how quantum physics works, but you can't remember a conversation from a few hours ago?
I know, crazy, right?
Great, okay, I guess I'm doing pickups today.
When was the last time you actually interacted with a human soul?
I interact with you every day.
You deal with me every day. The former requires things like empathy and inflection.
Then what do you suggest?
I could do it.
I could do it.
Neither of you are trusted with forks anymore.
Or doorknobs.
Don't remind me.
What did you do with a doorknob?
Alright, I'll be back. Just don't touch anything.
What about the floor?
What about the air?
What about this random lightning bolt I found?
Hi, I'm not really sure how to start this.
Are you here for me?
Jesse died by... Do you want me to say this out loud?
I'd prefer it if you didn't. Are you the, afterlife person?
Trust me, we are both disappointed.
Oh man, you are not what I thought you'd look like.
Do you want to finish that train of thought?
I just thought you look, I don't know, kind of dark, menacing, maybe a little sexy.
Watch it.
But you just kind of look like someone's secretary.
Look, buddy, this isn't my job. I don't do cosmic customer service. I'm basically the IT person with the code to your very existence. So unless you want to end up as the nose on a blobfish for your next couple of lives, I suggest you shut your mouth.
Wait, you're serious?
Deathly.
I don't know if I should be turned on or terrified.
Choose carefully.
Martha!
Death?
You really don't get this call and response thing, do you?
What are you doing?
Your job! What does it look like I'm doing?
Why?
Because you weren't here! You know you can't leave the desk unmanned! Things could happen.
Like what?
Like the Bermuda Triangle.
Was that our fault?
Technically, it was when you took that vacation and Rose messed with your computer.
That was not a vacation.
What do you call it then?
The quarterly budget meeting?
It was a week long!
Hell was hosting.
That explains the sulfur-flavored goodie bags.
Why is the check engine light on?
Is that a problem?
Death, don't touch my desk.
Technically, I've just touched your chair and your computer. I haven't laid a fingy on your breast desk.
You know what I meant.
Well, are you going to explain where you've been?
Doing your job.
Oh. I'm going to be paying for that later, aren't I?
Why not start now?
Because I'm cute?
Not that cute.
But you do admit that I'm cute.
Death, my nerves? You are on them.
Which is really not the thing of yours I want to be on.
What?
I suddenly need to be anywhere else but here.
Death.
Yes, my mortal companion?
You've got to pick up.
Thank you. Oh, Martha dear. Reed.
What's up?
I brought you one of those little mint brownies from Michelle's store that you love so much.
What did you break?
Nothing. I just know they're your favorite.
Why do you know that about me?
I know lots of things about you.
Like what kinds of things?
Well, you say you like your coffee black, but you secretly love vanilla latte. In your free time, you're trying to give Rose the childhood she never got, despite your utter disdain for children and the fact that she's utterly terrifying. You filter out all the really bad complaints because you know it hurts my feelings. Your favourite flowers are white lilies because they remind you of your grandmother, and you had a childhood cat named Thomas, who's doing quite well, by the way.
That cat died years before I did.
Yes, well, he's currently on his 7th life. He's travelling as a kitten around the world with this elderly couple in their motorised home contraption. I chicken on him every once in a while.
Why?
In case you ask.
Why are you holding on to all of this information?
Because I care about you. Isn't hanging on to random information about the other what you mortals do as a sign of affection?
Sort of, but I think you can let go of most of that.
No! I like it.
As sweet as that is, we both are well aware that you've got minimal memory space.
You're being a party pooper.
I'm being a pragmatist.
It brings me joy to think about the things that bring you joy.
Why?
I'm not quite sure. I'm new at this whole having emotions thing.
Okay, well just clear up some space to remember the important stuff, alright?
Well, I can't forget your birthday.
Yes, you can.
Or your death day.
Important stuff, Death.
These things are important, Martha.
They're really not.
They're all about you.
I don't even remember most of that information.
I think that says more about you than you think it does.
Death, just pick something.
I know what to forget.
It's not important, right?
Of course not. It's just the location of Earth 1 through 5 and its minor surrounding dimensions.
Death, please tell me you're kidding. Death. Death.
Yes, my mortal companion?
You gotta pick up, and it's a bit.
Sorry, I am in a bit of a hurry and I don't really have time for our typical back and forth.
Okay, you're really gonna want to listen to.
Martha, as much as I would love to listen to you talk about concerns that I definitely will not heed, I have a number of crises to deal with, among which is stopping the wedding of a Martian princess, finding the missing link, again, and then there's the spaceman tied up like a balloon outside of the solar system.
What are you doing with the spaceman?
Nothing, I just want to see if he's still there.
Death, please.
I'm really very sorry, I have to go.
How much of a problem is that going to be, Wado?
I think that depends on how much he talks.
Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you. Oh, hi. A man of few words, I like it. Let's get going.
Where'd you go?
Aren't you coming?
Coming where? You just sort of disappeared.
Oh dear.
Oh dear?
Ah, I found the problem. You're one of those domesticated humans.
I'm a what?
You know, tied down, betrothed, married.
That's why I can't leave?
Seems like you conveniently forgot the till death do us part section, and well, hello, I'm Death, and now you cannot part. What do you mean? That's real? You did a magical ritual bonding your souls for all of eternity. You can't get out of that without some bylaws. So what, I'm stuck here till she kicks the bucket? I don't know what plastic liquid holders have to do with anything, but until she dies, yes. You'll just have to remain within her proximity. Who came up with that idea? One of my sisters, probably. I want to blame life, but it sounds more like a Quincy thing. Who? Consequences. She's really quite lovely once you get to know her. I'll take your word for it. Why would you do this whole marriage thing in the first place? Love, of course. You do have to love someone an awful lot to involve the government. Oh, that's for tax purposes. Financial gain seems like a silly reason to bind your soul to another for all eternity. It's expensive to live alone. So how many souls are connected through this contract? Oh, that's not allowed. You only get one. Each? This feels like a trick question. I don't understand you mortals and your exclusionary rules. Is there a way to maybe fix this? Oh, I have no idea. Okay, well, what are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Nothing? You're stuck here, my unfortunately ill-informed friend. For how long? That depends. How well does your wife take care of herself? You can't just leave me here like this. You're right. Thank God. Here's some snacks. Don't turn into a poltergeist. You can't be serious. See you in a few years.
Death.
Yes, my mortal companion?
You've got to pick up.
Oh, they never stop.
That is sort of how this works. Hey, Death.
Yes, my Martha?
What has been up with you?
I'm going to need you to narrow that down a little bit.
You've been acting really weird for the last few months.
Am I really that bad at hiding it?
You couldn't keep a secret if you tried.
Which is saying something, because I really am trying.
Care to explain what's been going on?
Well, you see, I had this dream where you said you loved me and it awoken some emotions in me that I didn't know I had, and now I'm confused and don't know how to act around you.
That's a little ridiculous.
I know it's ridiculous. You? Confessing that you love me?
I mean, I do.
You do?
Yeah, I thought it was obvious.
To whom?
It was obvious to me.
Yeah, how did you not catch on? Maybe the constant tone of irritation and condescension.
How else would she be able to tolerate your shit?
Rose,
Shenanigans.
Tolerate yours.
Yes, but I'm adorable.
So what's Zeus's excuse?
I'm doing a favor for Hera.
I think I need to go do this pickup.
You love a reason to avoid doing your job.
That's when things make sense, Martha.
And interacting with a human is going to help?
At the very least, it'll make whatever is happening here make more sense by comparison.
I think you broke that.
It's not the first time.
And I have a feeling it's not going to be the last. Hi?
Oh, yes, hi. I'm lovely. Meet to death you.
What?
That's exactly how I feel.
Death.
Yes, my mortal companion?
You've got to pick up.
You seem stressed.
It's my natural state of being.
When was the last time you took a little vacation?
When was the last time one of you almost caused a universe to collapse?
I guess it has been a while.
Not long enough.
Well, what if I just took you out somewhere? You know, for funsies.
Like a date?
No, not like a date. Like two entities going on a candlelit picnic to watch that supernova a few galaxies down.
That doesn't sound like a date to you?
No, not at all. I just know how much you like watching things you're not responsible for explode.
I do love some consequence-free destruction.
Yes, it makes you light up like a little star.
What?
You know, you're glowing when you're happy. It's very cute.
Death, are you flirting with me?
No, I'm not flirting. I just like watching how your eyes sparkle when you smile.
That's flirting, Death.
Really? Huh. Then I think I've been casually flirting with Satan since we met.
Best friends usually do.
So is that a yes?
Sure. Who do we get to watch the desk? We know what happened last time Zeus did.
Rose could do it.
Hey guys, do you think painting the HR office pink would make them more upset? Or should I just throw in a flashbang at the next meeting?
What about Notford?
Notford works.
Dad. Martha? Archie Presses Skellington! Oh, he Notford. Have you seen the overlords anywhere? Oh, you shouldn't have told me that. Pardon me, Notford. I just need the seat for optimal causing of shenanigans. Thank you. Oh, and I'm sorry for calling you Chief. I mean, you are, but I will always point it out might be considered rude.
Rose?
My scapegoat, right on time.
What are we doing today?
The same thing we do every day, Zeus.
Switch the names on everyone's lunches?
Why to take over the office?
We've never tried to do that.
You really need to watch more TV. Ah, glitter bombs.
Where?
She lacked everything. Well, time to resort to plan B. Button mashing.
I don't think that's super safe.
It'll be fine. From my extensive knowledge of explosives and Saturday morning cartoons, we just can't hit the biggest, wettest button.
Like this button?
You fool!
What? What did I do?
You just hit the button that's going to send us to an alternative dimension where we're going to be forced to wander as lost souls forever!
No, really?
I don't know, but with the way that the alarms are going off, we better hope that's what's going to happen because Martha's going to be real mad.
Oh, shit.
Well, would you look at that? That was right.
Oh no, Martha's gonna be so disappointed.
Well, statistically, one of us had to be a disappointment. It makes sense for it to be you.
Hey, this was your idea.
My ideas are well thought out and calculated, Mr. Sticky Fingers.
Oh, sour gummy bears. What was that?
Giant sour gummy bears.
How did that even happen?
You know what they say. Life finds a way.
How many references are you gonna make?
As many as I can. We don't get that many episodes.
Oh man, Death and Martha are gonna be so upset if we die here.
Well, they'll be upset if I do.
Wait, you're already dead.
I know.
Oh, it's gonna eat us.
Stay calm. calm. I got this.
Do you?
When in doubt, throw fire and glitter at it. Unfortunately, I'm all out of non-explosive glitter.
I'm not sure Death and Martha will like that either.
We'll burn that bridge when we get to it.
You mean cross?
No. Well.
We can explain.
Do you know what time it is? Because I do not.
You don't know how to tell time?
You only got analog clocks around here.
You know the word analog but don't know how to read the clock?
I'm conveniently intelligent. We've been over this.
Conveniently?
I'm intelligent when it's convenient for me.
Do you want to explain the explosion remnants all over your face?
Not really.
Is it at least contained?
I just want to go home.
Define contained.
Where's Zeus?
Look, how about I don't ask questions about what you've been doing and you don't ask questions about what I've been doing. Deal?
Sure. Get out of my chair.
Phew, good, because that was going to be bad.
Rose, why is my computer's power cord unplugged?
Martha, are you and Death dating?
Fair enough. Death?
Yes, my mortal companion.
You've got less of a pickup and more of a situation.
Well, that's vague and ominous.
If I tell you now, it'll take away the fun.
It scares me to know what your idea of fun is. Hi, I'm Death Lovely. What are you doing here? It was an accident. Michelle is going to be so upset. In my defense, it was for a good cause. You were trying to murder someone. Look, sometimes murder's not wrong. It's just morally unethical. I definitely think this time it was both. It was a billionaire. They've done worse. While morally I agree with you, publicly I have to say that this is wrong. No, I understand. This is by far the least thought out of all of your schemes, and last time we were in this scenario, it involved a catapult and a lion. In my defense, I was doing research for Mikey's book. And? Well, obviously it didn't work. I was caught trespassing. And what have we learned? To do better recon so I don't get caught trespassing? No. So, can you bring me back? Absolutely not. On top of the moral reasons, consequences will be very upset. We don't have to tell her. I'm not going to help you just reload your last save point. You did it last time. It's not my fault you bad guys like to go where you're not supposed to. The good guys also go where they're not supposed to. Yes, but it's more socially acceptable. Please, this will throw Mickey into a spiral, and you know what happens when he does that. We did have to do without Martha's favorite sweet treat for a month. Oh, fine. Yes. Wait, what are you doing? Texting Michelle to come pick up his murderer boyfriend. Quit calling me a murderer! Then quit murdering people. I prefer the term ethical serial killer. I don't think your body count is high enough for that to be true. Not yet. That is not among the healthy goals you should be trying to achieve. Then what is? Not dying? Please, that one is too easy. Next time you die, I'm not bailing you out. You keep saying that. Yeah, and I'm hoping that one day I'll believe it.
Death.
Yes, my mortal companion?
Pick up.
Are we still on for tonight?
Death, please. Not in the office.
Why not? Wait, are you two guys together? Sort of.
That's why.
In what way?
In a no labels but I tell everyone we're together sort of way.
Told you owe me $100.
Where am I supposed to get 100 of them?
I don't know, ask Artemis.
Death, just please go do the pickup.
Hold up, I have follow-up questions.
No, you don't.
Have you guys, you know.
Oh my god.
You know, your eyebrows don't really convey much. Oh, you know, how does it, work?
Have you not had sex education?
I think he's the reason it exists. No, not because you're both, you know, but because you're, you know. Because I'm a cosmic force of the universe and technically this whole thing is a facade. Exactly. Oh, it works. It definitely works.
Death, shut up right now.
That's not what you were saying last night.
And if you want me to keep doing that, you're going to want to shut your mouth.
Yes, ma'am.
For once, I have no idea what's going on.
What have I done? Death.
Yes, my mortal companion?
Pick up.
Thank you. Ooh. Why is it slimy?
It's not my fault.
For once, it's not her fault.
For once?
I would still wear gloves.
Why? Is it toxic?
No, it's just gross.
What's it covered in?
Sometimes the essence of someone's personality gets into the file.
I don't follow.
You'll see what I mean.
Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you. What's up? You're not a man. Oh, now I understand. You're late. It could have been later. Just like a woman. Look, I'm a very busy man. Don't worry, your schedule has conveniently cleared up recently. Well, let's get on with it. On with what? The negotiations for my afterlife. I'm a high-value man, you see. I can't just be going anywhere. Oh, now this is going to be fun. And where do you think you should be going? Probably somewhere with a lot of pretty young women to service my every need. Of course you do. And why do you think we'll be doing that for you? Well, obviously, since I died alone, I should be compensated for being dealt such a bad hand. Please, you were just to pick me with a... You know, that's not our fault. Excuse me, I'm such a catch. I think you were more of a catch and release situation. You have my life in your hand right there, yeah? And your afterlife, but please, keep talking. You explain why I was always single. It was by choice. Not my choice. That's not what your track record says. I never broke up with my women. How could it be my fault? The way you treated them? Honestly, I don't know what was wrong with the supermodel to put up with you for that long. She was way too independent. Women are meant to be dependent on their man. Are they now? Of course, they're supposed to submit and be subservient to the male authority figure in their life. The question was rhetorical. I already knew your answer. She was also too tall. My woman has to be at least 5'10", but can't be taller than me. You're 5'7". I'm 6 foot. Depending on the heels, maybe. What about the baker? She seems so lovely. She always wanted to hang out and do things together. Ugh, who actually wants to hang out with their girlfriend? Everyone who's lucky enough to have one, hopefully. What betas? That takes away from bonding time with your bros. Do you actually like women? Are you calling me gay? Your words, not mine. Look, this woman I found online is perfect. She's everything you could ever want. That's an AI-generated influencer. What does that mean? Well, much like your ideas, it means she's fabricated by someone else. All of my thoughts are 100% my own. Shall we go down the list of the echo chamber that is your media consumption and compare notes? I thought so. So, you're cute. Gross. Would you wanna go out sometime? Oh, absolutely not. I'm a girl's girl.
Death.
Yes, my mortal companion.
Pickup.
Who is it?
A simple routine pickup.
I'll believe that when I see it. Ooh, I got you a little something.
Is it sharp?
No.
Poisonous?
I don't think so.
Is it explosive in any way?
While I'm offended by your skepticism, I do understand that it's completely valid.
That does not answer my question.
Here, just take it.
What is this?
A sign of my love.
I do believe I'm gonna need a little bit more context.
Is this not one of those mortal rituals where you give those you're courting vital internal organs?
You are not supposed to give me your actual heart.
It's supposed to be my heart?
Death, is this not your heart?
It's a heart, in which I may or may not have owned.
Death, whose heart is this?
Some guy named Ron D. something. I don't know, he wasn't using it.
While I appreciate the effort that went into this,
It wasn't all that difficult, really.
you're gonna have to put it back.
But that's gonna be so awkward.
I'm sure he won't even have noticed.
This isn't like returning a kidney, Martha.
How many body parts have you been stealing?
I'm not stealing anything. I'm just permanently borrowing.
Death, I'm going to ask you a question.
All right.
And I'm going to need you to answer very honestly.
Of course.
Why are you collecting people's internal organs?
Science.
Death?
I've been trying to build you an assistant, all right? You seem so busy and stressed out all the time, and I figured a little guy to help and give you a break would be, well, nice.
I appreciate the thought, but maybe instead of whatever this is,
I was going to name him Dimitri.
you just do your job more efficiently.
Martha, that's not going to happen.
I didn't think it would. Did you get the little guy to work?
No, unfortunately, being the physical representation of death does not mean I'm great at creating things, that sort of life's area, and I'm not going to ask her for assistance.
Why not?
I'd admit that she's better than me at something. What kind of sister would I be?
A good one?
Exactly.
Death!
Yes, my mortal companion.
How long have you been down there?
Really depends on which dimension you're using to tell time.
It's your turn.
Oh, right. Got any swords?
Are y'all playing Go Fish with tarot cards?
It was this or strip poker, and I don't think any of us wants to find out the last time Zeus washed his underwear.
Hey! Words hurt.
Only if they're not true.
Are you wearing jeans? Yeah, but only because this sheet doesn't go past my hips. I think I've learned too much about you today.
Good, because you gotta pick up.
Ooh, who is it? Someone fun?
Probably not.
Someone interesting?
Unlikely.
Well, as long as they don't have gum up their nose or toes where their fingers should be, that's good enough for me.
What context do you have for that?
I had a very interesting Tuesday.
Death, focus, please.
Right, hit me with it. I asked for that. Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you. You killed me! Hold on. We're both here, so I think you're being a little dramatic. Was I supposed to get a second file? They're still trying to resuscitate me. She killed me! Are you not gonna do anything about it? That's not really my job. Hey, I was just defending my property. So he was on your property? He was close. I was 3 states away. Too close. Wait, so what happened here? Truth, he cheated on my sister. Thrice. It was just once! Stephanie the bartender, Rebecca the softball coach, and Tom, your best man. I have receipts. I don't even know a Rebecca! Please help me out here. Oh no, you dug this grave yourself. Regardless, do you not think this was all taken a little too far? I did warn you after the first time. I didn't think you were serious! That's because, unlike you, I know how to commit to things. So why are you here? Don't try to strangle someone inside of a burning house. I mean, that was also my fault. But, lesson learned. You scare me. Good.
Death!
Yes, my mortal companion.
Pick up.
Are we going to talk about this?
I would prefer not to.
Would you get life on the phone? You called? Why are you already here?
She does make it a priority to show up where she's not wanted.
Hey, Martha.
I'm not here.
Okay, rude. What did you summon me for? What's this? Oh, I know this one. Betty calls it paperwork. I don't care what your assistant calls it. Why does it look like this? Probably because you get your files secondhand. What are you doing that's causing this? Death, as much as you don't want to admit it, your poor dancing skills has nothing to do with me. Are you deliberately dumb?
That would explain a lot.
It's called willful ignorance. Betty taught me that word.
Uh-huh.
It's the constant fighting. What are you doing that's making them so violent? Oh! That's just sort of what they do, isn't it? I'm starting to think you did this on purpose. Now, why would I do that? Retaliation for something? Death, I wouldn't do that a second time.
What was the first time?
It's not important.
And my curiosity remains unchanged.
Could you rework that formula or something? I could, but I think it's a free will problem at this point, and that dial's been broken for years.
Then fix it.
I can't. Besides, I think they're cute. don't. That's not the word I would use. You're just jealous of your homemade horror show? Oh, come on, it's not that bad. They're actively committing atrocities of monstrous proportions. Where? Just pick a time and place, you'll find something. You're being dramatic. It's a metaphorical buffet of destruction as of late, and I'm the one that has to deal with the aftermath of it all. If only that were true. It could be worse. Yes, they could be setting everything on fire. It's not everything. Could you just please help me, help you, help me make my job just a little bit easier? That sounds familiar. You're not here, remember? Look, Death, dearie, I know it's frustrating to do a job that nobody wants to do, but you're creative. I'm sure you'll come up with a very innovative solution to this very simple problem. It would be easier to solve if the person making the problem would help fix it. Yes, I'm sure that would be very convenient. Well, I've got to go. Ta! It's just so... Do you want to talk about it? Yes, actually, I'd really appreciate that. Good thing you've got therapy tomorrow. If you could start on those pickups, they're due this afternoon. You're the reason I go to therapy. That's because I make your appointments. Death! Yes, my mortal companion? Something wrong with your legs, or are you just happy to see me? Martha, you know I'm always happy to see you, but something does appear to be amiss with my lower region since I got dressed this morning. Ow, could you not kick me? I'm so sorry. My legs seem to have a mind of their own today. Well, tell them to cut it out. Honestly, I think my pants are haunted. That's the excuse you're going with?
Have you checked the pockets? Hey!
Yeah, they're definitely haunted.
Fuck you.
How can you tell?
You got a pocket ghost?
Smells like a loser in here.
He's really mean.
Hey, idiot. You ever heard of privacy?
How do you get rid of them?
Well, we'll have to perform a pantsism.
Let me guess, you know how to perform one of these?
Obviously. You will have to take off your pants for that, though.
I don't think I'll be doing that.
Okay, but there's a chance that they're gonna explode.
Any other less dangerous suggestions?
I could also hit it with this.
Please tell me that's not what I think it is.
It's my pocket rocket. It's a mild explosive for fighting ghosts and the like.
Do you have a license for that?
I'm 4. I don't have a license for anything.
Except a license to kill.
Okay, let's get this over with.
You still have to remove your pants, as this is a fire hazard.
Rose, you're the fire hazard. I think I would like to keep all articles of clothing upon my body with Zeus present.
Go away.
I don't wanna. I could just delete his eyes from his face. No, not again!
What a wussy.
Might I suggest an alternate option? Come here. Martha, at risk of harming you again, you're very close to me. What are you doing?
Hey, keep your grubbing fingers off me. There we are.
Pick up.
I feel as though I missed something.
You want to talk about those bangs now?
I cut them myself, don't ask.
Death! Oh, hey! Martha. Michael? Mind if I hide out here? Sure. Oh, thank gods. You're breathing really heavy. Are you okay? Oh, yeah, I've just been running away from my problems. You're really out of breath. I got a lot of problems. Martha, what's Michelle doing here? Dying! We both know that that's not possible. Despite how much I wish it was. You okay, bud? Yeah, life's just so long. You're 32. That's it? You're relatively young for an immortal. Can I get an explanation for why you're sweating all over my carpet? A poor circulatory system and lack of cardio? My boyfriend's been acting weird and sneaking around, so I've been avoiding him all day. The serial killer? He has a name. Not one that I bother to remember. The point. Find it. I'm worried that he's cheating on me. You? Michelle, he wouldn't dare. You have so many positive qualities. Name one. Your cosmetic skills? You always have such fabulous eye makeup. Thanks, but it's just because I don't have time to take it off between scene changes. What are you doing? Oh, so it's fine when he breaks the fourth wall, but when I do it, it's, oh, Death, you're destroying reality. Oh, Death, you're going to derealize life as we know it. Yeah, pretty much. That's not fair. Life's not fair. Despite her insistence on the contrary. So what exactly has he been doing? He's on the internet late at night, his search history is almost always erased, he's been making frequent whispered phone calls, he's been acting anxious and cagey, and he has to know my schedule at all times and when I will and won't be home. It's getting to be a lot. Are you sure he's not gonna propose? I'm an idiot. If you were anyone else, I would agree with you. Well, except for Martha. You say the sweetest things. So are you two? No. Not for my lack of trying. You could just ask me to be your girlfriend. And you would say yes? Of course not. That would be making it too easy. If I didn't know better, I would think you were flirting with me. Well, then it's a good thing you know better. Wait, so are you two dating or not? Death! Yes, my mortal companion? Pick up. Have you seen the hooligans recently? Behind you.
Oh, come on, don't be a knock.
Did you just hit me with a marshmallow?
Yeah.
Martha! You're the one that said she needed more enrichment in her enclosure. I don't think projectiles qualify. I don't know. I'm pretty enriched. Oh, let me try.
Absolutely not. Go find your own lightly destructive tools.
But I want to turn you into cheer!
No, it's mine.
Come on, I want to try it. You know, fine.
You can't. You don't even know how to use it.
Enriching, isn't it? You know what, you're right. I don't need a turn.
Oh no, please. I insist.
No, it is yours after all.
It would be rude of me not to share.
1,
I do believe that's my cue.
2,
I actually think it's my turn to clean the bathrooms.
Me too.
3.
Me too.
Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you. Projectile marshmallow?
Sure.
Oh, I wouldn't eat it if I were you.
Death!
Yes, my multiple. No, not you. You're nothing but on my nerves.
Who's that?
The HR representative of Heaven. They're saying there's a mix-up with the last soul I dropped off and that there's something wrong with the file. And I told them there couldn't be something wrong with the file. Martha takes care of the files. And they said that you must have gotten something wrong.
I don't get things wrong.
That's what I told them. Apparently, they don't like that it's their fault he's this way response.
Did you explain our no return policy?
Yes, and then they said I was stupid and called me a... Whether...
Give me the phone.
What are you going to do?
Nothing. Just talk to them.
Are you going to be nice?
Death, when have I ever been nice? Hi, who is this? Actually, I don't care. Listen.
Hey, Dad. Who's Marta being Marta at?
Ooh, she's really tearing into them.
Yeah, and the last time she did that, it ended up in a bloodline curse.
This is the most attracted I've ever been to someone.
And if I ever hear you talk to my girlfriend like that ever again,
Your what?
You're who? Did you just call me your girlfriend?
I will... Is that okay?
I have to go write this down in my journal as the best thing that's ever happened to me.
You journal?
I have to go start journaling so I can write this down as the best thing that's ever happened to me.
So, Marta.
Don't start. Death!
Yes, my beautiful, wonderful girlfriend.
We're not doing that.
You're no fun.
I don't like change.
You're right. Let me try again.
Let's not and say we did.
That would be lying, Martha.
Has that been a problem for you before? Death.
Yes, my mortal companion.
Pick up.
So tonight, do you want to...
Death. Not with Rose here.
I'll be quiet.
Until you leave the room.
Only if you say something worth sharing.
Death, go do the pickup.
Say please.
Now.
Close enough.
She's kind of mean to you sometimes.
Aggression is one of my love languages.
Uh-huh.
Don't think about it too hard. Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you. Bethany, please! I'm sorry!
Leave me alone.
I've got to stop entering like this. Come on, you have to date me now!
No, Pete. Stop asking.
But you said you would when we were dead!
I said not even when we are dead.
I really hope you weren't banking on that. Just one date, please!
I would rather eat my own toenails.
But act like I'm nothing to you. I gave my life to try to save you.
You're the reason I needed saving in the first place.
She's not wrong. Just give me one good reason why you won't date me, and I'll leave you alone.
You're annoying, messy, clingy, lack basic hygiene and common sense. You haven't had a job in the last 5 years, and you live with your mother. Lived. Past tense.
So what's the problem?
I have standards.
Can you lower them?
I did.
I have positive qualities.
Are they in the room with us?
I'm at least a good time.
You have the personality of a soggy waffle.
And just barely. What? So you hate me?
Yes.
To be fair, that could have been inferred through context clues. But I'm such a nice guy.
Get him away from me. All right, Mr. Waffle, it's time to go.
I can't. Not with my heart shattered into a million pieces and scattered across the void. I could just leave you here. No, please don't.
Death.
Yes, my mortal companion?
You've got to pick up.
What is that?
Rose's new weapon of choice.
Oh, hey guys, mind if I bother you for a bit?
Will it matter if we say no?
What do you think?
What were you doing?
Testing something.
You don't want to know.
Now I kind of do.
Well, you see, through intense scientific research, the study of human anatomy, and their fragile psychological states, I found the perfect sequence of tonal frequencies that is both catchy and annoying enough to drive one insane.
What is it?
No.
Never gonna let you go.
Rose, if you're going to cause chaos...
Take it to hell where it can be appreciated. I know.
Thank you. Death, we are behind schedule. Please go do the pickup.
Wait, it's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
And this is...
A button.
apart from the obvious?
A button.
I'm choosing to not ask further questions. Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you.
Howdy. Now I assume you know what's going on.
Sometimes.
What about this time?
Oh, you're dead. Now it's time for you to move on to your next thing.
Well, I'll be.
It doesn't look like you were all that good or bad. And you were...
Christian.
on any other day than Christmas or Easter?
No, ma'am.
Holiday Christian. Got it. This should be pretty standard. Just a quick trip to the HC office and we'll finish up your end-of-life paperwork and get you in their system.
We gotta do that tumultuously.
You mean simultaneously?
I know what I'm trying to say. This is my first time being dead, so give me a second to orientate myself.
You mean Orient?
Look, lady, you and I don't have to conversate if you're just gonna be rude.
Are Are you doing this on purpose?
You calling me unintelligible?
I think you're doing that for me.
You know what? I don't need you and your negatory attributions. I'll find my own way to my afterlife.
Are you sure?
Lady, I'm from the good old US of A, where we make our own decisions, no matter how bad our track record is.
Would you look at that? A broken clock is right at least once a day.
It's twice.
Pardon?
The saying is a broken clock is right twice a day. I really thought.
Well, that did come in handy. Wonder where it goes.
Death!
Not so loud. Sorry.
Who are you avoiding today?
You say that like it's a normal occurrence.
You don't get along with a surprising number of people.
You don't either.
I don't like people. There's a difference.
That explains the last office party.
So who are you running away from?
Well, Death, are you cheating on me?
Oh. Here we go.
Lucifer, we would have to be together for any cheatery to occur. I thought we were just on a break. No, you suggested a break, and I agreed so long as it was permanent.
Did you not tell him we were dating?
I was getting around to it.
So how did he find out?
Ooh, that might have been me.
Rose.
What? Are we surprised? I'm kind of a blabbermouth.
You know how hurt I was to learn about this from a chaotic toddler?
I am not a toddler.
Do you not care about my feelings? No. Ouch. Oh, come on, give the man a break. He's been through a lot. Zeus, don't defend him. A little heads up would have been nice. Pretending that I owe you any form of explanation, I avoid you at all costs, so how was I supposed to tell you? A phone call? A text? I have you blocked on everything. The best I could do is a postcard.
Do you even know how to use the postal service down here?
Are you saying I'm dumb?
Death, in the most loving way, there are many things I could accuse you of. Being smart isn't one of them.
If I only had a brain. Or a heart. Or a soul.
Or kidneys.
Yes, let's just keep naming the things I don't have.
Look, I don't care how this gets resolved, but could it be done out of my office?
Nah, it's real cozy in here.
You want to try that again?
No, I think I'll see myself out. Yeah, and stay out. I'm going.
Death?
Yes, my mortal companion?
Have you seen Zeus recently?
Not that I can recall.
That's what I was afraid of.
Any particular reason?
Should I reference any other time Zeus has been left to his own devices?
That is how a lot of comedy started.
And tragedies.
If you want to be negative about it. Oh, I do remember him saying something about organizing a surprise party for your death day.
He's doing what?
I know! I'm surprised he even remembered.
Death!
I'm fixing it. Zeus, what are you doing? Preparing a surprise party?
The biggest surprise is that he's the one doing it.
And what are you doing?
Instigating. It's what I'm best at.
Are you going to help or not? That's not really what I'm here for. We could use the extra set of hands. You've got Rose.
I'm not what you would call helpful.
And Michelle? I'm here against my will. I'm honestly surprised you didn't get Dionysus involved. How do you think we got all the party supplies? A second, maybe third hand store? What are you wearing? My Santa outfit. I think you have the wrong holiday.
It's festive.
It's flouncy. It says Mrs. Claus on the tag. That explains why it was in a drawer called Intimates. Where'd you get the extra yabos? Of all the things I've been, this should not be surprising.
I told you a pony would have been better.
You're just upset we won't let you ride a horse around the office pretending to slay people's lunches.
It would be deemed the Battle of the Meats.
Please, Death, you know her better than anyone, and I don't think the grenade balloons are gonna go over very well.
Ah, come on. They're gonna be a blast.
Fine, but if she asks, I told you this was a terrible idea and I did everything in my power to stop you. Deal. Wait, what are you doing for Martha's death day? Focus on your own bad decisions. I'm celebrating in my own very Martha way.
Death!
Yes, my mortal companion?
Pick up.
Hey, Martha. Do you ever wish the world was different?
All the time.
How do you deal with it?
Laugh until it pisses someone off.
You laugh?
I am capable.
Well, yes, dear. But if expressing joy, I'm skeptical.
It's that or violence, and I don't really have time for hobbies anymore.
How did you end up in charge again?
You put me in charge.
I don't remember being a part of that vote.
Just make sure to pick me up a coffee on the way back.
With a swiftness. Hi, I'm Death. Lovely to meet you. Hey, this isn't what it looks like. Has Martha been here? Who? A gorgeously scary-looking woman with glasses and a sweater, prone to stoic rage like fell armies. No. Perhaps an ambiguously aged child with pigtail braids and chaos in their eyes, potentially holding a projectile of some sort. Are they related? You would think so. I haven't seen anyone until you showed up. Then what happened? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You're missing an arm. It's just a scratch. I'm not doing this with you. Martha!
Guess, Death?
You will not believe the day I've had.
I don't know.
I can believe a lot of things. First, there was that old guy waffle iron incident that I told you about. You did not, but sure. Then, I had to pick up 4 raccoons pretending to be the mayor of a small town, who were doing an immaculate job, by the way. Really was a shame. Really? At the same time, I had to stop a carjacking, which is not in my job description, and then I had to pick up someone who I thought was half alligator, but turns out was just half swallowed by a crocodile. How do you get half swallowed by a crocodile? Do you not know the difference between an alligator and a crocodile? I've been to Florida enough, you would think I did. But that's not the point. Did you have one to begin with? Yes, but would you stop undressing me with your eyes and listen to the words coming out of my mouth? You can't ask me to stop visually undressing you and then mention your mouth in the same sentence. Martha! This feels wildly backwards. No one's around. This is why nobody believes me. There are many reasons why no one believes you. Fine. Just get back to work then. And what? You're mad at me? Well, maybe. Guess we'll just have to do something to fix that. I can think of a few things. So can I. Martha, we are in the office. The door's locked. What about